But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Kind of weird talking to nobody. Good morning. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show. Sans Anthony, Sans Jim Norton, just me and Danny. I think I'm doing a show with the youngins today. Me and the youngins.
I don't think we mind.
Yeah, we'll have fun. Anthony is taking a sick day today. Jimmy's filming a movie. I guess I could have just slept in, but there's just too much going on. I had to come in here and do some radio. You got the Michael Jackson thing. You got Billy Mays dying over the weekend. You got people still talking about Tippy Tom and his timely death.
People. It's a little more than just people talking about Tippy Tom.
The world is talking about Tippy Tom. The world. God, the O&A Pest rule. Number one on Google Trend. Hi, Sam. How are you, buddy?
Good.
Look at you handing in a lot of audio. Thank God. What was that BET thing all about? We could start with that because I went to bed early. I was tired.
You missed the BET Awards?
I sure did, Sam. I sure did.
So I guess you also didn't watch the Bash, the WWE's pay-per-view last night either.
No, we don't have to talk about wrestling today.
Oh. Well, the Jacksons were at the BET Awards. Not all of them. It was they were supposed to all be there, but I guess they didn't all want to show up. So Janet went and did a statement for the crowd, and then CNN also talked to Joe Jackson, who was just on the red carpet.
I'm not going to say anything that's that everyone doesn't know already, but that is the weirdest family ever. Michael Jackson dies. Joe Jackson's on the red carpet at the BET Awards. Janet Jackson is on stage, like making some weird little statement. Yeah. How he's family to us. He's an icon to you guys. I saw the clip.
Yeah.
And then Michael Jackson's mom is at Target shopping.
Well, I mean, maybe she needs some groceries still.
You know the type of person that shops at Target?
I shop at Target.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. Why is Michael Jackson's mom at Target shopping for the kids that aren't even Michael's, we're learning today?
Well, I mean, Michael still looked after him, though. I think Joe and her still get them.
It's the whole thing is just completely
But at least, like,
bizarre.
Janet came off as, like, sad at the BET Awards, whereas Joe was just like, yeah, we're doing fine. We're doing great.
Oh, he don't care.
Yeah, we're all good.
He's a robot. He doesn't give a crap. I mean, he's the reason why Michael Jackson's dead, basically. And he's on the red carpet having a good old time.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to go back to the beatings that Mr. Jackson was administering to his son.
Not only that, but there was like some fucked up emotional torture going on. Did you read that story about how like they would sleep with the window open, and then Joe Jackson would put like a scary Halloween mask on and scare the shit out of him?
That's great.
And then try to teach him to close the window at night.
Right.
But, and then it said that like Jackson had nightmares about somebody like kidnapping him from his bedroom for years after that.
Yeah, but it was easy to keep the window open. It was the bedroom door he wanted locked.
I also read that, like, the reason that he had no nose by the time he died was because throughout his childhood, his family members made fun of his wide nose.
Oh, all right.
And so that resulted in
So he shaved that down.
Yeah, taking it off.
I read the front page of the paper talking about the autopsy. The creepiest thing about the autopsy, a lot of info is being sneaked out already. Michael Jackson had no hair.
Wow.
They said he lost all of his hair.
There's Jamie Foxx doing the Michael Jackson dance.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
You like that?
Did he auto-tune his dance too? Ugh. But they're saying that he basically had no hair.
Yeah.
Needle marks all over his body. No food in his system. Just a few pills that were sort of digested.
Oh. Yeah, they said he had like scarring all over his face too, like without the makeup on.
Right. Well, yeah, that's from all the plastic surgery.
I guess so. He's a mess.
We'll take a lot of phone calls today. We got Joe DeRosa coming in.
Yeah.
And Who Kid is coming in.
Who Kid's coming in because we heard last time how he hung out with Michael Jackson.
Right. And
in Bahrain.
we blew it off when he was in here. He's like, yeah, I hung out with Michael Jackson. We're like, well, whatever. Who cares?
He did an interview with Billy Mays not too long ago.
Did he really?
And got him like freestyling on his show.
You know what? Fucking E-Rock goes, you guys passed on Billy May. We could have one of the last interviews with Billy May. What happened with that, Danny? Billy May is on a flight from Philly, I think, to Tampa?
Yeah, I think it was a U.S. Air flight, if I'm not mistaken. And I think there was like a tire blowout, and he hit his head on the cabin of the plane, and then all of a sudden, he's dead.
He's dead.
Did a lot of people hit their heads?
You know, I don't know. I didn't hear reports of anybody else hitting their heads, just of Billy.
But so Billy May is obviously the pitchman that did
OxyClean, Orange Glow.
I just know
Mighty Putty, the Awesome Auger.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
The king of late night TV. The
And,
real king of late night TV,
dude,
Billy May.
That Discovery show is doing pretty well for him. Him and Anthony Sullivan.
Right.
He
You know,
was going to be a giant star. Like, he was supposed to be the new Taco Bell pitchman.
Oh, really?
He was going to be, you know, well, he already was a millionaire.
I mean, he
but
was
gonna be a
getting crazy heat, like for some reason. I mean, he just kind of blew up out of nowhere, and it's so weird that he's dead now.
And they offered Billy May to us about a month ago, and we said, who's Billy May? I mean, come on.
Or
Come on.
Mays.
Oh, what did I say? Billy May, sorry.
It's okay.
And we said no. And now he's
He's
dead.
dead. We don't have another chance.
And is it true he Twittered that he banged his head?
Yeah, he said on his Twitter that something fell and, like, hit him on the head.
Right. And then
But he goes, in his last interview, he's like, but I'm fine. I got a hard head.
well, not
And then he
too hard.
doesn't wake up.
See, obviously he got the concussion, and if you get the concussion, they always tell you you
can't sleep.
You can't sleep. How many times as kids you bang your head and your stupid parents are keeping you awake all night because they're paranoid you're going to drop
Well, I was
dead?
saying, like, I know how hard I've banged my head before, like to the point where, like, you're holding your head in pain so hard that you're convinced that you're going to pull your fingers away
Right.
and there's going to be blood everywhere. You're going to need stitches, and then there's nothing there.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine. Like, I could have died all
could
those
have
different
just
times.
slept and died.
I've smashed my head getting into my car.
I have a million drunk jokes. We'll just let that be. What was his last Twitter there,
Well,
Dan?
yeah, here's a dead man's Twitter. It says this was posted June 27th at 12:01.
So 12:01, and the next morning, a mere, 8-9 hours later, he was dead, right?
Yeah, it says, just had a close call landing in Tampa. The tires blew out upon landing, stuck in the plane on the runway. You could always count on U.S. Air.
Holy crap. And then he went home, probably took a couple aspirin for a headache.
Yeah.
And he's dead in the morning. And they actually interviewed him after the flight?
Yeah, there's a news crew who got him at the airport because, you know, the front tire on this airplane blew out. So they were talking to passengers, and Billy Mays just happened to be one of them. And
this is it.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, as we hit, it was just the hardest hit. All the top, things from the ceiling start dropping, and it hit me on the head, but I got a hard head, so.
That's the last thing that he said to the media. I got a hard head,
So we're waiting for your next
that will
sentence,
never
right?
end.
Right.
Ever.
Right. Billy Mays. I keep saying May. I'm sorry. I whatever. He had the best beard ever, I think.
He had the best everything ever.
Yeah.
Best products ever.
Yeah.
I didn't use any of those products.
Fuck that ShamWow guy.
Yeah, really, I hate that
Did you
guy.
ever use
him.
You ever use any of the products he was pitching though?
Yes, I was suckered into buying Mighty Putty.
What was it? The when you can sculpt the handle on the mug, and it's
right.
just like your old
and they
mug.
show some Mighty Putty replacing the link of a chain that broke. And all I wanted to use it for was to put up one of those shower caddies that holds your shampoo and garbage and shit.
Yeah.
It never worked.
What does the Mighty Putty do?
Well,
I don't even know what it does.
It's like a cement sort of that you mix. There's the clay and then
right,
the
right,
activating
okay.
clay, and then you mush it together, and it's supposed to make this huge adhesive bond.
Does it work?
No, it's terrible.
Well, I have Hercules hooks in my house.
What the hell's a Hercules hook?
You can hang a picture or a corkboard or anything you want without using any tools.
What?
That's crazy.
It's amazing. It's just like this thin metal hook that you can actually put in the wall because it's got a little sharp, a tack end, and you just slide it in and kind of curve it,
Yep.
and that way it doesn't come out, and it works.
Perfect,
I've got a
right?
giant corkboard in my house held up by Hercules hooks.
Didn't I say that 2009 would be the year of the celebrity death?
Yeah, I wish you hadn't. You really
You know how many
had
people are twittering me going, "That's creepy"?
screwed over a lot of people on that one.
Look, I'm a seer. What can I tell you?
I guess so.
I'm the new seer for the new age. Because this is we're on quite a roll here.
But it's like the most like, how could you ever predict any of these people? It's like,
Sam, I just know. Just like my sports curse, I just know.
it's amazing.
You are looking at a seer, my friend.
Well, who's next?
I called
Let's
it.
make some money.
Oh, I wish I knew. Oh, obviously, what's his name? Mr. Swayze.
Oh.
How the fuck is he surviving?
He beat Billy Mays.
Imagine if would you have taken that bet? Billy Mays before Patrick Swayze?
No,
No one would have. What is this ultimate Billy Mays montage all about?
Well, this morning I was grieving still, so I went through YouTube and found every single Billy Mays commercial I could find and put them together in a montage to pay tribute to the greatest pitchman of all time.
It doesn't have Sarah McLachlan under it, does it?
No, it's not a fancy thing. I just mashed them all together.
All right. Hold on a second, too, because I gotta ask you something else, Sam, after this.
Okay.
I love beautiful wood, don't you? Well, let me show you how to take care of all your wood with Orange Glow Wood Cleaner and Polish.
Hi, Billy Mays here for OxyClean, the stain specialist.
Hi, Billy Mays here with an amazing new product. You gotta see it to believe it. It's called the Ding King. Hi, Billy Mays here.
Hold on, I gotta stop.
Why?
What was that last one?
The Ding King.
What the hell is that one?
Well, you put it when your car gets a little like ding or like a dent in it.
Right.
You put it on, and it's like a suction cup, and you
I
pops
remember
the
that.
ding right out.
That was him too, Billy Mays.
Billy Mays.
Billy Mays.
You're having problems with hard water buildup, soap scum, ring around the toilet, calcium, lime, and rust stains, then you need Kaboom. Hi, Billy Mays here.
What the fuck is Kaboom?
Kaboom, you throw it in your toilet or whatever, and it
Right.
kabooms the stains away.
Really does
It's
it?
amazing.
And I just saw the suction cup. That doesn't work.
It does, too.
I already got a dumb little dent in my new car, and I'm not gonna, get that to get it out.
Well, you should. Did Billy Mays say, hey, maybe you might want this? No, he did not. He
No.
said you need it.
Let me say hi to Wes the trucker. Wes.
Hey, I'm the guy that called in Friday that quoted you from back in January. You said it was year of the death.
Yeah.
Last night, my mom's boss died.
Of what?
It's your fault.
Yeah. And 3 weeks ago, my friend's father died. So just please stick to sports. Just you
Yeah,
can talk.
but
You can mention sports all you want.
But
Leave
what-
normal people alone.
But Wes, you were the one on Friday that brought it to our attention. But I said that 2009 would be the year of the celebrity death.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, you may need to pull the tape, but back in January, I think you just said death, period. I don't know. Maybe with celebrity death, I'm not sure, but...
The guys are still trying to find it. It wasn't like the huge highlight of that show, so we're having a tough time finding it, but I would love to hear that.
We didn't realize everyone was going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they can pull that clip from back in January, man. But anyways, I just give you a ring.
All right, thank you, Wes. I appreciate it. Back to the Billy Mays montage.
Hi, Billy Mays here for the Steam Buddy.
Steam Buddy.
Steam
All right,
Buddy.
let me guess that one.
Okay.
That's for vegetables, right?
No. Wrong. Incorrect.
It's not for... What is it for?
Of course it's not. It's for, it's like an iron, but small. It's handheld. It's so you can really get the wrinkles out of your shirts on the go.
Yeah, I think it's so you can iron your stuff on a hanger.
Look at how hard that ironing board was. Did you see that lady trying to set up her ironing
It's
board?
heavy.
What a
Who wants
pain
to
in
deal
the
with that?
ass.
Well, that one we did a lot of time on that one where they make the iron board look like the craziest thing ever.
It's like
how
a-
do you work this thing?
Have you ever really tried to set one of those things up? What a pain.
It's not smart. It's not a smart invention.
It's terrible. The Steam Buddy, on the other hand, now that's a smart invention.
Who does the iron bit? I think it's it might be Brian Regan. If we could find that, he does an iron bit that's very, very funny, and I think it's quick. If you guys find that, let me know. Back to the Billy Mays montage.
Steam Buddy, the fastest, easiest, and safest way to remove wrinkles from all your clothing, guaranteed. Hi, Billy Mays here for the Hercules hook. One of the fastest and
know that
easiest
one.
ways to hang just about anything without any tools. Hi, Billy Mays here with Zorbies.
Zorbies.
All right, wait, Zorby. I swear to God, I haven't seen any of these infomercials.
You gotta watch TV, man.
Give me a hint on the Zorby.
Zorby, it resembles another product that's on the market.
Oh, the Snuggie?
No. Zorby.
Oh, the sham. Wow.
Except better because when you're selling Zorbies, you don't punch prostitutes and stuff. That asshole Pitchman.
Nice. Opie.
The most absorbent material.
Opie doing a show with the youngins today. Me and the youngins. This should be fun.
The most absorbent material I've ever used. Hi, Billy Mays here for Mighty Mend It. The fast, easy way to mend, hem, and wear it again. Hi, Billy Mays here for the Big City Slider Station. The fast and easy way to press and cook delicious sliders. Hi, Billy Mays here with the Awesome Auger. The world's most efficient.
What's the awesome auger?
How do you not know these things?
Because I have a life.
I thought you pride yourself on your pop culture knowledge.
I kind of do. But
And you don't know Billy Mays' awesome auger?
I only knew him for the OxyContin. Was
You're
that what-
the OxyContin? How about the OxyClean?
Oh, the OxyClean.
He was not a drug user.
Oh, I got confused.
The Awesome Auger is a gardening tool.
Oh, really?
It's awesome.
What makes it awesome, though, Danny?
Well, see, it's like a drill bit,
Yeah.
but it's an auger. So you just attach it to your drill, and now you can have a professional auger wherever you go in your gardening needs.
You didn't buy that one, right?
No, I don't have anything to aug.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that one. The awesome auger, sure.
I'm sure if Danny were in August like me, he would have one.
But how hard is it to, make a little hole for your plant?
I just saw the guy on there. It was near impossible.
You need to be
Look
auging.
how soft the dirt is that he's using in the display.
That's because of the Awesome Auger. It makes it look a little softer.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
Does it?
lot. Yeah, this thing makes everything look easy.
Yeah, I'm sure. I guarantee
See how
that
tough
would,
it is to
that
dig
would
up
break within 30
dirt?
seconds. Look how thin the what do you want to call it there is. How is it going to go through some tough soil?
It's like it's a drill bit. It's amazing. It's really awesome, actually.
It's not amazing.
Look, and you get it's $120 value for $19.95. You can't beat that.
Why did Billy Mays have some kind of thing for his head so he wouldn't hit his head?
He should have invented
here for the plane cushion.
Did he have
the helmet.
Did he have anything that he was pitching that
No.
would have saved his life?
But the best part about his show, Pitchmen, was that you saw the inventions that were coming out. Like you saw him filming the infomercials for these terrible products, like the GPS Buddy, which
God.
is just a little thing you put in your cup holder. It's not a GPS and it's not a cup holder. It's a cup holder shaped device that you put in the cup holder, and you can put your GPS and put your wires in it.
But see, the thing is, what the inventor failed to realize during that episode of Pitchmen was that that's been on the market forever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a mount, and you can get it anywhere, literally. Like any Target or Walmart's going to have one of those.
But it doesn't mean anything until it's on late night TV.
There was also the ankle bracelet that you put it on your ankle when you're going scuba diving or whatever, and you push a button and a sound goes off that repels sharks.
Dude,
that was a local guy. That was a Long Island guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that is.
But
I don't want to blow up the spot of a fellow Long Islander, but I do a little diving, as most people know. Sharks are scared of you. As soon as they see you, they go off. So how could this guy prove that his invention's working when the sharks are scared in general to begin with?
Because of all the Long Island sharks that swam away from him.
Okay.
Better than Billy Mays was the inventors on the show, though. Because Billy Mays at least would be like, look, this is just not going to work. But the inventors, no matter how terrible their inventions were just so passionate. Like, they're like, I've spent $1 million on this product. I quit my job. And it was like, it's a terrible product.
Of course it is. All right, back to the Billy Mays montage.
The world's most efficient and powerful yard tool you'll ever use. Hi, Billy Mays here for Mighty Putty. The easy way to
know that
fix,
one too now.
fill, and seal virtually anything fast and make it last. Hi, Billy Mays here for the Handy Switch, the new wireless light switch that lets you control any lamp from anywhere. Hi, Billy Mays here to share with you the most important product I have ever endorsed. Access to affordable health insurance for everyone.
Kid to the Uterus in Michigan writes, Billy Mays here for the casket caddy. Just get right in, close the lid, and stay there forever.
That's really just disrespectful. Not to the great Billy Mays.
And then someone said, Keith, he writes from Niagara Falls, I'm glad he's dead. He woke me up too many times screaming on my TV.
What's wrong with him? Look, Billy Mays is the only pitchman better than Don West. I'll say that right now. And I'll say
absolutely.
it.
Don West was the king, my friends. The king.
But Billy Mays.
Billy Mays here for formaldehyde. If
Danny.
you've died, formaldehyde.
Stop, Danny.
He didn't have a product to save himself from a little bump on the head.
Should have invented something that would keep him awake while he had a
Yeah, no
concussion.
kidding. How about his wife, keeps him awake?
Yeah, like a stereo.
That's weird. It's going to be a concussion, I guess, right?
It must be.
Has to be.
He wasn't. He was too focused to be a drug user.
It's kind of like that Natasha Richardson, right? Where she just kind of hit it. What was that called? A subdermal hematoma.
Yeah.
It could be something like that as well.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we'll find out. A lot of deaths in the year 2009.
Or Billy Mays.
All right. Sam. The Perez Hilton video. Holy shit! What's that about?
Yeah. We're, thanks to What Would Tyler Durden Do, kind of getting the ball rolling on it.
Yeah, those guys rule over there. Well, we're trying to get the main guy on, but for some reason he's shy. Why?
He hasn't done a lot of press, so he's trying to
Why, though? His site's pretty damn good.
Well, he's starting to now, so he wanted to do some more local stuff before hitting us. But we're in touch, so we'll get him on.
Have you talked to him?
Yeah, through emails, yeah.
Is he? Oh, just through emails? Just wondering.
No, he's an all right guy. He's just shy. We'll get him on.
All right, we want him on, but he gave us huge coverage, I think, on Friday or Saturday. We were on the front page. Did any of us do that?
No.
The Perez Hilton bit?
It was a fan.
A fan took our Perez Hilton rant, where we turned into the Pulp Fiction thing. It was pretty hilarious. Patrice was in, and they put it on their front page, and now it's like one of the hottest videos on YouTube right now.
Yeah, it's the number 3 most popular video on all of YouTube.
Really?
If you go to youtube.com and just click videos,
right,
it's the 3rd video you see.
Is it Sam?
It was this morning. I showed you. You saw it.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I did see it when you showed me, but now.
Oh boy.
Oh, Sam. Oh boy. Now this means nothing to everyone.
YouTube is unpredictable. Let's get some hits going.
What the
let's
hell?
Get it back. Let's get it to number 1.
I got here about an hour ago, and you did show me. I was like, wow, that's kind of cool. Yeah. Anyway, I guess if you go to wwtdd.com, I don't know if it's on the front page anymore, but it's pretty close to the front page.
Yeah.
But yeah, they put our rant up there.
Or you could just search Opie and Anthony Perez Hilton on YouTube.
Okay.
And get the whole
Oh, it's
rant.
still on the front page, but barely.
It's the last thing on the front page.
Last thing on the front page. It'll be gone from the front page soon, but pretty damn cool. Some good exposure for us.
Let's boost it up, Mr. Tyler Durden.
And then Breitbart on Friday took the Judith Regan call that we had, where she was just killing Ryan O'Neal, and we got some exposure from that.
Fox News reporting on Tippy Tom.
That drove a lot of people nuts.
Yeah.
I want to thank the O&A Pest for getting that done. We Googled bombed. Tippy Tom died. And what did they say on their website?
Let me get the quote.
I think because they were talking about
They
how
were just baffled.
Yeah, they were talking about everyone's talking about Michael Jackson, and then at the bottom of the article it said the only thing beating Michael Jackson on Google Trends was the death of a alcoholic homeless man named Tippy Tom.
And then
something like that.
Some dude who's obviously a huge fan of the show does press in India or something. There's articles in India about
Danny had a
Tippy
theory
Tom?
on that like a lot of these international sites that aren't even real news sites just go to whatever's hot on Google Trends and make up articles.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, it has to be. And they're just trying to, get hits for their site. So they're just picking up this. They're like, well, who the hell is this Tippy Tom? He's number 1 on Google Trends, beating out like Michael Jackson children photos. Like, how is Tippy Tom beating that search out?
beating out Michael Jackson autopsy photos. Like, who would it be?
The Fox News quote is, it's the very last thing of a very large article, but it says, and in a bizarre coda, the number 1 Google Trends search term at 3 p.m. Friday was about the death of Tippy Tom, an alcoholic homeless man frequently featured on the Opie and Anthony Shock Jock radio show.
Yeah, they just can't figure out why. But anyone check out the Tippy Tom live stream channel over the weekend?
I looked at it.
What is it? livestream.com/what? You know it, Iraq?
I don't remember it off the top of my head. But there was a great video.
Somebody took all the Tippy Tom videos and made it into a streaming channel, and I was checking it out here and there over the weekend. It was awesome.
There was a great video of him just freaking out in Penn Station. Like, people were just walking by looking at him. He's yelling, he's like, I need a cigarette.
And that wasn't one of our videos. That was somebody else's filming.
That was a fan
it.
video. Somebody was just down there with their phone taping
He was
him.
very recognizable from doing our show, but this guy put together a really cool live stream channel. We'll have to get the plug in after the break.
Tippy got followed everywhere. In another life, he would have been the biggest celebrity in the world.
Yeah, it's a bummer, man, to be honest with you. Tippy Tom tribute show, what, Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Yeah, it's going to run all weekend, and some, not new material, but material that we've never played on satellite radio involving Tipping Tom.
Tipping Tom.
Involving Tippy Tom.
Whoa, don't lose your balance, Tipping Tom.
Yeah. Tipping Tom. Hey.
And that live stream link, by the way, is livestream.com/TippyTomRemembered.
It was pretty good, man. There were a lot of good videos. It's definitely worth, checking out. What was I going to say to you, Rock, besides...
I don't know, Get Out?
Tipping Tom.
Oh, no, you found some old Tippy Tom bits.
Yeah.
You found the time that we sort of cleaned him up and got him in a hospital.
Yeah, we found the master tapes for him in the hospital, sober, and you decided to send a male stripper over there to cheer him up.
Right.
So we have that. We'll have the photos.
That one, by the way, hasn't aired in 7-8 years.
Yeah, it's from around July of 2002, so it has not aired since.
We talk about that one all the time. I just assumed it was part of the catalog already.
No, we have that. And then about a month or so earlier, he was in, and you introduced him to Lady Di for the first time.
Very cool. Some Tippy Tom stuff that a lot of people have never heard. And you got me a Billy Mays ID, even though we decided to not have him on our show?
Yeah, when I found out we passed on him, I sent a request in to get some IDs, and these are the two that he did.
Why didn't he do a generic one?
I don't know. They were being done by another channel, so I just handed them a sheet, and these are the only ones they got for me.
Hey, this is Billy Mays. You're listening to my pal, Little Jimmy Norton.
It's creepy.
Ugh. Is he really dead? Come on.
Yeah.
He just banged his head or had something fall on his head. What fell on his head? Did he ever say?
No, he never said, but I could only assume
someone's luggage, obviously.
Whoever's luggage that was, I hope they're happy. They really needed their stuff.
Hey, this is Billy Mays. You're listening to the worst of Opie and Anthony.
It's probably God's payback.
For what?
For him selling all this crappy shit to us.
But he said they were good products. He guaranteed them.
Half this stuff never worked.
No, that's not true.
Well, look, I had a bad experience with some Mighty Putty, but that doesn't mean
you weren't using it right.
That Hercules hooks don't work real good.
Hercules hooks are the shit, and I'm saying it.
But Mighty Putty sucks.
Look,
Mighty Putty doesn't suck. Danny doesn't know how to use it.
I just sat here and I was just watching the infomercial for Zorbies. And Zorbies looks like it's the fucking bomb diggity.
Way better than... Are you kidding me? What are you going to get, a Sham Wow? No. Zorbies.
I don't want to buy no chamois from some guy with a sideways mouth.
Exactly.
Looks like fucking...
He's got a lazy eye.
Yeah, but Billy Mays won't be,
You know what? Let's do in tribute to Billy Mays. Let's boycott ShamWow.
All right, we'll do that.
It's going down.
Brian Regan, the ironing board bit, or do we want to do the Tippy Tom thing going in a break?
Let's do Tippy Tom.
No, but the ironing board makes more sense.
I just like Tippy Tom.
I was just working off you. I already knew what I was doing, you idiot. We got what? DeRosa coming in.
Yep.
And then Who Kid to talk about Michael Jackson.
And Billy Mays.
I don't know. I figured I would come in and just do some radio, so help me out today. Give me some phone calls. Fucking Twitter me on Opie Radio, whatever the fuck you want to do. Yes, E-Rock.
It wasn't a Billy Mays product, but I bought something off an infomercial. Two things off an infomercial.
Why are you so nervous?
Was it that bacon-flavored vodka?
No. But it was close. It was food. What?
He thinks it's the Opie and E-Rock show. This is his dream come true.
Yeah, that's probably what's going on.
Well, Steve's not in today, so somebody has to sweat for him.
Dude, half the staff's not here. Steve's not here. Derek's not here. Anthony's not here. Jim Norton's not here. E-Rock's sort of here, but you're all nervous. What's wrong?
I don't know.
It's really happening.
Why are you nervous? For real?
He's getting his start in radio today.
Look at his shiny face.
No.
What's up with the shiny face?
Oh, that's Noxzema.
What's wrong with you? That's a woman's product.
Why you?
Really? It says for men on it, but no, I used it right
Dude,
when I got out of the
Noxzema is
shower.
one of those products that, like, kind of is extinct.
Noxzema.
Yeah,
Your
not many
face
people
belongs
use-
to Noxzema.
Not many people use Noxzema anymore.
There's a wide selection of
Why are
Noxzema
you using
products.
Noxzema?
Just because it was breaking out a little bit.
Why don't you use Stridex?
How about less fried food?
I want to use soap and water.
Right.
You got to use that in conjunction to what you used in the shower. So you come in and
right.
scrub a pad.
E-Rock, why are you nervous? This is your dream come true, me and you? Me and you today, buddy?
No. he thinks management's going to hear it and going to put you and E-Rock together forever.
Right. The new dream team. Opie and E-Rock. I'd rather die.
All right. I was just offering some information about stuff I bought on TV.
Because you're so nervous. Why are you nervous?
I don't know. This isn't usually my position to be on the air like this.
You've been here for 4.5 years.
I have no pressure today. It's just a hang. So just hang out.
Okay.
Danny, what's going on?
Come on, Eric. Tell us about all the food you bought on the TV.
No, it was a food cooker, actually.
Did you buy that Billy Mays sliders thing that we heard about?
No. First thing I bought was one of those closet space saver things where you can put like 5 to 10 different Conair
Opie and
things.
Anthony t-shirts.
And the other thing was, it was this little, it looks almost like a bullet, but you could put your egg in it and then put it in the microwave, so it's supposed to scramble the egg for you in the microwave, except it exploded and cracked the microwave door.
All that stuff is shit.
We're not Billy Mays products.
Nope.
They were not Billy Mays endorsed.
Billy Mays only endorses the finest of goods.
Yeah.
He tests them.
All right. Thanks, E-Rock. You're uncomfortable in your skin. I don't even know why.
This is it.
Oh, well.
My big break.
No turning back now.
I knew if I worked hard enough, it would finally come.
Do you want to sit down and do the show with me?
No, I'm good. I got stuff to do.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
All right. Brian Regan into break talking about the ironing board. I love this little bit, and stick around. We're gonna have some fun today. Joe DeRosa is going to be on the show next. We got a lot of Michael Jackson stuff. There's just too much going on. I didn't want to sleep in today. I just didn't want to do it. So, but you guys got the stuff from the BETs too?
Yeah, I think you got it.
Are you sad now that Billy Mays has died?
It's
All
just
your heroes
Travis
are
just
dying.
linked me to something I didn't like to see.
Oh.
It's Vince the ShamWow guy holding Billy Mays severed head.
I see that.
It's not nice.
Not nice.
Vince can suck it.
We'll go to break with this, and we'll continue.
I'm trying to get into inventing, and that's hard. I know what I'm going to try to invent, I don't know if I'm being overly ambitious, but I'm trying to invent an ironing board that when you open it, it doesn't sound like this. Every ironing board I've ever opened sounds like a witch being boiled in oil. You ever just look at an ironing board? Can you imagine getting that approved in today's safety-conscious world? What did you want to get an approval on? I call it an ironing board. I want to have like a surfboard-shaped device about this high, and I want to support it with 2 thin crisscrossing poles so the center of gravity is precariously high. So the slightest nudge would be sure to topple it. Then I want to put a big hot metal thing on the top of that with water, the temperature of lava oozing out the sides and dripping off the board for burn wounds. I want one side to be a white hot heat for scarring. I want the sheer weight to be able to cause blunt force trauma. And I want the whole thing to come to a point for puncture wounds. It seems a little unsafe for adults. I'm not finished. I want a cord coming down so you get the toddlers involved. Why are we allowed to have these?
Joe DeRosa in studio.
What's up, man?
We're showing him a Tippy Tom video. Well, now Danny's got my baby diaper mustache video up, but that was a classic, too.
Joe was sharing during the break, and he said we were showing him the Tippy Tom underpants mustache that Pat Duffy had to do. And then Joe just casually mentions that he's put his own shit on his own face for a bet.
Yeah, I was in college, and my friends said, we'll give you $20 if you know what, I was out of college. We were on the subway visiting New York before I lived here, and my friend goes, "I'll give you $20 if you lick the pole in the subway car."
Oh, that's easy.
And I go, "I'll do that." And then he started going on and on about hepatitis, and then I was like, "I don't want to do that." And he goes, "I go, but I want the $20." And I go, "I'll make a mustache out of shit if you want." And he was like, "Okay." So I did it and almost puked, and that was my own shit that I made. I can't even imagine putting somebody else's shit.
Look, that's Rich Voss's baby.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
Shit
Come on.
under my nose. The baby diaper mustache, if you want to check it out on YouTube.
Oh, my God, dude.
Really good job.
Who even knew Tippy Tom had glasses?
Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
my God.
dude.
Anyway.
How bad was that? Well, I could see it was bad. But,
it was horrendous. And then I didn't shave for a couple days, so now the fecal matter was in my mustache, so I couldn't get clean.
Yeah.
I couldn't get clean until I went home and actually shaved it. Or did I shave it at work? I think maybe Kenny ran out and got me a razor. But who cares about that? The Tippy Tom fucking homeless.
If I get new underwear, I'll be happy.
All right. All right.
This is the video of Tippy Tom, Joe. We had to cut his underwear off. And Pat Duffy decided that he was going to make a homeless shit mustache. So we cut his underwear off, and then we throw it on the table.
All right, now we're moving.
The rest of him looks pretty clean. I mean, his ass looked clean considering what just came out.
And then we spread out the underwear that we cut off his body, and we found petrified poo in his underwear.
This is rough.
And Pat Duffy was going to take some of this poo from Tippy Tom's underwear and make a mustache. We're looking at dark brown underwear. I'm even dry heaving. It takes a lot for me to dry heave.
When Danny first started playing this, I started gagging a little bit out here.
And here's a piece of petrified poo. Listen. It sounds like a rock. It's a rock.
Get me some water.
Oh, my God. Get me some water.
This is Pat Duffy. This is Tippy Tom's underwear.
Jesus
This is Tippy Tom's underpants mustache. So then we put water on it to try to soften it up a little bit.
It really looks like if you ever have an old can of shoe polish.
Yeah.
And you just need it to moisten it up.
Yeah,
That's exactly what
absolutely.
you're doing.
It's hilarious.
It's like working with an Indian rock, trying to get a little dye on you.
It's like those old school watercolors that you'd have
Yeah,
for a second
yeah.
grade.
And then
it's not even getting soft. It's like he's trying to hydrate old Play-Doh.
Yeah, we're trying to hydrate, and then Pat Duffy picks up the petrified poo that we're trying to rehydrate, and he's trying to make a mustache. He's not too successful, but the smell is horrendous.
It's so hard that he can't even get it to rub off on his fucking face.
Then Pat Duffy starts dry heaving. Then E-Rock starts dry heaving. I start dry heaving.
It's like that story in Stand By Me about lard ass. Everybody starts puking on everybody.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus.
I've seen this a million times. It still makes me laugh like I've seen it for the first time.
See it again for the first time.
Wow.
God.
Holy shit.
Wow, you all right, Pat?
I'm all right, yeah.
That tops anything.
And there goes
What?
Pat Duffy to wash off.
What happened to Pat Duffy? What's he do now?
Oh, that's terrific. He did all this amazing stuff for us, and we could never get him hired.
Really?
We just couldn't get him hired, yeah.
Is that now? This is what I was saying over the break. I'm seeing this with this kid. What is it? It's every radio show I've ever listened to in my life. The interns, they'll just do fucking anything, dude. Did you do shit like that to get on radio?
Yeah, I did some crazy stuff. absolutely. Well, Pat Duffy is famous for the baby bird mustache. That's the big one.
The baby bird mustache?
You never saw the baby bird mustache?
No, it's just Baby
the
Bird.
baby bird. Sorry.
Oh,
baby
the
bird?
puke thing
Yeah,
with
yeah, the baby bird,
with the
sorry.
eggnog.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
yes, I've seen this a bunch of times. I love this video.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, enough of that. We'll do some new stuff. So Joe, what do you think of the whole Michael Jackson thing, man? This is going to be some fun TV for the next month. I can't get enough of it. I'm a sucker for this stuff.
I was talking to Burr about it. Of course, Burr complained somehow that.
Oh, really?
He's fucking, he keep playing his fucking songs. They're making me hate him. I'm like, Bill, how could you hate hearing Michael Jackson all the time for a few days? It's a celebration. Everybody's having a good time, you know?
Well, there's a tribute channel here at Sirius XM. What channel? Give him a plug.
I think it's XM 62.
62?
I don't know what channel on Sirius, but I've been listening to it all weekend.
I did too, but they have like one Quincy Jones clip. That's it, that they just keep replaying about how crazy Michael Jackson was, and he would do anything, and he would even put the microphone in the bathroom.
They have 4 sweepers.
Whatever. They have 4 sweepers and a lot of Michael Jackson songs.
Yeah, that's what they said in the E! True Hollywood story they've been running. They said that, like, they let in that a lot of that shit he was doing, he was in on it, and he was like he was wearing those surgical masks out in public, and the guy goes, what are you doing? Why are you putting that mask on? He goes, I'm giving him a little razzle-dazzle. And I was like, I was a fan till the end, man, but I mean, it made me like him even more. I was like, I'm glad he wasn't a complete psycho. He knew what he was doing a little bit. It was calculated, you know?
Oh, absolutely. He knew how to play the paparazzi and the media right to the end.
But were you, I was in disbelief when I heard it. I didn't even know how to take it.
Honestly, it was one of those things. You get the email or the tweet, and you're like, get the fuck out of here. Like, 'cause who saw this coming? Like, they hid a lot of this shit from everybody, the drug abuse. It's going to come out that this guy was a hardcore druggie.
Do you think so?
Absolutely.
Apparently, he's been on drugs since Pepsi burned his hair for that commercial.
Right. I was talking to my girl about that. There's doctors out there. You get something that happens to you, like in Michael Jackson's case, he burns his hair, so he needs a little painkiller. And the doctor is just offering up the painkillers, and now officially you're leading Michael Jackson down the road of drug abuse. I wonder if he would have ever found drugs if it wasn't for that first time when he really needed it because of what happened during the filming of the commercial.
Those guys, those dancers and like guys that do shit like that with their body, I mean, they're all popping fucking pills, and it's all for the right reasons at first, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then just completely out of control.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't like he was taking sleeping pills. Like the guy, they said he like busted his leg up at one point, and like, what are you supposed to do?
Well, I mean, you're supposed to, try to not get addicted to this shit.
They put my mom on Oxycontin for like fucking shingles or something. You know what I mean,
Right.
dude?
That's what I'm saying. They prescribe this stuff for the dumbest shit, and all of a sudden you're addicted.
Dude, the way I found out, by the way, because my buddy had tickets. He bought tickets to the show in England. Thank you, man. He bought tickets to the show in England, and he called me and left me a voicemail. He goes, "Yeah, it's going to be great going to see that show in England. He's fucking dead."
Oh, that's how you found out?
Yeah. And I'm sitting there going, "What?" And he's fucking dead. So
unbelievable. Well, I don't know. A lot of info from the autopsy is leaking out. They're saying he weighed 112 pounds. At first they said 125. Now they're saying 112 pounds. How tall was he? He was about 6 foot tall, I would assume, right?
I don't think he was that tall. He used to wear big shoes a lot. So I don't
really?
think he was that tall.
But 112, unless he was...
I have 20 pounds on 112. So that's
For real?
Yeah, so that's how skinny Michael Jackson was.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
5'9", 130 something?
Yeah.
that was my guess for his height. I think he was 5'9".
Get the fuck out of here.
It's saying about 5'10", 5'11".
So look at Sam and think 20 pounds lighter. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because Sam is emaciated.
I'm in pretty
Sunken
good shape.
chest, not a hint of a muscle on him.
I'm in all right shape.
Well, he
I'm doing pretty well.
You doing all right, Sam?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Good,
I'm doing
good.
Have you ever worked out in your life?
I mean,
How many push-ups could you do right now if you had to?
I could knock out at least 10.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I can do 10.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, this is not about me. This is about, Michael Jackson.
It's about Jacko.
Yeah.
I don't work out either. Don't worry about it.
I won't be filming a video later having
I remember-
you do push-ups.
One time
I won't be doing that.
One time on Uninformed, Bill and Joe had a push-up contest, and it was very embarrassing to watch Joe do push-ups.
Yeah.
Really?
It looked like somebody doing the worm.
How many can you do?
Probably. I mean, I could probably half-ass my way through 20. But real push-ups, maybe 10.
Well,
maybe 10.
Where your belly hits and then you come up from there?
Yeah, I look
like that weird snake move.
Yeah, I look like I'm breakdancing.
Nobody starts a push-up in the down position. Like you start up. Joe started in the down position.
That was
and then did that whole belly roll.
Yeah,
worm
because his
thing.
shoulders go up first, and now he still has to pull his belly up.
Yeah. What shoulders?
Hey, you don't have.
Yeah.
What happened in the shoulder department, Joe?
What happened? What happened in the entire body department? I mean, it's just such a mess. That day, I had one of my classic uninformed meltdowns that day because I got so offended because they were all laughing at me, and I really reacted like a
You really got mad?
like a woman.
Oh, that's
Don't
great.
you laugh at me?
I'm filming a push-up video later. You want to be in the push-up
No.
video? Why?
No, dude.
My videos are doing very well.
The shit that
They do all right.
the shit that the people said about me when you just twittered a regular picture of me. I'm not fucking doing push-ups. These fucking assholes.
What? I was trying to give you a little promotion. I took a picture of you and I tweeted it.
Oh yeah. Thank you. You and Kelly, dude. Bobby Kelly did that to me. It was just-
All right, so what do we know? Jackson weighed 112 pounds. They're also saying that there was no food in his stomach, only some pills that were half digested. What those pills were, we'll find out in like 4 to 6 weeks. And this is what really creeped me out as far as all this shit goes. He lost almost all his hair.
So you wearing a wig?
Yeah, obviously.
From what though?
So just picture Michael Jackson, who was a freak to begin with, now bald on top of that.
But what did he lose his hair from? The pills?
Well, I mean, if you weigh 112 pounds, that can't be too healthy, and you'd probably start, losing hair and shit.
Wow.
And they're saying he had needle marks, scars, cuts, and bruises all over his fucking body. I'm telling you, this guy was a major addict, and why the public really didn't know is just amazing to me. Amazing.
Needle marks.
Needle marks, scars, cuts, bruises.
Well,
this guy was in deep. It's going to come out.
The scars and the cuts and bruises, that
sure.
could just come from the dancing. You know what I mean? I just hosted this burlesque show, and I had to go in to rehearse. This will make sense in a second.
Right.
I hosted a burlesque show. They needed a comedian to host it, but I had to go into their dance rehearsals, and these chicks, beautiful girls, they're dancing around like when they're down in their workout clothes. They were busting their legs open. They were all marked up. You know what I mean? Because they're just flopping all around. So it's like that. The cuts and the scars could be from that.
But Michael Jackson wasn't doing anything. He started rehearsing for the London dates. Before that, he was just kind of hanging out.
Maybe he was dancing around with that fucking monkey.
Yeah. More bullet points for the Michael Jackson thing. Debbie Rowe, we know who Debbie Rowe is, claims Michael's 2 oldest kids, not biologically his.
You mean those 2 white,
Extremely
blonde-haired,
white
blue
kids?
eyes?
Yeah, no surprise there. Although you look at their faces and there's some kind of resemblance there, no? Anyone else see that?
I don't even know what the kids look like. I've never seen them.
Yeah, they're starting to show the kids like crazy the last few days. And she was artificially inseminated by an anonymous donor. The Jackson family wants a second autopsy because they're talking about foul play or something. Is that what came out?
Well, I think they don't trust the people that Michael Jackson is surrounding himself with, so they want something that's done, like that their lawyers would take care of, not the people that were surrounding him.
That's all bullshit. LA can't fuck around with any of this shit. They've had a lot of problems in the past. Don't they sort of have a resemblance to Michael Jackson in a creepy way?
Yeah,
the sun, the eyes and stuff.
He's got a Michael Jackson-shaped face.
He does,
they
right?
kind of do. I mean, but they just because they have those like goofy alien heads, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'd feel bad shitting on kids, but I think other than that, like, you know what I mean? It's like saying like 2 anorexics have similarities. You know what I mean? They just.
But the problem is, there's not a hint of black in the kids. So how could they be his?
Yeah,
dude. I mean, I don't know. They say that's possible for kids to be that light skinned, but you could still be black.
Yeah, I hear that. Well, look at Sam. I mean, something.
There's rumors.
Are you half black?
No, but people claim I am.
People, the whole world. Except for you and your
You
parents.
sure?
Yeah, my parents don't.
You got a Lenny Kravitz look to you, like Roxy Roker could have been your mom.
He's got very big features, too. I don't want to do a Jimmy the Greek here, but you know what I'm getting at. The ex-nanny says she repeatedly had to pump Michael's stomach, and he was addicted to mixing pills.
Terrible habit.
Without makeup, Michael had significant facial scarring. All the drugs, Demerol, Vicodin, Xanax, Paxil, Zoloft, and Prilosec.
Jesus Christ.
I take Prilosec.
Uh-oh.
That's for that acid reflux.
That's it?
His final rehearsal, this just came out, was recorded, and they're saying it's going to be released as a DVD and CD.
That would be awesome.
That thing will sell a ridiculous amount of units.
I'll buy it.
Everyone will buy it just because it's like, holy shit, this is what he was doing the night before he died. Because it was pretty much the night before he died. They taped his final rehearsal.
Jesus God, that's gonna be outrageous.
I guess he has over 100 unreleased songs for his children.
For his personal children or for the children of the world?
That's a very good question. The children of the world. Man, I was listening to the Tribute Channel over the weekend.
Yeah.
He had a lot of creepy songs where he was very breathy and
Yeah.
did that with his voice.
He had a lot of emotion. He had a very wide range.
I read a story where he said he right at the height of the second kid allegations, he goes, "I love children," and he was denying all of it, and it was right when Invincible came out, and he had this song on there about like watching children play, and he goes, "That's my favorite song on the album." He goes, "I wrote it one day when I climbed up into a tree and just looked down at children play, and it sounded like the creepiest molester. Like you could just see him jacking off."
Yeah, of course. What the fuck? The children of the world. Yes, Danny.
It's amazing. Before you get into another artist, Michael Jackson occupies the first 12 spots of bestsellers in music on Amazon.com.
Right now?
Yep.
And he's killing iTunes, too.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
What other albums made it? I would assume the Black Eyed Peas.
Well, at number 13 is Wilco.
What?
And then you go back to Michael Jackson for 14.
Oh, so wow. And the rest of them are Michael Jackson, obviously. The first spot that has somebody else's Wilco
God.
at 13.
At number 13.
People are even buying Blood on the Dance Floor. Jesus.
Was that a bad one?
Yeah. I have them all. That's
You
a
really
bad
do
one.
have them all?
Yeah, dude. Invincible was a great album. It had some killer songs on it, but nobody.
What was the big hit off that one?
You Rock My World was pretty big. That was the video that had Marlon Brando in it. And then
right.
the big song was there was a remix of a song called Butterflies that was like an R&B song, and Jay-Z rapped on it, and that song was fucking huge.
I remember that one.
He got that guy Rodney. What the hell's that guy's name that produced all the Britney Spears shit? Rodney.
Oh shit, I don't know.
But
bro.
that guy, he produced the album. It was his big comeback album.
Neverland Ranch is going to become the new Graceland. They were already kind of scoping it out, scouting it out, trying to figure out where they're going to bury the body in Neverland, because he was able to get part of Neverland back. So Michael Jackson was part owner at the time of his death.
Okay.
Michael's oldest son thought his dad was just clowning around when he was dying. There's rumors if the kid saw Michael dying or not. Conflicting reports on that one. And
so this is all. So then everything you're reading here is hearsay. This is not.
Yeah, good point. Most of this, sure.
Okay.
But if I was a betting man, I would bet on most of this stuff.
All right.
Most of this stuff.
I think I would.
And Michael Jackson's mom was shopping at Kmart yesterday, Joe.
That's a Target.
Target.
Times are tough, boy. I'll tell you.
She was shopping at Target to get sleeping bags and whatnot for the kids.
Jesus Christ. That's the saddest part of this whole fucking story.
The kids?
No, that she's got to shop at Target. Jesus Christ. I mean, they're not...
I don't think the kid angle is the saddest part of the story, because I think it's the best thing that could happen to these kids. Maybe they still have a chance to have some kind of normalcy in their lives.
I don't know, dude. I mean, if their dad is their, if he's, God only knows, dude, if he's their dad or if they even lived with him or whatever. You know what I mean? But I just mean, losing your dad's losing your dad, I guess. That's gonna, they're fucked. They're I mean, dude, you don't think they've seen TV report after TV report of people saying that he fucked kids? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I mean, it's pretty much a wrap on that one.
That makes for a tough night's sleep every night.
I'm not asleep. I'm just resting my eyes.
Right.
Don't do anything.
If I was his kid, I would get some kind of mask where the eyes were wide open when I was in bed.
You wear those fake. Remember those Chinese glasses?
Yeah,
that they saw?
exactly.
I'm awake.
Oh, I'd be fast asleep under those glasses, but if he peeked in, it looked like I was wide awake.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that's disgusting. And the BET Awards last night, I couldn't be bothered.
It's a big award show.
Was it good? You watched? I would assume Sam watched.
It was. People are saying a little lackluster. Drake's performance wasn't as hot as people would have anticipated, but the big news coming out of the BET Awards would be the Jackson family appearances and Jamie Foxx dressing up and.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx
dancing
dressed
like a
sort of
fool.
like Michael Jackson and did some kind of dance tribute. Why would you do that to yourself?
I don't know.
I mean, the one thing everyone will admit was Michael Jackson was like the most amazing dancer ever. They were showing, I mean, we all watched the same shit over the weekend, obviously, but that time when he moonwalked for the first time, people don't realize how unbelievable that was for the time.
Dude.
Now we've seen it a million fucking times, but the first time he did that, people the next day was like, what the fuck was that? They couldn't figure it out. And then people at work trying to figure it out. Look, I can do it.
Dude,
You know
it's
what I
crazy.
mean?
It's crazy. He had two moments like that for me. It was that moonwalk when I was a kid and I saw that. I was like, holy shit. And then in the Smooth Criminal video, when they all do that lean. Do you remember that?
Right, yes.
And I thought it was fake when I saw the video, and then I saw his concert, the DVD of his concert from Bucharest, and they do it on the fucking stage live. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, how is it?
The lean is where he leans forward way too far, where it's like, that's impossible.
Yeah, he defies gravity, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it's insane.
Did Jamie Foxx do the moonwalk?
Yeah. Jamie Foxx is not as good a dancer as Michael Jackson.
Wow, really, Sam?
Yeah, I'll go out on a
I'm
limb
very disappointed in
and
that.
say that. But yeah, it was not nearly as awe-inspiring.
Well, at the BETs, Janet, out of nowhere, they go, wow, out of nowhere, she just walked on stage unannounced.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, nobody knew that was happening.
Right. And
Nobody noticed Janet Jackson coming backstage.
Right. Yeah.
She's not
There's
recognizable.
we're watching the moonwalk, and even if you slow that down, you're like, what is it? What? Yeah. Here's Janet Jackson from the BET Awards last night.
My entire family wanted to be here tonight, but it was just too painful. So they elected me to speak with all of you, and I'm going to keep it very short, but I'd just like to say that to you, Michael is an icon. To us...
Well, and maybe a pedophile. Can we at least add that?
Look, that was never proven.
I'm kind of sick of all the coverage where they barely touch on the other thing.
That's what you know. What pissed me off?
For real, come on, Joe.
You know what pissed me off, dude? Was I did a joke the night after he died. I did a joke at the top of my set. I go, Michael Jackson. I go, I was expecting more than a cardiac arrest with this guy's death. And everybody starts groaning. And this lady goes, too soon, too soon. And it's like, you know what? Fuck you. I bought his last album. Did you? No. You were all calling him a fucking molester. And now that he's dead, all of a sudden it's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, the tragedy. Mm-hmm. You know, they had on the ticker on E Entertainment, they had fucking a quote, this is a great loss, he's such an inspiration, and then it's Chris Brown. Right. I'm like, what, he didn't almost murder a woman 2 months ago? Like, that just goes out the window now? Like,
of course it does.
Unfucking real.
Icon. To us, Michael is family. And he will forever live in all of our hearts. On behalf of my family and myself, thank you for all of your love. Thank you for all of your support. We miss him so much. Thank you so much.
When she said we miss him so much, that's like they haven't really seen, their brother in a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what she was saying there. For real. Not we miss him so much. He's only been dead a couple of days. You know, that we miss him so much comes down the road. For real, it does, though.
Well, no, I know, dude. I know.
I mean, it's coming out the family was trying to get involved, and they didn't know what to do. And Michael Jackson was surrounded by all these people, you know, that were sucking off him and sucking him and whatever else was going on.
On top of it, too, it's like, we miss him so much. Yeah, were you guys really tight? You 12 psychopaths that, you know what I mean, that like never ever even appeared in public together, or you know, I highly doubt they were having Thanksgiving dinners together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to discredit family's family, but you know,
they were deeply concerned. But then again, if you know he's the moneymaker for the family, how involved are you really going to get? Because then you're thinking, oh fuck, he's going to cut me off.
how psyched are the other four that they can finally get their fucking act back on the road again?
The Jackson 4 album, that would be in such bad days.
Oh, they'll be out there. They'll be out there doing Jackson.
They'll be shilling.
Finally, they can do it. They're just not overshadowed anymore.
Jermaine's the big name now.
Who, you know, they're showing all the Jackson 5 footage the last few days. Who was the giant Jackson while the rest of them were still kids? Was the first kid an adult?
What do you mean?
There was one giant Jackson who was playing, I think, the bass. Michael was like 5, and then like his older brother had to be like 20 already.
That's a Southern family, dude. They have those age gaps in the South.
Yeah, I need to know the ages of the Jackson 5.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You got to see the footage. The one guy is huge.
That always bugs me.
He looks like he should be playing for the Lakers or something, and he's part of the Jackson 5 as the older brother.
He might just be a big kid, you know what I mean? I think the oldest ones were like 15.
There was like a 10-year difference? So,
I think Mike was 8. I don't think he was 5. I think he was just a little.
He even knew how to play when he was young because somebody said when Michael Jackson was 10, someone told him, no, you're 8. And Michael Jackson got it, said, okay, I'm 8.
Okay.
Because it was cooler if he was younger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There they are.
Not the footage I saw. They're starting to get a little older there, Danny.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right. Yeah, that's like at the end of the Jackson 5 run. It's like some of the first videos. His older brother is just a giant compared to Michael Jackson. Yeah, look. Look at the difference. Well, who is that guy?
I think he's just a tall kid.
That's the other guy.
Look at the man in the middle there.
That's what I'm saying.
Wearing that teal burqa.
No one else noticed this?
That's hilarious.
They were two adult kids with, look, that's the Jackson 5.
Oh, baby, give me one more chance.
There's like 3 giants. Michael Jackson. Who was the other one? Was Jermaine part of the Jackson?
Yeah.
He was, right?
Yeah.
Who's the one littler than Michael? There's like one to the back there. See that kid?
Yeah.
There
He's
you go.
teeny.
There's the guy with, look at how tall and big that guy is. Do you have the ages on these guys, Danny?
Let me get it.
All right. BET audio. So then Joe Jackson, Michael's father, obviously, he walks the red carpet last night.
Yeah.
Did they ask him, what are you wearing? What are you wearing, Joe?
He was looking slick, too. He had his shades on, a fedora, nice black suit.
That guy is freakier looking than Mike is without any of the plastic surgery.
I can't help but think that in some sick way they're really enjoying the attention.
You know,
it's weird. I mean, Joe Jackson was giving thumbs up to the media over the weekend, and he's hanging out with Jesse Jackson. A lot of attention.
That guy's a scumbag. I mean, he used to beat the mom up, and he cheated on her a lot, and he used to beat the shit out of the kids. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I don't think that's a terrible thought.
That barely bothers him.
No, that he's enjoying somebody giving a shit about.
Right.
It would have been like if Tina Turner died before Ike.
Mm-hmm.
Ike would have soaked that shit up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
It's the only hope for the comeback.
Well, let's see Joe Jackson on the red carpet talking to CNN.
Joe Jackson joins us here tonight. How you doing, sir? How's the family holding up?
I'm great. My family's doing pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would your first words be, I'm great? Couldn't be better. I'm great.
Wonderful.
What the fuck? These are their ages? Danny, you could have done this.
What's that?
You could have done this.
Oh, that's okay. It's your show.
All right. So Jackie Jackson, right? Was all right. How am I doing this? Was 7 years older than Michael. That's it. There was only a 7-year gap between the youngest and the oldest. Tito is 5 years older than Michael was. Muhammad, what, did they all change their names?
Jermaine did.
Jermaine's now known as Muhammad Abdul Aziz.
Oh, boy.
Aziz.
To his friends and family.
Sigmund,
So he went Muslim.
Yeah. Wait, and Jermaine is 4 years older than Michael Jackson? And then Marlon. Okay, it was Marlon that is close in age to Michael. I always thought it was Jermaine. Marlon Jackson is only a year older than Michael Jackson.
How old's Tito? Did you say that?
Tito is now 56.
Oof.
Yeah, and the oldest one is 58. Michael was 50, obviously, almost 51.
Dude, I mean...
Jermaine's 54, and this Marlon is like 51, 52.
How rough is that, dude? It's just... I mean, that's it. It's 58. You were in your brother's shadow, and then your sister's shadow for your whole life. It's a wrap.
Yeah, what do those guys do for a living now?
I guess they're just still eating off the Jackson 5 money.
You think?
Jermaine still tries to sing.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
Stop saying.
Jermaine.
Stop. More of Joe Jackson on the red carpet talking to CNN.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
You want to tell the last couple of days? I know it's been really tough for you guys.
And? Yeah, it has. It has been really tough. Remember, we just lost the biggest star in the world, superstar in the world, so it's been tough.
Why'd you decide to show up here tonight? Is it to pay tribute to your son, to make
sure? Yeah, to show pictures of my son. Yeah, Michael. Yes, we did. Yeah. I did.
How is Mrs. Jackson?
She's fine, thank you. Yeah.
That is weird.
What a scumbag. We just lost the biggest star in the world. What just a piece of shit that guy is.
Absolutely. He's lining up for his payday now.
What a piece of shit. Like, just try, and you can hear him taking the credit. Remember how I made the biggest star in the world?
Right.
Remember how it was my idea?
Couldn't he have done this with a reporter outside his house and then go back inside and mourn?
He's not mourning. That's the thing.
Nah, or do the fake mourn thing.
What a scumbag, man.
And then Joe has his publicist read his statement for him.
Yeah, like, you know how we all know that when somebody makes a statement that says, like, I feel this way, the publicist writes it?
Yeah.
Joe not only had a publicist write the statement for him, he actually called his publicist to the microphone to read it for him.
To read the statement. Jesus.
Is there anything you would like to share with the world about your son and about his legacy? Or
yeah, I got a statement here. Give me the statement here.
Give me the statement here, meaning, oh, fuck, I don't know.
These are not my words or
These are not my words whatsoever.
Unfucking real, man.
The fucking guy can't even talk about his son on the red carpet at the BET Awards.
How does Joe Jackson have a publicist, by the way? Isn't anybody else think that that's a little...
Of course it's a little weird. But you just lost your son. You can't just, talk from the heart? Oh, yeah, I got some. Where's my publicist with that statement?
Yeah.
If you wrote the statement, you don't say it by heart.
But you just make a statement.
Give me that.
Exactly.
Give me that statement. That's just... what was I thinking about this?
Yeah.
Go ahead, then.
So his publicist is going to come up and read a statement, and then we'll talk more with him.
Okay, this is written on behalf of Mr. Jackson and the family. Our family sincerely thanks all of you around the world for your love and support during our time of grief. Our beloved son, Michael Jackson, loved you all. Michael's children are our first priority. We will have further announcements to discuss our plans going forward. Until such time, however, we have the personal and legal authority to act, and solely Catherine and I have authority for our son and his children. We wish to handle his memory and legacy with dignity. And the attorney for the Jacksons is Lendell McMillan, and no one else has authority to speak on behalf of the Jackson family at this time.
Thank you very much for that.
Dude, even there, he's got to slip in, hey, we have legal authority here.
Right.
Even there, he's trying to take his piece. You know what I mean?
Of course.
What a piece of shit that guy is, man.
Well, there's a lot of money to be made. They're saying Michael Jackson is worth way more dead than alive. Way more.
I don't mean to sound stupid, but how does that work?
Look at the charts. What do you mean? How does it work?
Like, but I mean, like, just because of his album sales, or like
already the album sales are through the roof. They're selling those. The Michael Jackson albums haven't been selling lately.
But they also said that the problem with Michael was he was making money, but he was spending it quicker than he was making it. So now he's going to keep making it, but he's not spending it anymore.
Not spending it. Then they get to Neverland. They turn that into kind of a Graceland thing.
Yeah, I guess so.
all that stuff.
I guess so.
Just the catalog alone, though, it's got to be worth a ridiculous amount of money. This just in, Danny, I'm sorry, but Matt K from D.C. writes, Billy Mays died from a lethal mixture.
No.
OxyClean and Orange Glow.
Oh, come on. That's just silly.
That's breaking on the AP.
Too soon. Too soon.
But I have ShamWows, by the way. I heard you guys.
ShamWows?
Heard you guys trashing.
It's all about the Zorbies.
Yeah, do you want to clean up a mess, or you just want to
I
go with a
brought
trend?
ShamWows.
Even Bill Burr said that the ShamWow
It's garbage.
is garbage.
Gabbage.
It is garbage.
All that shit is garbage.
Get a Zorby.
I'm trying to think if I ever used any of those late night products and enjoyed them.
I really
don't know if I can come up with one.
You didn't have a banjo minnow?
What the fuck is that?
A banjo minnow?
You don't know? Come on. What do you watch?
What's that?
How do you catch fish?
With a
What do you
fucking
use?
hook and a sinker?
Yeah,
it's no.
Am I the only one that uses a sinker when I fish?
What the fuck is a banjo minnow?
I'm trying to find the infomercial.
Yeah, what the fuck is a band?
By the way,
we have another clip of Joe. Yes, Joe.
Oh, I was just going to say, when did Bed Bath & Beyond become like the ShamWow? Dude, that used to just be like a decent store to buy shit for you. You walk in, it's every shitty product.
Oh, they got them all
from TV, dude. Every fucking product, dude.
As soon as I see that as seen on TV thing, I go, all right, more crap.
No, not in Billy
see that in
Mays'
the
case.
malls. Look at the products closely. They're selling in the as seen on TV booth. All shit.
Try the Hercules hooks. I recommend them.
Joe Jackson talks about concerns with the people that surrounded Michael.
We have been hearing from the Reverend Sharpton and the Reverend Jackson that you had some concerns regarding some of the last moments or the people who were around him in his life. Do you care to share that?
Yes. Listen, what was that?
I said you had some concerns about the physicians and the people who were around him during the last moments of his life.
Yes, I am. I have a lot of concerns. But
what are your concerns about that?
I can't get into that, but I don't like what happened.
Wow, this guy's just a treat.
I mean, I don't understand how that guy built this band. I mean, he sounds like the dumbest shit on the fucking planet.
He's
man.
probably pretty old too. I mean, his oldest kid is 58. So how old the fuck? He's got to be pushing 80 at this
That's a
point.
good point. All right.
Yeah, what the fuck, Joe?
I'm sorry. I need to be a little more understanding of the elderly in this country.
No, you don't.
Yeah, just.
Danny, the Michael Jackson song by John.
Yeah, this is a guy that he's put out a bunch of stuff, pop culture related. He did the Two Girls, One Cup song, which actually wasn't bad. That was like his big breakthrough hit.
What about Show Me Your Genitals?
Yeah, Show Me Your Genitals was a strong second. But he did
we play Show Me Your
Show
Genitals?
Me Your Genitals.
Your genitals.
Yeah.
Show me. Yeah. Anyway, everybody knows that.
There
beat.
it is.
Wait, let's listen to this for a minute.
Women are stupid and I don't respect
Oh, yeah.
them.
I like this guy.
That's right. I just have sex with them. Show me your genitals. Your genitals. What? Show me your genitals.
What?
Genitalia. Show me your genitals. Your genitals. What? Show me your genitals. Genitalia. You're talking to me about stuff. Why? I'd rather see your titties. Now you're talking about other stuff. Why? I'd much rather see your titties. I can't have sex with your personality, and I can't put my penis in your college degree, and I can't shove my fist in your childhood dreams. So why are you sharing all this information with me? It's not sexist because I'm saying it in a song. That's right, bitch. Now take off your thong and show me your genitals. Your genitals. What? Show me your genitals. Your genitalia. Show me your genitals.
I hear a little Cake in there. Any Cake fans?
It is a little cake.
You like Cake?
Well, I mean, I remember them,
They still put out some quality stuff.
I haven't heard them in
I
a
got
while.
tired of the guy talking in all the
Well,
songs.
that's kind of his thing, Joe.
Yeah, but one song on a mixtape would be fine. The whole album, him just going, and then I went to Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra? That's a great song.
I know, but I think you seem like you really like him. I don't want to shit on your band.
That's all good. I don't care. I don't need you to like my band. I saw Cake a few times. They're really good live.
Let's do
Did you do that Alice's Restaurant song?
I'll write a song, and then you want to just talk over it.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra. Is this the one with the Italian leather sofa?
Yeah, this is a good tune. I like this song.
Let it kick in. Talks about spiders and stuff, I think.
No. I was sincere.
Oh. Stormy weather. Long together.
Beyond the suns that guard this roost.
I love this song, actually.
Flowers of flaming truth. Beyond your latest ad campaign.
Oh, Billy May. See, perfect. Latest ad campaign.
Stamps in a room all filled with Chinese lamps. He saves what others throw away.
I'm just trying to get to the hook. The hook's coming up.
We know of an ancient radiation that haunts dismembered constellations. A faintly glimmering radio station.
I used to know every word to this song.
I used to listen to this song in college. This had "He's Going the Distance." That was the song.
No, that was that song came out before this one.
That's this album.
Huh?
That's this album.
Are you sure?
I'm positive, because that's why we all had this album. Because that was the big song.
I'm thinking. No, I don't know. I think I have to challenge on that one.
I got 5 on it. You want to put 5 on it?
I got 5.
All right.
Whoa. Where's the fucking hook? All right, you can fade this out. We're boring the shit out of people with our stupid cake song. Hey, Travis, what album was that on? The same as Going the Distance?
No, The Distance was
Thank
on
you.
Fashion Nugget.
Give me my fucking $5, motherfucker.
That's the first song on Fashion Nugget. Is
And,
Frank?
Frank Sinatra was on Fashion Nugget.
Oh, no. Travis.
What?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson has 42 spots in the iTunes Top 100. That's
Holy
unbelievable.
shit.
Joe, you got a change of 100? What? Either that or I give you $4.
Hey, I'll take the 4. Let's make our own. You want to do a cake song right now?
Wow, I'm a big cake fan.
Let's
I
do
didn't
it.
even know it was the same album.
You want to do a cake song? I'll do the music with my mouth, and you do the.
All right. Well, you put me on the spot now, man. Wait, short skirt, long jacket. Yeah, thank you, Boomer. Oh,
what?
Sorry. I'm just talking about cake songs. So what's up with this Michael Jackson song? That's where we're at. Bringing it back on track. The new one.
What?
The
John
one that,
LaJolie.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So he's just singing.
So, yeah, he did another song.
About his death?
It's actually about how the media just seems to be conveniently they're conveniently forgetful about some things.
Okay. Also, yes, we should give the people a taste of War Pigs. Cake's version of War Pigs. Have you heard that yet?
No, I'd like to hear that.
It's pretty nice. Maybe we'll play a little of that going into break. But first, the Michael Jackson song.
Oh my God, did you hear about Michael Jackson? Yeah, I heard about Michael Jackson. It's crazy, right? Yeah, I can't believe it. All of a sudden, the media is on his side. I know, it's crazy, right? Michael Jackson is dead. Don't pretend you give a shit. You motherfucking hypocrites. Remember what you said he did. Michael Jackson is dead. No, you never gave a shit. So why are you pretending, you motherfucking hypocrites? Michael Jackson's such a freak. You'd hear it 1,000 times a week on every fucking TV screen and every fucking magazine. Yeah, sure, we liked him for a while, for a few years when he was in style. Then someone said he's a pedophile, and fucking boys is what makes him smile. Then there was a punchline every day about his Skeletor-like face and how he loved 12-year-old balls. We didn't care if it was true or false. So don't pretend that you give a fuck. Keep talking about how he sucked 12-year-old cock and went from being a cute little black kid and died as a white skeleton robot.
It's no show me your genitalia, but
I like this one better.
Better?
Yeah, that hook is good.
This kid from a balcony. I wasn't hearing you call him legendary. And when we heard that shit about the Culkin kid, we said, oh my God, Jacko's motherfucking sick. He likes fucking kids. He likes fucking kids. Nobody was talking about his music. Now, if I say he died choking on a kid's dick, you say, oh my God, that's so offensive. Well, fuck you, you motherfucking cunt-ass bitch. Everyone in the news, you hit a motherfucking Chris. On your high horse saying that I'm a demon, cause I say he overdosed on a boy's semen. Jackson is dead, don't pretend you give a shit, you motherfucking hypocrites.
He sounds like Cake and Eminem mixed together. You know?
he didn't overdose on kids' semen, though.
Right, so
Oh, we're so sad that Michael passed away. We loved him so much. Really? Really, did you love him? Because from where I'm standing, it kind of looked like you hated him and that you called him a freak and that you wanted him to die. But now that he's dead, you love him and he's a legend and it's so amazing and we love Michael Jackson. How about you go fuck yourself, you big bunch of fucking hypocrites? Here, I'm going to do this for you. I'll do this for you. Billie Jean was not his lover. Of course she wasn't. She had a vagina. She was older than 12 years old. Fuck you, hypocrite.
Yeah. Right on. Yeah, I like that. How would you categorize Michael Jackson? He really wasn't into women.
Oh,
but there's no stories of him being with like men.
He was asexual.
You think he was just asexual?
Yeah.
He just like chilling with kids.
He really was like a special
The children
magic...
of the world, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like a magic spirit from another dimension.
You know, one of his dreams that he was never able to accomplish, he wanted to adopt, what was it, 2 kids from every continent?
Yeah, like Noah.
2 kids from every continent he was going to adopt.
Never mind. I'll just... he's had enough allegations thrown at him. Would you be, like, I would have been surprised if he reproduced with himself like a plant. Like, if he just showed up and he was just pregnant one day, I'd be like, yeah.
Like how frogs could just change their sex.
Yeah, like I just...
Wonderful. All right, we're hanging with Joe DeRosa. We got Who Kid coming in.
Oh, yeah.
And he hung out with Michael Jackson. Maybe he'll give us some dirt today. Has he talked about this yet?
Yeah. He was talking about it on his show on Saturday.
Then why the fuck does he need to be here?
Because the virus fans don't listen to his show on Saturday.
Do I get a hive coming in?
I hope not.
Got an itchy fucking eyebrow, Joe.
It's all itchy.
The fuck is this from?
What's it from, dude?
Stress, I guess.
That's karma for all that shit you said about Mike.
Allergies?
I think so, yeah. My eyes have been crazy all day.
I got an itchy eyebrow. That usually turns into a fucking hive.
Are you stressed about Billy Mays?
I'm stressed that E-Rock thought it was his big day.
He's crying, I'm sure, in the back.
Get E-Rock in here. E-Rock came in here. He's been doing the show for 5 years. He's all nervous. He's nervous today. I'm like, why are you nervous? I have to pull this off with nobody, not meaning nobody.
Jesus.
Now I got Joe. But
Jesus.
I mean, without the regular players, I decided to come in here because there's just too much going on in the world. Ant's out taking a sick day. Jimmy's filming a movie. And so there's a little pressure on me, and then fucking E-Rock comes in here. He's nervous as shit
Comes in, he's
today.
all nervous. He may fold under questioning.
E-Rock, get over here.
By the way,
are you less nervous now?
Yeah, I think I'm fine now.
What happened? Your face is back to normal. It was all red and shiny.
Yeah, what were you? You were all upset?
No. I was trying to explain something and I was stuttering like an idiot.
You upset? No.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know. This isn't my job to be in here and doing this.
Yeah, but Sam will tell me. Why is E-Rock nervous?
You got snot on your shirt.
Sam has an answer for everything. Listen, Joe.
E-Rock's nervous because this is it for him. You don't understand. E-Rock, since he was first started listening to the Opie and Anthony show, just stared at his radio, dreaming of a day when he could co-host with Opie.
You want to sit down?
No, I'm fine.
You want to sit and do a little radio?
No, I got a lot of shit to get done.
What do you got?
You got
going
nothing
on?
to get done. Sit in the big boy chair.
What do you got going on? Here's his hero song too. I was on his hero list until I made fun of him, and then he took me off.
You had some pretty sweet company, too. It was you and Hulk Hogan.
Oh, wait, hold on. Don't just glaze over the fact that he has something called a hero list.
The only reason I glaze over it, Joe, is because we've talked about this so much on our show, but that's okay. And he had a hero. He had a hero list, and there were 5 names? Let me try to guess the names again. It was his father, Hulk Hogan.
Eric, you're not looking at Joe DeRosa laughing at you.
No, all right.
Who were the other ones, Sam?
I think it might have just been 3.
Vince McMahon was on there, too.
Vince McMahon and me. I was on his hero list. So
Opie Mania is running wild.
So it came to my attention, and of course I mocked and laughed, and I think he ran out of the studio crying, and he took me off his hero list.
And this song always makes him emotional because he thinks about Opie.
Oh, that's adorable. That really is adorable.
Isn't it wonderful?
I bet he's got a picture of the Last Supper in his house, and you're Christ. He taped your head on Jesus' body.
He wouldn't have anything so horrific in his house called the Last Supper.
And he probably has Anthony.
Nightmares.
Probably has Anthony as Judas. Curses him. It should be me.
I probably should have been nicer about it and more appreciative, but it just creeped me out, so I had to mock it.
Of course, it creeped you out.
All right,
if
good.
anybody
I thought I
ever
was alone
wrote
on this
and showed me that they had my name on something called a hero list, I go, this guy is either going to try to fuck me or murder me. It's going to be one or the other, and I'm out of here.
What are you working on for the show? Because, a lot of pressure on me here.
Sweepers for the new E-Rock and Opie
great.
show.
Great. Hoagie and Opie in the morning.
That's
What
hilarious.
are you working on, E-Rock?
I was cutting up more Tippy Tom stuff. There's a lot to go through.
Oh, that's good. Do that today when I'm fucking desperate for fucking material.
Well, you got Sam and Danny in here.
Oh, they're doing a great job.
Okay.
I'm not looking at them. You have to pull your weight.
I want to hear Tippy stuff. I want to hear some old school Tippy.
Yeah,
I have a couple teasers if you want of him being
Oh,
sober
this
in the
just
hospital.
in. Adam S. from Brooklyn. Danny, I'm very sorry. It's on the AP, though. Breaking news. Billy Mays hung himself with a Hercules hook.
Jesus Christ.
Too soon.
Way too
daylight
soon.
today.
That's what they did. They found Billy Mays with one of those ShamWows tied around his cock in Thailand.
In a closet. So that's very tragic.
That's what you call funny, Joe. That's funny to you.
It's the best I can do.
Hey, the kid that does the Michael Jackson song, what's his last name? I can't say it.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it.
A lot of people saying we got to play Everyday Normal Guy. Have you heard that one yet?
I have.
Is it all right? Is it worth
It's-
playing?
He's very hit. If Michael Jackson, if it was a month later, I would have never handed that in. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Just play Show Me Your Genitals again. That's
That was
fine.
his big hit.
Is that John LaJoya? Whatever his name is?
Oh, you know.
I met him once. I just did a show with him out in Jersey at the Bamboozle Festival.
I mean, he's not bad.
No, he's kind of, but he's more. I thought that was just some internet dude. That guy's kind of well known and stuff. I didn't know that that's who it was.
Hey, let me go to CJ in Georgia. I did not hear this, and I apologize. So we're stopping the show and going backwards. CJ, go ahead.
You got to hear it, man. Oh, my God. You guys are doing great. No worries, Opie.
Cool.
Danny has the line of the day. The Last Supper will give E-Rock nightmares.
God, why didn't I hear that?
I thought it bombed too because no one reacted to it.
No. Danny, sorry, man. No, I'm trying to fucking hold the fort together today. Good job,
You guys
CJ.
are doing great. Don't worry about it.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Play Rock and Roll Lifestyle, another Cake song. That's pretty cool. You're right. Yeah, everyone's saying that they heard it except me. That's good. Okay. Thanks, E-Rock. Get something for today's show.
Okay.
You're making him nervous.
I still have Kenny's snake story. He said he
Oh.
battled a snake all weekend. I go, don't even fucking tell me. You got to do it live on the air, so we'll find out about Kenny battling a snake all weekend. He was excited. He picked me up this morning. He's like, I battled a snake all weekend. I'm like, all right, don't say any more. I want to hear it live. I want a natural reaction to that. What happened?
Oh, Danny
I just got Eric so bad.
Oh, good. Good.
That's adorable. That's
All right, so that's it on Michael Jackson for now. I'm sure we'll get more shit coming out today. And cheerleading, most dangerous female sport in U.S., really.
really women are getting hurt.
Yeah. Oh, and we got to talk about the Florida mayor.
Okay.
He was found nude.
All right.
But it was kind of a normal nude, though.
Normal.
Well,
nude.
I mean,
It was, as far as being nude in public, this is more like normal nude.
yeah.
Instead of in the woods somewhere or... He was camping, right?
Yeah, but he was still naked.
Yeah, but he was just hanging out by himself.
Yeah, what are you gonna
but
do?
nude.
Yeah.
Want to get in touch with nature. Leave the guy alone. God damn, man. You just... people just can't be them fucking selves anymore, you know?
Just wear some fatigues or something, you know?
Why? He wanted to be one with nature, Sam.
Yeah.
You can wear pants.
Gives a shit he's the mayor.
He's out in the woods.
A loincloth.
Who was he with? I guess we're doing the story now instead of teasing it. Who was he with? We'll get this out of the way. Naked time got a little out of hand for a former Gainesville mayor.
That's what it says in the copy. Naked time.
Dude, it's naked time, you know?
Authorities arrested Mark Musselwhite. I just love how the names always work out with the story.
That's
every
great.
time. Muscle. Because if you're naked, it would be extra white.
It'd be your cock, right?
Yeah, muscle white. Oh, yeah. And charged him with public indecency last weekend after State Department of Natural Resources officers found him sitting nude at a campsite. Why don't they just leave the guy alone, Sam?
Because he's nude at a campsite. If a family is walking by, they'll see a naked man.
This guy rules. Officers had received a complaint about a naked man walking along a nearby road earlier in the day. But the 43-year-old Musselwhite said he was not the same man.
How many naked people are there around the area? It's him.
Whatever.
I just
want to be naked.
Why?
And he's not even a mayor. He's a former mayor. Who gives a shit?
Of Gainesville.
He did his time.
They have a college. That's it.
Listen, if I have a family and I'm walking by a campsite with the family, I don't want to see the former mayor's genitals.
Why?
On display.
I'm supposed to.
Maybe someone played him that John LaJoie song.
And I'm supposed to believe all of a sudden Florida has tact in class. Oh, this is a disgrace to Florida. That's.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I shouldn't trash a whole state. But
let me say hi to Rich. Rich.
Hey, guys. Opie, you just told Eric that he had to pull his weight, and I don't know if he can actually do that.
Oh, E-Rock has to pull his weight.
You're going to have to get like bridge cables to make that happen.
It's like those Power Man contests when they have to pull the Big Mac trucks.
Yeah, Rich is saying that E-Rock isn't Superman. So, yeah, I shouldn't have said pull your
He's going to have to use some of that Mighty Putty.
Yeah. He's much heavier than the rest of us.
But he doesn't give a shit
By a
anymore.
lot, too.
I
Yeah,
love
by
the
a
fact
lot.
that he don't give a shit. And he truly doesn't. All right, everyone wants to hear about Kenny battling a snake over the weekend. So, quick break. We got Joe DeRosa. Anthony's taking a sick day because people are starting to wake up and they're trying to figure out the scene here. I could have slept in, but I said, I don't know. I just want to do some radio. So, that's what we're going to do.
I'm happy to be here with you.
I'm not really happy to be here with you.
Why? Why would you say it?
What about with me and Danny?
I like these guys.
Nice.
Why do you hurt like that? Why do you? What do you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You make me uncomfortable.
I don't. You're not on my hero list. I'm taking you off of it.
All right, that's all right. No, I think the only reason I did come in here is because I knew you were coming in. I'm like, I think me and Joe have a little bit of chemistry. We can pull this off. So, what are you promoting, Joe? Anything? I should get something out of this.
Yeah, well, I have two shows to promote. I'm hosting a burlesque show called The Candy Janes at Comics Comedy Club every 2 weeks.
What? So wait. Yeah, you mentioned that earlier. So is that like old school shit where they used to have comics before the dancers?
I kind of come
like
out.
Lenny Bruce started that way.
Yeah, it's like that kind of vibe. I come out throughout the show and sort of help showcase some of the dance numbers and stuff. And
I'd actually go see that.
It's fun, man. It's
burlesque, so they're not really getting naked.
No, they don't get naked. They just,
They have those like fans in front of them, those fucking feathery fans, and they flirt like, "Oh, you might see something."
Yeah, it's
that type of thing.
They don't have the fans, but yeah, it's that.
And I think they're a little
Betty Boopish, that sort of thing, So it's
and the girls are a little doggish.
No, they're hot.
Compared to strippers, they're a little doggish. They're not in the same league as strippers.
They're sexy.
They're a little off.
They're cleaner than strippers. They don't, they don't.
And a little chubbier.
No, they're not. They're in great shape. I swear to you, dude. I swear. I'm not just saying that because I'm part of the show.
I think the show would do real well.
I think you'd be satisfied. But it's
about time we bring back the burlesque.
It's fun. So I'm doing that every 2 weeks at Comics, but I have my own show at Comics called Indignation, and I'm doing the first one in July.
Mm-hmm.
Please, everybody, come out to that and make it a big success. The first show is going to have it's me and Voss and Bonnie McFarlane.
A lot of people noticing that I had a good save there by saying, no, I actually really like you. But what really happened was I trashed you and then realized, oh, fuck, if he walks out, I'm fucked, so I better bring this back around.
What are you doing? You're hurting my feelings. Why are you coming at me like this? This is supposed to be a nice time.
I gave you a yuck, and then I'm like, wait, but he could walk out at any moment, so I better go, no, I really do like Joe.
That didn't make it
and
better.
And then people are noticing that it was a good save, but now I feel like I have to really explain. I just don't want to be left alone today.
Yeah, well, you make a guy feel wanted.
No, really, I like you, though.
Thanks. Thank you.
Drive people into insanity trying to figure out what to believe.
Yeah.
That's been my shtick for fucking 20 years.
It really takes the steam out of, like, every time I'm at a show and one of the fans is there, like, dude, I love you on O&A. I'm like, dude, those guys have been so nice to me, man. They've been so supportive. And then you sit there going, I don't want to be here with you right now.
No, I like you, Joe.
I
can't really look at you right now, but I like you.
You really are uncomfortable right now. Oh, it's hilarious. It's
right.
fine. My feelings aren't hurt. I was just kidding.
Yeah? All right. All right, we'll break. What are we doing next, Sam?
I don't know. Who Kid might be here soon.
Yeah?
We got a lot of stuff to do, though. I mean, we got a whole show full of content.
Oh,
so.
yeah, there's tons of stuff.
Yeah.
I did all the material already.
No,
Yeah,
you
but
got
there's
lots
good
more
stuff. I was so
content.
hyper and
What are you talking about?
energetic.
You
I
got-
went through everything
You
already.
got obsessed.
Obsessed.
Oh, yeah, we could do
You
obsessed.
got crazy douchebag motorcycle guy trying to fight
All
his
right, we
ticket.
could do that.
What a dumbass.
And we could talk
It's
about
all ton
Michael
of stuff.
Jackson some more, right?
Yeah,
That's-
he's all over the news.
All you
hear
have to
he
do
died?
is talk about Michael Jackson. You get fine ratings these days. I mean, when I was flipping around like the news channels, if they weren't talking about Michael Jackson, where was I? I was gone,
Somewhere
right,
else.
Sam?
You're
I
looking
was
for
gone.
another station and talking about Michael Jackson.
Right.
That's why MTV VH1 and Michael Jackson videos all weekend long.
Stephen S. from Bay Show writes, Jesus, Opie's going to give Joe battered wife syndrome. We'll continue. Got that right. Well, sort of. Anthony taking a sick day, Jim Norton being a movie star, so lucky me, I got Joe DeRosa. Hey, Joe. E-Rock just gave us material for the show.
Oh.
Danny, E-Rock just brought in material for the show.
That's a lie. What is it?
Tippy Tom not drunk.
So he brought you material that you did.
Yes, many, many years ago. Then E-Rock ran away to go hide. You think he's just panicking in the office?
Yeah, he hates being on the air. I don't know.
No,
why.
but E-Rock is a strange dude because like he all of a sudden feels like all the pressure's on him when stuff is different. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like obviously Ant not here and Jimmy not here, a lot of pressure for the rest of us, right? Because now we have to pull this off. But for some reason, E-Rock takes it upon himself like it all falls on his shoulders.
Well, it's better that than, than him go, fuck it. There's plenty of us here to shoulder this burden,
But he truly goes into panic mode, and he doesn't know how to handle it. He feels like he has to be doing something, but he doesn't know what to do.
And Kenny reminded me Steve's not here, so I mean he must be looking for some kind of guidance,
I didn't even know Steve wasn't here, and that's the God's honest truth. Someone told me he wasn't here. Derek's not here. That's a biggie. You want to hear a little bit of Tippy Tom not drunk?
Wait.
All right, we found this clip. It's going to be part of the big Tippy Tom tribute.
Memorial, yeah, and hopefully we're going to get some other things that we're working on.
We got 3 days of Tippy Tom material starting Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Just a bunch of the bits that he was involved with. So it's going to be tremendous. And where are we at with like the memorial and burying him? Did we get his body yet?
That's happening this week. I actually have a meeting about how we're handling this later today. So
are you involved in this now, Danny?
Well, I mean, the company has to make sure everything's cool, and they're going to help us in arranging everything. So,
do you know what this is about, Joe? Our homeless friend?
Yeah, that he died.
Yeah, did you ever hear him on the show?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay.
I know. Well, Danny clued me in at length yesterday.
He was amazing. He was a major drunk, but he had unbelievable comedic timing. Never had a bad appearance. Gave us some amazing moments. And Danny reminded me this morning that he hasn't been on the show in almost a year, which I can't believe that's true.
yeah, Travis was telling me that the last time he was on the show was when Dr. Steve was in.
Giving him the prostate
giving
exam.
him the prostate exam. That was the last time he was in.
And for the people, I guess people in general know, but we try to do the right thing with Tippy. I mean, we beat him up pretty good on the air because that's what we do. But behind the scenes, we were doing everything we could. We were giving him a lot of money. We would try to get him help. And even his last appearance, Dr. Steven gave him a prostate exam, which turned out to be hilarious radio. But he also had really bad swollen legs, remember?
Yeah, and I think Keith had actually taken him down to the hospital. His legs, like he's on his feet so much that his legs actually like swelled up. It looked like he was wearing like ski pants.
Yeah,
but it was his skin.
And I think Dr. Steve got him to a doctor uptown or something. Remember that?
Well, they wanted to bring him, and then he at the last minute decided he didn't want to go.
Right.
But then Keith had told me later on that his legs eventually got so bad he actually went himself and checked himself into the hospital to get his legs taken care of.
Right. Danny's really bummed.
And
this weekend it really
completely
hit.
bummed.
When I was watching some of the videos, it really hit me. I'm like, God damn it!
I was
That
all
just
excited.
Sucks.
Dude, everybody around, because like we had a lot of Tippy stuff in the works, and we hadn't seen him in so long. So like we were talking about Tippy Tom like just about every day.
Yeah. And then you feel like, did you do everything? Like, was there anything else we could have done? Who knows? I mean, he had some major.
How
health
did you get
issues.
word that he died? I mean,
Keith the cop told us he died May 6th. His body's been in the morgue since May 6th. No one there to claim it. Oh, it's a whole thing, Joe.
Jesus Christ!
So now we're burying him.
Yeah, we're gonna
For real.
Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get a hold of the body and everything.
I think a funeral home is going to help us out and do that part of it for free. And I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have a nice memorial, and we're trying to work out some kind of event for Tippy.
Right.
We'll keep it at that for now.
Well,
That's
we found one of. I don't know if it's one of our favorite bits. It was strange because we all knew Tippy Tom as this guy. Like, do the Tippy Tom for everyone, Danny.
Somebody get me a beer.
Right.
I feel like having a beer.
Really?
Can someone just get me a beer, please?
Right. and he ended up in the hospital, and you can't drink in the hospital, so we got audio of him completely sober, which is really strange because he sounds completely different. Actually, you know what? I should set this up with a.
You want to have
a Tippy Tom?
I was about to say.
Yeah. Did we play Regurgitated last week when we were fooling around with some of the tribute
Yeah, I'm
stuff?
sure we have that. Yeah.
All right, let me just play that again if we did. So everyone knows, for the people, we have newer listeners. This guy died, and we're going to play audio of him sober. It's going to sound completely different than what you're about to hear.
From Stinko Records, it's the new collection of covers from America's favorite derelict.
I'm the original Golden Bumper.
Tippy Tom, Regurgitated.
Tom Jones. It's not unusual to be in love without one.
He's drunk, smells like feet.
It's not unusual.
And he's forgotten most of the lyrics. Tippy Tom, Regurgitated chews up your favorite pop hits.
She's a lady. Whoa, 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 she's a lady.
And spews them back out, dirtier, grittier, and stinkier than farts and old beer.
But the lady is mine. Or something like that.
From your favorite haunting melodies.
Riders on the storm. Something like that.
To your most cherished classic rock cuts.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
Tippy Tom hunkers down and craps all over him and refuses to wipe.
Trying to set the night on fire!
And if you act now, you'll receive Tippy Tom's tribute to the town he calls home.
I've been stuck on Frank Sinatra. Start spreading the news.
It's Old Blue Eyes.
I'm leaving today.
Meets Old Crusty Eyes.
I'm gonna be a part of it. New York, New York.
It's a sappy salute to the city that broke his spirit, crushed his dreams, and left him blowing strange men for cheap wines in the Port Authority bus terminal.
If I can make it here, I can make it.
Tippy Tom.
Anywhere.
Regurgitated.
It's up to you, New York. New York. That's my vote.
Wrapped in a special carrying case, brown in the back, yellow in the front, just like Tom's underwear. Call 1-800-NO-T-CELL right now for your copy of Tippy Tom, Regurgitated.
Any more requests?
He only knew like one line of very famous songs.
His voice almost sounded good if he could control it in some way,
like a Tom Waits sort of.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It had a cool quality to it.
So that's obviously Tippy Tom for the people that sort of don't know who he is, and he ended up in the hospital. This is about 8 years ago, and he's completely sober. So we get him on the phone, and then we did the right thing while he was in the hospital. We got him a male escort. We're not playing the whole bit. We're just giving you a taste, and the whole bit will be part of the tribute show that's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of this week. All right? But listen to the difference in his voice. This is the only reason I'm doing this right now.
How are you doing, Tom?
Hi, how are you?
How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling like $1 million now. I'm telling you, everything's just going fine. Now, can you please explain to me which one am I talking to?
That's the same guy. I feel it out there. I feel like mouths agape, like no fucking way. That's the same guy.
He sounds like Penny Marshall.
Another taste.
About 10 days ago, I was having a good time just strolling down 14th Street, right?
He sounds so gay when he's so.
And I was half lit up. I was just being just my normal thing.
Right.
But it was raining out.
That is the same fucking
Jesus.
guy.
Hey,
is that amazing?
Hey, Cheryl, have you seen Lenny and Squiggy?
I think part of him wanted to be sober. You can kind of hear, like, I'm feeling fine now. Yikes.
I like it. I like this guy's voice.
So
both ways.
Did you feel it out there in Radio Land? People going, what? Looking out there in radios?
And he looked different, too, because they showered him up, and I think they shaved him. And
Yeah,
we got
got
some
him-
pictures.
Yeah, there were pictures. We might have to find
Yeah,
those.
we go dig those
So you got him a male escort to bang him?
Well, he was in the hospital, so we're like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's get him a male escort. And that's part of the bit. All of a sudden, like, the male escort, I think, is there while we're live on the phone. And then all of a sudden he's like, wow, what's this?
So he was into dudes full on. It wasn't
His brother said that it might have been just a thing.
his brother.
His brother called and doesn't really think his brother was gay.
What's his brother do?
We don't know much about his brother. His
But-
brother called him Friday, though.
And his brother never helped him out with
Well,
anything?
Tippy Tom is married, has a 14-year-old son. Maybe he was bi. I don't know.
But I'm asking because none of them are claiming the body. You said the thing's been he's been in the morgue since May
Well,
6th.
we broke the news to his family. They only found out like when we found out, pretty much. Yeah, it's going down as we speak.
I'm shocked that they're not burying him or something. Like after all,
Yeah, I don't know. I think they might need help, money-wise and all
okay,
that.
okay.
So, yeah, there you go. So the whole bit will be on Friday or Saturday or Sunday as part of the Tippy Tom tribute show. There he is, all cleaned up. That is fucked up.
He looks like a completely different guy.
Yeah.
Completely.
He's a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
He's got a little bit of a.
I might have to tweet that picture for everybody. Is there any way of giving me that picture? Like,
Yeah, I know what you're saying, yeah.
I don't want no fucking Foundry
Yeah,
Music
yeah,
logo on any of my fucking tweets ever. Ever!
Oh boy.
What?
He said, I just was saying, oh boy, you sound angry.
Don't even get me started. Anyway, Sam did a backstage with O&A. We can wrap up the Tippy Tom stuff for now until the tribute show this coming weekend. But Sam walked around the joint to get some remembrances of Tippy Tom.
And now, backstage with O&A, here is Primetime Sam Roberts.
I'm Primetime Sam Roberts, and an emotional moment came to the Opie and Anthony show when we found out that homeless friend of the show and possibly the greatest character to ever be broadcast on radio, Tippy Tom, passed away. While the O&A show grieved over this loss, we went to them to remember some of their favorite Tippy Tom moments.
Steve, you've been with the show for a long time. What is your favorite Tippy Tom memory?
Would have to be one of the first homeless shopping sprees. He was the standout individual. I believe that was the first time we went to the Short Hills Mall, and he just commanded an audience everywhere he went. He insisted on there being a crowd everywhere he went.
And the crowd just kind of followed him wherever he went.
He had the largest of any of the homeless guys with him to any place in that mall.
Keith the Cop, you probably knew Tippy Tom better than any of us. What's your favorite Tippy Tom moment on the O&A show?
I have to say my favorite Tippy Tom moment was the day we first saw his balls.
What was that like? What was happening?
Tippy Tom wanted to dance on the stage because we had a couple girls in and they were doing some gymnastics on the console, and Tippy Tom got very irate that he didn't get to dance on the stage as well. So he proceeded to pull his pants down, and we got the first look at Tippy Tom's balls.
And the golden buns.
And they are.
E-Rock, what is your favorite Tippy Tom memory?
I think we were still doing. Oh yeah, we were still doing the show at K-Rock, and they had us all line up and show our asses to Tom, and he seemed rather fond of mine. So I think that was.
Was it flattering?
It was very flattering. He tried to touch me and then chase me.
There was something about Tippy Tom that if any other man had done it, it wouldn't have been okay. But because it was him,
it was totally acceptable. You know, you let him get away with a whole bunch of different things.
Travis, we're all dealing with this loss. What is your favorite Tippy Tom memory from the O&A show?
I would have to say my favorite Tippy bit would be when Tippy Tom showed his emotional side crying at Sophie's Choice.
You never realized that it was just a YouTube clip with barely any audio.
It didn't matter, though. Tippy Tom took that movie so to heart. Maybe because of his past. Well, we don't really know, but you really saw Tippy as the person and not as the character.
Danny, we're all coping with the loss of Tippy Tom. What is your favorite Tippy Tom show memory?
Wow, that's tough because there's been so many of them. I think it's going to have to be when Dr. Steve gave Tippy his prostate exam. I just remember rolling, laughing all day. There's been a lot of instances that come close. Like I remember Tippy playing cards was really funny. The first time I had actually met Tippy Tom, when we all thought he was dead, and then he fell asleep on the shitter back at the old XM studios. All these things are racing through my mind, but Tippy was on fire that day. He was hysterical, and he made me laugh like no other person could.
Well, the comic timing of this drunk homeless man would made you think that if he would just get his stuff together a little bit, he could be like a huge celebrity.
I think if Tippy cleaned up, he would have been successful in whatever project he was wanting to work on.
What are you doing to cope with the loss?
I'll be doing a lot of drinking tonight. For Tippy. For Tippy. I've already cried enough. There's no more tears.
Now it's time to put some liquid back into your body.
It's all for Tippy.
As a reporter, I have to take off my journalist hat to say that I am brokenhearted over the loss of Tippy Tom. Never has a man with so little been so full of life. Tippy Tom leaves a legacy that will never be surpassed and a gap that won't be repaired anytime soon. Goodbye, Tippy Tom, the one and only Golden Buns. I'm Primetime Sam Roberts, and this has been
Backstage with O&A.
Let's see how this comes out. All right?
They're right there.
All right, here we go. I got a spray.
This is nice. This is a story about a man, and he always was so lonely at night. But his voice was rowdy. You could hear it all through this train station. And I'm going to sing this one. This is about Tippy Tommy.
Let's go while we're young.
It's late at night, and I have nowhere to go. My money's gone and also all my friends. And the cop says to me, "Hey, you smell bad. Get out of here." And he says, "And you know I have an angel." And he said, "That angel shelter me from the falling rain.
You have homes.
This is my life. I'm living with so much pain. Shelter me from the falling rain.
You have homes.
This is my life. I'm living with so much pain. That's just a little piece.
It was amazing.
Yeah, that's the problem. That drives us all nuts. One more fucking piece, and we got a hit song on our hands.
That's a beautiful song.
We need
dude.
one more verse. We never got the other verse. We tried for years.
Jesus Christ.
That's Grey Wolf, and we put him in a studio. Drew Boogie did everything he could, and Drew Boogie knows how to produce, and we couldn't get it done. All we needed was one more verse, and then you go back into the chorus, and you got a hit song on your hands.
That's
it
a
leaves
great...
It leaves you wanting, you know what I mean, just a little more.
Yeah, I agree, man. It had a nice Annie Lennox vibe to it. It did. It had like a sort of soulful adult contemporary. It was good stuff, dude. I liked it.
I liked it a lot. And he has kind of that Leonard Cohen sort of voice thing going.
Yeah.
You know, very gritty.
Yeah.
Where's Sam? I announced back in January, I believe, Joe, that 2009 would be the year of the celebrity deaths. So far, so good. There's a lot of biggies this year already, right? And I'm hearing, and I need some confirmation, we might have another celebrity that just died. For real.
Jesus Christ.
People are calling me a seer. You're actually in the presence of a seer, Joe.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
I knew it was special. I didn't know why, but it's special.
I got a sports curse thing that's been beautiful over the years, although that's sort of going away. But my new thing now is to predict these weird things like a year of celebrity deaths.
So
is it true or not true?
What, your predictions of...
No, the new celebrity.
What?
Frank, or not Frank, Fred Travalena or Travalini or something like that.
Wait, yeah, who is that?
He was the impressionist that was on Johnny Carson all the time.
He's dead?
Fred, is Fred dead?
I hope not.
Fred Travalena.
Fred?
Oh, Opie, what did you do?
He's dead? Show me a picture, Daddy.
I'm creeped out, man.
What'd you do that for?
Jesus.
Someone had to point it out Friday, and my tweets are going nuts. People are like, dude, that is way too creepy. I predicted 2009 would be the year of the celebrity death, and now add another one to the list.
Not Fred Travalena.
Fred Travalena. He couldn't have been that old. How old was he? I would bet
66.
Oh, really? He was that? Okay.
That's still young.
That is young these days, but I would have pegged him at like late 50s. Add him to the list. Fred Travalena, the great impressionist.
That's it, dude. When it's done, it's done.
What does that mean?
Like when your number's up, you're just done. Like I saw an interview once where Quentin Tarantino said he was in a plane. He was on a press tour for Reservoir Dogs, and he was in a plane and in really bad turbulence, and everybody was freaking out like they were going to crash. And he said he wasn't scared, and the lady next to him said, "Why?" And he said, "I don't know, I'm just not." But he said he knew in his head, "I didn't do what I was put here to do yet." And then he said when he made Pulp Fiction, he was like, "Now I could die because that was my thing."
So now he's not taking as many flights.
But yeah, but like, how many of these people that are dropping dead, they didn't do the thing that they were meant to do yet? You know what I mean? Well, like Fred Travalena certainly probably didn't, you know? I wouldn't say he's a household name, would you?
He was on Johnny Carson all the time. We haven't heard from him in God knows how long, 15 years easy.
He's been dying.
But he was pretty famous for the time.
Was he?
He was the big impressionist that took over for like Rich Little when Rich Little started getting a little too old.
What did he do? I remember him, but I don't remember. You know what I mean?
I never liked him. I'm not a big fan of the Rich Littles and the Fred Travalena.
I hope you're satisfied now.
Yeah, really.
Well.
I mean, like you did.
Maybe I shouldn't say I didn't like him. On deck, Patrick Swayze.
Oh, come on. You don't need to start calling people out by name.
He's in the batters in the warm-up there.
Well, that's kind of an easy call.
You would, yeah? Really? Look at all the people beating him to the,
That fucker is hanging on tough, boy.
But they canceled the show, so.
Well, because he looks like death warmed over. He can't.
Maybe he's actually okay, but they just don't want to put his emaciated body on TV.
That's what it is, dude. You can't. He's a cop on the show.
Right.
Every scene he'd be investigating murder. They'd be like, "Hold on, I'll be with you. What's wrong with you?"
Yeah, good point.
You can't. I mean. But God bless that guy, man. He is. We talked about that last time I was here. How he's just. Every time you see a picture, he's smoking cigarettes. He's got the Bluetooth in. He's always got grocery bags in his hands.
He was still smoking with the cancer treatment. They caught him with a few cigarettes. But at that point, why not light him if you got him, right?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, let's say hi to Mike. Mike, it's the show. We'll just call it the show today. What's up, Mike?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
I'm listening to that Grey Wolf song about Tippy Tom, and you guys are saying you could never get another verse, but now that he's passed away, maybe we got to get somebody to write that final verse about his passing.
That's not a bad idea. Bring it together that way.
But who could sing like Grey Wolf?
I can.
Oh, okay, great.
Shelter me from the pouring rain. This is my life.
Just get Jackie Mason to come in.
Jackie?
That would kind of sound like it, I think.
And don't even tell anyone that I'm doing the Grey Wolf in the second verse. Just deny it. Like, no, he came back in and did the second verse. Shelter me from the pouring rain.
So, pardon my ignorance, is Grey Wolf dead too?
No.
Why don't you just go get Grey Wolf to sing another verse?
We tried. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We found him. We put him in a studio. We gave him the best equipment. Drew Boogie, like I said, is amazing, and we just couldn't get it done.
He refuses.
Drew's like, it's not even close. I can't even like slap something together.
Because he won't do it without his flute. Like, he keeps playing his flute, and you can't isolate the vocals from the flute because he just...
Well, Sam, there's no talking to homeless people. That's that's our first problem. Because he has his vision. He wants to play the flute. We're like, no, you dummy. Just do a second verse.
It doesn't make any sense.
He made that up on the spot, by the way. So I'm like, just make up a little more. That's all we need.
Just
another verse. And all of a sudden he's like, toodly, toodly doo.
Let him play his fucking flute, man. I mean, the guy sleeps out in the fucking ice storms and shit. Let him just play the flute.
Yeah.
His vision has gotten him literally nowhere. Like, he's homeless. Why can't he just listen to somebody else for career advice?
True. By the way, I'm sorry to say we have another celebrity on top of the Fred Travalena.
No. Opie.
The great Gail Storm is dead, too.
You killed Gail Storm?
Gail Storm is dead as well.
I don't know who that is.
What are you doing?
What do you mean you don't know who that is?
Who the hell is Gail Storm?
Star.
Yeah.
She's the star
I don't know Gail Storm.
Gail Storm.
From a whack bag?
The perky star of the 1950s TV.
Yeah. My Little Margie, I think. Right, Sam?
Yeah, exactly.
Let me see.
Her. You don't know her?
Oh, that chick. Oh, that broad. Okay. Yeah.
You did this, Opie?
She died of old age. Jesus.
Yeah, but
Show me a more recent picture, Danny.
No, please don't. That's not even a recent. That's like years ago.
Slightly more.
The great Gail Storm has passed as well. So
this is ridiculous,
man. Dude. B. Arthur died this year.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
Estelle Getty died this year.
What? Yeah. Give me a list of the celebrities that have died in 2009.
Estelle Getty, B. Arthur.
I knew what I was talking about in January.
Michael Jackson, Natasha
celebrities
Richardson.
die every year, but the quality is way up this year.
Farrah Fawcett.
Farrah Fawcett is huge. Michael Jackson, huge.
Billy Mays.
Billy Mays.
Billy Mays.
That's 6 we're up to.
Test
Test died?
Yes.
No, he didn't. Did he? Former WWE.
The wrestler?
Yeah, he died. Look how excited Joe gets.
He loved his Oxycontin.
What the hell happened? What did he die from?
Oh, he loved his pills.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
Fred Travalena was a cruise ship comedian at the end of his career there, Joe.
That's so sad.
But he was on, The Late Show with Johnny Carson. Let's talk to Grey Wolf. Grey Wolf.
Hey, Opie.
Hey, Grey Wolf.
All right, 3 more verses to that.
Okay.
That's a pretty good Grey Wolf. You know what? Maybe we have some real musicians out there just do the fucking Grey Wolf voice. If I almost could do it, someone out there with real music talent could, pull it off.
Get this kid to do it. Sounds.
Travis is reminding me about Ricardo Montalban.
He died this year too.
Yeah.
See, that was a biggie.
That wasn't this year.
Was Paul Newman this year?
No.
Hey, where's Kenny with his snake story?
Yeah.
I was counting on the snake story this break.
Bob May, the robot from Lost in Space.
Oh,
Dude, Brad Renfro died.
Bob
right.
May. What?
Brad Renfro died, the actor.
Oh, yeah.
No, Paul Newman, I think, was before the new year, wasn't he?
David Carradine.
You're destroying
David
Hollywood.
Carradine.
That's another biggie.
Jesus Christ.
Richardson, whatever her name was.
Natasha Richardson.
Natasha. telling you.
Did they ever prove that what Carradine was doing, by the way? Did they ever come to conclusive?
They kind of like swept that away fast.
Didn't they?
Thank God for Michael Jackson.
He's playing with his penis.
That's what I said.
Yeah, no one cares about Carradine now that Michael Jackson's dead. So.
I said on the show, on Uninformed yesterday, that if I'm going to ever kill myself, that's how I'm going to do it, with a rope around my cock, just as a final fuck you to this world.
And let your family clean up the mess.
Exactly. Just make everybody have to explain because you know that's getting out. Why was there a rope around his dick? We don't. We just can we not bring it up?
You mean dental floss?
Oh, Kenny,
wow,
I'm getting slapped from both sides today.
Jeez, Kenny.
Everybody's being mean to me.
Kenny, so you picked me up this morning.
Yes, sir.
And you said I battled the snake all weekend long.
Yes.
What happened?
I just happened to be home this weekend trying to lounge a little bit. And
you don't lounge?
I was trying.
How does one like you lounge?
Watch TV.
What kind of TV were you watching?
I just constantly flip through the channels.
Like you can't find nothing, right?
No, and I don't want to miss out on anything either, so I just constantly keep flipping.
So you're just assuming that there has to be something better somewhere else?
Yeah.
Why don't you just watch the Michael Jackson coverage?
For what? No.
No interest?
He was a nice boy when he was alive.
So you didn't watch anything on TV?
I just flipped through the channels.
What's your favorite show on TV?
I watch.
We don't know much about you.
Police shows.
Like what?
Chips? Chocolate chips with the black cops.
Ah, Jesus. It's so racial in here today.
What's your favorite show?
No, I watch whatever the police shows,
he's
Forensic Files.
Name a show you
Forensic
watch.
Files.
Sam, what's your favorite show on TV?
Right now?
Yeah.
I'm really, other than Raw and SmackDown, I've been watching a lot of Daisy of Love, Ice Road Truckers, shows like that.
Daisy of I hate that fucking.
I got a good show for you, GH, that's going to premiere tonight.
What?
Dance Your Ass Off. It's like fat people trying to lose weight by dancing.
It's Biggest Loser.
Outta here.
It's Biggest Loser meets Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
So they just want us to laugh at fat people dancing.
It's on Oxygen.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Jesus.
Oxygen has done more damage to women than good. I mean,
why is that, Joe?
Did you ever watch fucking Bridezillas, dude? I mean, that's on Wii, and it's like
Bridezilla. That's a good show.
Just cunts, and it's like, dude, it's literally like it's as defaming to women as if you turned on BET and there was a guy like, "Yeah, what'd you say there, Jack?" And you'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing, man?"
What is Bridezilla all about? Just them lose their minds because they're getting married?
No, it's like I don't know how it works where they know beforehand this woman's going to be a cunt, but they get these women that are like literally. There was one chick, she didn't like the cake, and she's like, "I want my fucking cake," and she punched the cake the sample cake. You know what I mean? Like,
but don't you think she's just doing that for good TV?
No, it's like they're demon brides,
no matter what,
through the whole thing, everything. They're horrible, horrible people.
I was all in with New Jersey Housewives. Anyone else?
I haven't. I
was all in with that fucking show.
Jumped in Desperate Housewives of New Jersey,
or whatever it's called. Yeah.
I haven't jumped into that. They've done Atlanta, New Jersey.
Jersey one was good.
I've heard very good things.
Why did that one chick flip the table over? I kept seeing that clip, but I couldn't understand why she got so mad.
Because of what's the one with the book, the ex-stripper?
Danielle.
Danielle. See, Kenny knows. Do you like that show, Kenny?
When I spent some quality time with my wife, we watched that show together.
Look how happy Kenny is because he finally found a show he likes. Yeah, so why did she...
Because I'm from New Jersey.
Oh, enough already. Danny Gans, he died. Yeah. Or Gaines or Gans?
He killed himself.
God damn it, I think I really got a fucking hive coming in.
Because you're killing all these people. It's going to stress a person.
I'm itching the fuck out of my eyebrows.
I don't think about it.
So tell us about the Desperate Housewives of New Jersey, Kenny.
Nah, there's like... They're like all hate that one girl, Danielle.
Right, because she's like the sex spot.
Yeah. She went out on a date with a guy and wanted to have sex with him in the bathroom before they ordered.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. She has phone sex. Like, I'm sure her teenage daughters are proud to hear all this stuff. You know, and they all hate her. And somebody wrote a book about what a hoe she was in the past.
Right. She was hanging with gangsters and stuff, no?
Yeah, like she was a coke whore, allegedly. I didn't know.
Alleged stripper, alleged coke whore. She said she really didn't strip, though. She, what'd she call it?
Like what Joe does,
kind of like burlesque. She said she never took her underwear off.
But why did that make the other chick flip the table? That's what I was confused about.
Because here it comes now.
Well, this is radio. We can't watch.
Whoa,
Kenny.
they're getting so mad.
Whoa!
Oh no! She lifted the table up. Oh, she just flipped the table.
Whoa.
These women are such pieces of shit. I mean, it really makes me sick. It just what a fucking
because they just hate that one. And like they're accusing her of all this stuff, and she's like, "Nah, it's not true. Only this and that was true. Pay attention, police." And that made her get mad and flip the table because you're a whore, you're this, you're that, the other thing.
Sassed her.
You like the show though, you and your wife. So what happened with the snake this weekend?
No, like I was home, and like all of a sudden, my wife, she does the gardening around the house. And I heard her screaming, so I didn't know what was the matter. So I run out there, and she said, "There's a snake."
When you heard her screaming, did you go like this and start praying? Like, oh, please, please. For what? Or did you have your fingers crossed?
No, I love my wife. We've been married 25 beautiful years.
All right. They're just jokes.
Yeah.
So she's screaming. Oh, Jesus,
that really got me. I'm sorry. All right.
Yes, I ran out there and I see this snake. It's like in the bushes, like just like sunning itself or something, right?
Sunning it?
What do you mean it's sunning itself?
It's tanning.
I know the snakes enjoy the heat. They come out and
whatever it does.
And they bathe,
I don't
sunbathe.
I hate reptiles. Snakes and alligators. I hate them. So anyway, I was gonna go like get a shovel and like crush it to death. And by the time I get the shovel out of the garage, it's gone. So now we got to, like, go to the hardware store and get snake repellent.
Why? It's outside.
I don't want it by my house.
There's a lot of shit by your house.
That's where I live with my children playing.
Your children are grown up.
Where my children sleep?
Yeah.
Wait, where do you live, in Jersey?
Whoa. Yes, Joe.
What kind of snake could it have possibly been? Like a gardener snake?
It was like 1.5 feet long, green with like some black stripes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I would say it's a... Do they say gardener or garden snake? I never know.
I always say garden snake.
I don't know, but I don't like it.
Did you find it?
Well,
you got the snake repellent?
Yeah, there's like a couple chapters to this story.
All right, let's go.
So we go to the hardware store, we get the snake repellent. My wife is like sprinkling all over the garden. I said, that's just going to displace it to somewhere else, So that was now the next day, Saturday, here comes the snake again. And now I'm trying to take first I thought about shooting it.
For real?
Yeah. But by that time, it was like on my concrete patio, and with the ricochet.
Yeah, you don't know where that fucking bullet's going to go.
Yeah.
Sure. Is that the snake right there, Kenny?
It looked more greenish, but something like that.
Was that a dangerous snake?
I don't know.
No, Danny, was that like the most poisonous snake in the world you found?
And then, my wife, she's not too emasculating.
Thank you, Jim. Yes.
She's like trying to get everybody in the neighborhood to like, there's a fireman that lives next door, like a construction guy around the corner. Like she's got the whole neighborhood up in arms trying to catch my snake.
You're trying to say she was finding real men to take care of the snake?
Exactly. So now, the snake, we'd see the snake, and then he'd like go hide in the bushes. And I'm calling the landscaper to rip out all that crap over there in that area. So that's gone. So then we're trying to use the barbecue, and now it's like in the barbecue thing.
What do you mean it's in the... That's where it hid?
The bottom of it, yeah.
Maybe it's
the
another
grill.
snake. Maybe you got a lot of snakes.
You don't have to tell me. It's like Snakes on the Plane. I never even saw the movie.
There you go.
So now I had a bright idea. I ran in the house to get pepper spray.
Yeah.
And I tried to spray it, but I looked, the expiration date was 1996.
I'm sure it still would do some damage.
It had no aerosol left, so it just like dribbled out.
And that just pissed off the snake, right?
Yeah, it's like...
By the way, Mike in Jersey writes, Opie predicted celebrity deaths. Did he predict show would die when Kenny got on? Oh, boy.
It's just a snake story.
It's a cute snake story. Go ahead.
Yeah, just anyway, I'm chasing a dumb snake all weekend. I
No,
can't get
don't
it.
fast forward. We're enjoying all the details.
The neighbors
So the
are
pepper
coming
spray didn't
over.
work because it
Yeah.
dribbled out, right?
The neighbors are coming over trying to help me.
The snake would just keep disappearing?
Yeah, it was fast.
Where would its hide go? Did it go under a porch or
No, there's like
leaves and
like
shit?
bushes and in the
Right.
garden there at by the back of the house by the barbecue.
Okay.
grill. So like nobody could get it. It wasn't just me. It's like the whole neighborhood was like concerned because maybe it's a pandemic. I don't know.
A pandemic of snakes?
Yeah.
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 There you go.
You know, you have
Why don't you
one-
just strangle it?
If I could get my hands on it, believe me.
Yeah, because now you've had it.
Yeah, I came really close once. I had a big shovel, right? And the snake was there, and I snuck up on him. And I raised the shovel. I was just going to chop him in half. But the problem was, like, as I was doing it, I keyed, and it scared the snake. He heard me coming, and he ran away. So my wife is like yelling, like, why are you yelling? I was like, I don't know. We do that in karate. Like, it releases your chi for power.
God, that's hilarious. It sounds like such a fucking Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah.
Like you running around your yard with a shovel.
Is the snake still around?
Yeah, he's still there. He's winning.
What the fuck?
I got. He's a snake.
Kenny, come on, man.
All weekend you guys were dealing with this? Were you scared to sleep at night?
Well, she wouldn't walk out that way. She had to go around the other way, you know. And I'm out there like my whole weekend. I'm trying to relax a little bit. And I got to be on a snake watch. And I got a snake in my life.
It was you were on a snake out.
Oh,
I just got that show.
You like that, right?
Yeah, because you said that because
it's terrific. Yeah. Jesus, such a simpleton.
But anyway,
I can't believe you couldn't catch the snake.
No, and I didn't want him to wreck my grill either.
Right.
You know, because we were grilling all
You should just blew up the grill or something.
No, I like that grill. It's a good one.
All right.
So, but anyway, I'll keep you updated on the snake because now it's personal.
I bet you there's more than one. Yeah. Usually they say if you see one, there's many,
You know,
right?
GH, you're pretty smart. I bet you're right.
Well, I thought I only had one mouse in my apartment. It turned out I had over 100.
Well, you know why I say this, GH?
Uh-oh.
The first time I seen the snake, like all balled up, like laying, sun tanning, it looked fat to me. Now, this other snake looked a little skinnier.
Oh, shit.
But like one of my neighbors said, when I first seen it, when it was fat, it probably just ate. Because they only eat like once in a...
Wait, you have a tiny dog, too.
Yeah,
He's got one of those yip dogs.
Oh, shit,
Yip
you better
yaps or
watch
whatever?
out.
I have a miniature pincher, Joe.
You better watch out that the snake doesn't eat that fucking dog.
The
Man.
dog is well protected. The dog doesn't go near the
I
snake.
hope you're not protecting with that pepper spray that dribbles out, because that's not doing a thing.
Nah, I threw it in the garbage. I
Oh,
gotta
fun
get
fact
another
coming in from Niagara Falls from Keith. Snakes are deaf. You dope.
Must
So
have
that
seen me
chi,
coming.
what is it? What do you call it? The
Kia.
Kia.
I don't know how I could have seen you. You seem like an agile.
He's fucking Herman Munster.
I'm very
He felt you
stealthy.
coming with the vibrations of the ground.
I'm
It wasn't a
stealthy.
Kia.
Snake senses an 8-foot presence
Right.
behind it.
Right.
It just takes off.
Yeah, they don't have ears, Kenny. I wish I knew that. I didn't.
I didn't know it either.
I feel smart because I read someone else's fun fact. I didn't know either.
They gotta have something.
They have to have something to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Ugh, look at that.
Well, we can't, Kenny. It's radio.
Oh, God.
What do you got, Sam, in your hand there?
This?
Yeah.
These are some clips that Who Kid brought in.
Oh, for the show?
Oh, yeah.
Kenny, that was a very good story.
I'm glad some people liked it. knew
I
it
really
was
thought there'd be a happy ending, like you got the snake in the end.
No, the snake's winning. I'll keep everybody updated.
All right.
Maybe I'll start twittering.
Twitter?
I'll Twitter my snake episodes.
Kenny goes to people's Twitter sites, but he's not actually on Twitter. He just stalks people.
Are
He's
you
a-
on Twitter yet?
No, he's a lurker.
No.
You're a
Lurker. He lurks
I
on
like
Twitter.
the looky-loos.
Looky-loo.
That's what they call them in, fucking Europe. Looky-loos.
I am
You're
not
a looky-loo.
a fan of the Twitter. I'm not enjoying
Joe,
it.
you leaving?
No, I'm just standing up.
Mash up Nicole did on Twitter all weekend.
That was touching the way I could hear the sentiment in that. Joe, you leaving? Yeah, you sound a little sad. I'm not going anywhere. I'm right by your side, baby.
Thank you, sir. What kind of clips does Who Kid have for us?
Well, he brought in Billy Mays clips, like Billy Mays freestyling and stuff.
Oh, fuck.
He also brought in LeBron James screwing up drops, like he was trying to do liners, like you're listening to Who Kid. But
fucking Who Kid comes prepared. I like that.
LeBron just started cursing and using N-bombs and stuff.
Oh, really?
Which you never hear from LeBron. You don't hear him
cool.
cursing.
All right, we're going to talk to Who Kid next. Kenny will keep us updated on the whole snake thing.
Yes, sir.
And then we got other things.
Lots of other things.
Yeah, we're making it work today. Joe DeRosa, the big plug again.
2 shows of comics. The Candy Jane's Burlesque show I'll be hosting every 2 weeks, and my own show called Indignation. First one is in July. I believe it's Tuesday the 13th. Go to comicsny.com for info.
Very good. I don't mean one more phone call. Steve in Arizona. Steve.
Hey, yeah, I was wondering about Kenny being a cop and his neighbors are like a construction worker and a fireman. Does the guy across the street, is he an Indian?
Do you live on Village People Court? Fucking...
I live in a very diverse neighborhood, sir.
Why didn't any of us pick up on that? We were just missing the Indian.
That's hilarious.
Bravo to you, Steve. Bravo, my friend. Jesus.
Thanks. Talk to that, guys.
All right, let's say hi to Sean in Georgia. Oh, by the way, that mayor, Gainesville, Georgia. I didn't know there was a Gainesville, Georgia. We were making Florida jokes. So
Neither did anybody else.
It was Gainesville, Georgia. So
Yeah.
sorry to the people out there that knew that. Most of us did not.
Sean's saying that you're wrong. It's Florida.
Oh, so that guy's wrong.
That guy's wrong, yeah.
So it is Gainesville, Florida. All right, never mind what I just said. Sean, go ahead.
Hey, Kenny, if you want to kill a snake real quick, just take a can of the wasp spray that shoots out like the 15-foot streams and spray it in the head, and it'll kill it in just a couple seconds.
No, you know what my next plan of action was? I was going to take a can of Right Guard and a lighter and spray it and light it on fire.
Yeah, you're a sick fuck.
That was my next plan of action.
One of the hardest ways to you should just put dynamite down. Or paint a fake tunnel on the wall and try to get it to run into it. Like it's fucking.
Where am I going to get dynamite from? From the Acme
That's what I'm
Dynamite Company?
saying.
Yeah, you're like Wild E. Coyote with the snake. Just kill the fucking snake. Stop with the elaborate fucking killing schemes.
No, I don't want to get near it. I'm taking a can of Right Guard. I'll spray it and light it on fire like a torch.
Did you try like propping a box up at a 45-degree angle and just putting a stick in there and just on a string and just wait for it to come
And
by?
put your dog
you
in
can
there
put
as-
some snake treats.
I say put the dog in there as bait.
Yeah.
No, the dog is...
Leave the dog alone,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
All
we
right. I
don't-
know you like the dog. I'm sorry.
Just spray it with
sorry.
snake repellent.
We tried that. It obviously doesn't work. It smells like cinnamon.
I didn't know there was a such thing. I was just kidding. Is it really snake
Joe,
repellent?
pay attention. It was part of the story.
I thought you said it was mace that you pepper spray.
Yeah,
You said.
that was part. But the first step we did was put down. When I went to the hardware store. We got the snake repellent.
I missed that part. I'm sorry.
I don't watch this show, but I'm assuming this is a good line. Tell Joe to give Duff from Ace of Cakes his laugh back.
Oh, yeah.
Is it close?
Yeah, definitely.
Do
You
I-
stole your laugh from Duff from Ace of Cakes.
Who?
The guy who's in charge of Charm City Cakes.
No, I know the show. Which guy's Duff?
He's the main guy, the bald guy.
You obviously don't know the show because he's the main guy.
He's the guy.
I've been laughing a lot longer than that show's been on TV. Thank you very much.
Chuck Daly, too, died this year.
Who?
I forgot you're not an athlete. Never mind.
Are you
Chuck Daly?
I don't
Big
know.
NBA coach.
I don't know. That's up there with Grace Smitty, whatever the fuck that lady's name was.
Storm. Fuck. And she's dead. What was her name? I forgot, too.
Yeah, it was Grace Storm.
Yeah, all right. All right. The snake can crawl under Kenny's house and burn it down. How would the snake...
If it's got matches or something.
Mark in Tennessee. Mark.
You saying Mike?
Mike. What's up, Mike?
Not much, man. I wanted to call Kenny a huge fucking pussy, man. Just about 2 weeks ago, I was sitting in the bathroom cutting a deuce, and I looked over and I found a 4-foot black snake in my bathroom.
Are you sure it wasn't the shit that came out of your ass?
Oh, Jesus. Kenny's just sharing a story.
Boom. How did you kill
Kenny,
it?
let me put it to you this way. Instead of having to go get a shovel and get all my friends, all you do is you grab a pair of gloves, you grab the snake, you throw it out the window, sir. If you're outside, all you got to do is take your shovel and scoot it along.
Yeah, scoot it
It's
along.
not my fault you're a little fairy.
Mark, maybe that's how you do it in Tennessee, but I'm from Jersey.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah. And I just kill
Well, see,
it.
that's the biggest part of your problem, man.
Hey, Kenny, can you do a Kenny Springsteen for everybody? Jersey, snake, little doggies.
My name is Clumpy. I got a snake in my backyard. I tried to kill it all weekend, but the snake outsmarted me because he's from Jersey. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Dom DeLuise, too, there, Joe. Is
Yeah.
it the year of the celebrity death or what?
It is.
You name a better year of celebrities dying than the year 2009. And we
This-
still got 6 months left.
Dude, that fucking... Oh, think how good that Oscar death reel is going to be next year, dude.
No
that is going to be
shit.
wall-to-wall celebrities next
no
year.
fucking shit.
Juicy.
Chicken can kill the snake. I'm the snake. You want to talk to the snake?
All right.
All right. Hey, snake.
Oh, no, he wants to talk to me, huh? Hey, tough guy. You tell him all how you squealed like a little girl the first time you saw me. I don't like you. I don't think you're funny at all. I don't think you're very nice either. Me and my buddies were crawling all over your grill while you're in there at work. Hey, don't move the phone. Don't move the phone. Hold the phone. Don't move the phone. You're trying to get a raccoon to hold the phone for me. So what do you got to say?
Jesus.
No, I'm intrigued by all your animal banter.
I thought you were a nice guy. I thought you were a big, strong man. I didn't think I had to worry about you coming at me with your hairspray and your garden shovel.
Yeah.
Thanks a
All
lot.
right, just move. I don't want you by my house. Is that so much to ask?
Are we still doing this?
What? Why do you want me? To move?
my decision.
You want me
That's
to go
right.
live with a construction worker?
Thank you, sir. Bobo's on the line. Bobo.
Yes, on Thursday I'll be performing Born in the USA on Thursday.
Where? What do you mean you'll be performing?
No, I'll be performing it right in the studio. I'll be there.
Who invited you? Don't you have to be invited?
Well, I sent an email, but I'm waiting for the email for some reason.
Oh, you're waiting for the email for some reason. This is Bobo Springsteen.
I see.
Hey, Bobo, what do you mean you're singing Born in the USA Thursday?
Well, I figured since it's close to the 4th of July, right, on Thursday, right?
Right.
Before you guys go on vacation, I figured
yeah, but we
we'll
got
play patriotic.
I got to be honest. We got a new guy doing the Springsteen bit. It's terrific. Kenny, you want to do a little more Kenny Springsteen in front of Bobo Springsteen, who stole it from Anthony to begin with?
My name is Kenny. I'm the new Springsteen singer. Bobo was no good because he wasn't from Jersey, and he's a cocksucker. Oh.
Kenny, stop.
What?
Stealing my bit.
No,
I'm stealing my bit. I'm the one that opened for Voss at the Stress Factory. That's
shit, he did open up for Voss.
You're the one that opened your asshole to
I
some
wouldn't-
guy this weekend.
I wouldn't
So-
brag about that if I were you.
Yeah. Hey, Joe, did you know he's gay?
Yeah,
Who?
Bobo, Daniel, Bobo's gay.
I
Ask
thought
him
you meant
about it.
Voss.
No.
Only with his brother, though. He only fucks his own brother.
That isn't true.
Yes, it is.
We now call him Bro Blow, thanks to Danny.
Yeah.
And he had sex with his brother when he was younger. Tell Joe
Did he?
DeRosa that story there, Bobo.
Yeah, all the sword fighting he used to do.
Yeah.
That isn't true.
Yeah.
Listen to him stammering.
No, really. Joe, listen. Why don't you ask him about it?
How can
he'll
he
tell
ask
you
if
about it.
you stutter?
Bobo.
That isn't
Bobo.
true, guys.
Bobo, can you tell me about fucking your brother, please?
What's your brother's dick taste
I'm
like?
sorry, making love to your brother. I don't mean to.
Why do you do that? It's not normal to do, Bobo.
It never happened.
Bobo, spit or swallow? Spit or swallow?
It never happened.
Spit or swallow?
You have
It
to choose
never
one.
happened.
Bobo, you have to choose one.
You could do whatever you got. You could live your life
Yeah.
how you want to live it,
Now-
but you can't be doing that
now,
stuff with your
Bobo.
own family, dude. That's kind of
Now
sick.
hold on a second, Bobo. When was it when you first realized you wanted your brother?
That never happened.
Hey, Bobo, if a queer jumped on your back, would you let him stay or jerk him off?
No, I think I'd have to knock the guy out.
And then jerk them off?
So, why, you like your victims unconscious when you have
No,
sex with them?
no,
Is that how you did your brother?
Bobo, do you prefer the man to be erect before he enters your mouth, or do you like to feel it grow inside?
Jesus. What the fuck?
Bobo, when you're having sex with your brother, are you pitching or catching?
Oh, that's a good question.
never freaking happened.
He told me he's always
No,
catching.
on Friday
He
you
likes
said
to
it
right
might
in
have
his ass.
happened. You just forgot. Remember that one?
Yeah, I said that might have happened. They have not, so I don't know. So
All right. So it
So
did
I
happen.
wouldn't
You're
be-
just blocking it out. That's all right,
I
Bobo.
wouldn't be able to answer it.
That's all right. If you don't remember it, that means you're not gay.
It's all right if you like mayonnaise.
Yeah, I mean, your
Yeah,
brothers.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Well, Bobo, you're going to be doing Born in the USA, and someone wrote, and the audience is going to be bored in the USA.
And not only that, though,
Bobo, I think your bit's done because Kenny actually is from Jersey, so I think he's a better fit for the Kenny Springsteen bit.
Well, I don't know. Well,
Kenny, you want to give him another taste? How about we do dueling Springsteens, and then we decide right here, right now, who continues with the bit? Okay, Bobo, you got one in you?
All right. I can get.
All right, hold on. Do you want to go first, or you want Kenny to go first? This is very important.
Bobo, queers always go first.
I'll let Kenny go first.
Oh, that means you're a queer, Kenny.
Queers always go first, Bobo. Go ahead.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Homo said what?
Right, Kenny, I can't believe this guy stole my freaking bit. I think I gotta kick his ass. I hope he gets knocked out in Devil's Creek.
That sucked.
All right, Kenny Springsteen, everyone.
This is Kenny Springsteen. I'm going to sing another song because I'm really talented and because Bobo is the biggest queer this side of New Jersey. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
Kenny, much better than Bobo.
Kenny.
Comment, Bobo?
Kenny, he just won that round, all right? There's going to be plenty more when
Hey,
I'm
Bobo,
around.
you know, Billy Mays worked for that Telebrands company, and they're based out of Jersey.
Ah, yeah, you could do a Billy Mays death thing.
Oh, I got one.
All right.
Billy Mays passed away. I bought his orange cleaning products. I hear they were so good they could clean up Tippy Tom's underwear. Though I have a feeling probably that wouldn't be able to do that. But damn, now who the heck am I gonna buy stuff from now? Oh.
That's, oh, man.
This is Kenny Springsteen. Bobo likes to sing about dead people. Why don't you sing about Michael Jackson, Bobo? Because you had a little fun at Neverland Ranch when Michael told you it's called Neverland because you never got to talk about it. And he took advantage of you because you weren't from New Jersey. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, shit.
Kenny, I have no connections to anybody famous. I've never even seen what that place is like.
Oh, Bobo, this is Kenny Springsteen. You're falling apart fast. You're the only person that might be stupider than me. Ben, you're not from Jersey, and I am. So, whoa.
Kenny, there's something you forgot. Your best bit is announcing ticket sales.
Bobo, this is Kenny Springsteen. Why don't you stop singing? Because if you had a thought in your head, it would be lonely. Just go back to doing what you do best, which is having sex with your brother, and stay out of New Jersey, you queer. Oh, whoa.
Kenny, you may have sold that bit, but there's plenty of water I got left. I got in a tank. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
This is Kenny Springsteen. Bobo, you don't have any other bits because you need David to be talented. He was your shining star. You stink. If you want to get better, move to New Jersey. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
I don't need no inbred Jew.
Inbreaded. This is like, it's like in The Golden Child when Eddie Murphy could only talk to them by spinning that fucking wheel.
I love the beat that Bobo takes for every song where he's like, all right, I got my shit. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. That was it, Bobo?
There's plenty more. When I made this call today, I didn't quite know what was going to happen. Because like I said before, there's no home kit for me to listen to the show.
Maybe if you have sex with your brother, I'll buy you one.
Oh yeah.
If
you tell us the story of you and your brother having sex, then I'm sure I could get you a home unit.
Well, that's the thing. I don't remember it, so.
Yeah, well, just bite the pillow and you'll have your home unit.
All right, Bobo, get out of here. We'll see you Thursday.
All right.
Come up with a new bid for Thursday, though, because the Springsteen thing is officially over.
All right, no problem.
It's Kenny's bid now. Clubby
All right.
Springsteen, everyone wants. All right, Bobo. Bobo. Our whole goal is to convince him that he had sex with his brother. And he went from denying it completely, and then on Friday he's like, well, maybe. I just don't remember, though.
Did he really open for Voss at the Stress Factory?
Vinny invited him down. He did like 3 or 4 minutes. The video's online. It's pretty... It's very uncomfortable.
It's one of the most brutal things I've ever seen. Like, I couldn't watch it a second time. I got through it the first time, and that was only after I had to watch it in segments. I had to watch it in like 3 different segments.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't go back to it again.
It's on my YouTube channel, Opie Radio.
Can we watch it at break?
Yeah, we can watch it during break. Yeah, Vinny, it's smart on Vinny's part. He invited him down, and all of a sudden, Bobo had some time on the stage, and Vinny taped it for everybody.
There you go.
Good job on Vinny's part. All right, Who Kid joins the show next. We got Joe DeRosa and the Youngins. It's Opie and the Youngins today. We'll continue.
You do anal, that's what happens.
Jeez, some nice white boy music to introduce Who Kid.
I respect that.
Got Joe DeRosa in studio, too.
Yes, sir.
Anthony took a sick day. Jimmy's filming a movie, so this is what you get today.
Yeah.
I was just telling Who Kid. Who Kid's on Shade 45.
Yes, I am.
Which is right across the hallway. It's the M&M channel. And we learned last time you were here that Eminem doesn't really do any shows, though.
He
gets a lot of money just to have his own channel.
Yeah, I mean, he comes like what, twice a year, once a year.
How did he get that contract?
I know he did once. I know he came on once, and he gave a shout out like 2 weeks ago, like one little quick shout out.
Really, to you?
Nah, some other show we have on our channel. Like it's
Joe,
very big. Like
he's got his own channel on Sirius XM.
It's like
his deal is, I think he has to do. What did you tell us? 8 hours a year or something?
Yeah, like 8 hours.
He has to do 8 hours of
8
radio
hours
a year.
That's it. That's amazing, man. That's amazing. That's like
that's real fame right there.
Yeah,
we have to be here every fucking day. We're the workhorses.
That's like when
they
Richie
bitch if we leave early. Like, what the fuck? You see the deals you guys make around here? Give us some slack. Just sign Rosie O'Donnell for some ridiculous deal. She doesn't even have to come in the building.
Get out of here.
They get the deal that like Ron Howard got when he left Happy Days. So like, just show up whenever.
Right.
We'd be happy to have you.
Yeah, we'll make believe you're in Paris. just film your scenes on the phone like you're talking to them back home.
We'll shove these other people out of the way anytime you want to come back.
It's ridiculous, man. They took off 10 minutes off his 8 hours for that shout out. I was like,
oh, really?
That's incredible, So
that's right. So he did another 10 minutes.
Jesus Christ!
I was
man.
telling Who Kid, I've been listening to his show. You're on Saturdays mostly, right?
Yeah, Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
You do a marathon show.
Oof. Like I mean, you're here every day, but I do like a deaf day. Like
that's kind of cool, though. I wouldn't mind like getting it all out of the way in one show like that.
No, but your fans want to hear you every day. My fans, they smoke weed every Saturday and drugs and all that. Yeah, they're off.
Well, I was listening because you get Sam on the show, and there was a porn star. Listen to this one, Joe. And I'm glad he's here because I couldn't figure it out. she's a virgin.
Yeah.
She's a porn star virgin that takes it in the ass. Now wrap your mind around that.
I've wrapped it around.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. What? So she thinks she's still a virgin because she only takes it in the back door?
But then I was asking who kid, and he didn't answer me because then we had to get on the air. Like,
Yeah.
But she's got to be, like, not a virgin in real life. She's just a virgin in the porn world?
Well, she stated that she's a vaginal virgin. She only does anal.
Is she wearing diapers?
She's waiting. She's waiting for her husband to come. Like,
Oh, yeah, she's a good girl. She's got ethics and morals.
she's not even.
Yeah.
She's not even Arab. Like, I don't understand.
I was
She's
just
black
going to
chick.
say that. I'm half Arab, and Arab girls do that. A lot of Arab girls only take it in the back because they say that makes them a virgin. I mean, what?
Yeah, if you go to Dubai or like Abu Dhabi or anywhere like where the Muslim world where you can't fuck their daughters, I'm sure you know that.
Wait, so you're allowed to fuck him in the ass?
Americans they allow Americans to fuck them in the ass.
Well, that's what the girl. I mean, you're not allowed to. The dad doesn't go fuck her in the ass, whatever. But that's the way the girls justify.
But that's how they look at it. Like, as long as I keep the vagina.
It's so it's ass backwards. No pun intended.
Yipes.
Yeah, I didn't even mean that to be. That just popped out.
That's terrible. Yeah.
But Sam turned me on to Who Kids Show, and I got to admit, I'm a fan now. I'm listening on Saturdays. I do a lot of driving on Saturdays. I throw you on, so.
Especially when you're in traffic, it's good. It's good to listen to. You know,
like that. You love that gunshot on your show. Jesus.
Yeah, I gotta keep it
Holy
murderous,
shit.
man. 50 Cent is my boss too, so it's
We invited him in because he hung out with Michael Jackson. That's where we're going to start, but then we're going to go in a bunch of different areas.
In the Arab countries, I was in Bahrain. Isn't that kind of crazy?
So when he was hiding over there, you were there too for a little while?
Yeah, I was paid by the sheik, Al Khalifa, the one that's suing him for leaving his label.
Because he put Michael Jackson up, but he was assuming Michael was going to do some shows or something for him, right?
No, he was. Michael Jackson was supposed to produce 3 albums for him for his label.
Really?
And he was going to tour all over like the Arab world and Europe and.
Michael Jackson used him good.
Yeah,
he had no intention of making any fucking albums for this guy.
Bought him a palace, gave him like a couple $1 million. You know.
Michael,
and he hung out there for what, a year?
He was there for like he was for a couple months, like 7 to 8 months. I went there to DJ the Formula One racing car thing, and I lost my passport.
Right.
So to fast forward, my stay at the lavish hotels that you beautiful Arabs always pay for was up. So the prince was like, "Yo, come," the sheik was like, "Come hang out my palace." But little do I know, I mean, I hope he knew that I was black, but he was like, "Yo, come hang out in my palace." And then Michael Jackson's there, sipping on lemonade and all that. I was like, "What? Why you didn't tell me that?"
What was it, dude? What was it like? Like when you walked into the room and you were like, "Oh my God, that's Michael Jackson!" Like, what the fuck was that like?
I wanted to tackle him into the pool. Like, I wanted to cry, but
he probably wanted you to do that too.
But me
that's
being
fucked up meeting Michael Jackson. Think about that.
That's
I said it's fucked up.
Hey, by the way, there's a debate on this show that Muhammad Ali was more famous than Michael Jackson.
Wow.
I think Michael Jackson was way more famous than Muhammad Ali in the end.
Yeah, way more.
Jim Norton insists no fucking way.
Well, if you go to like weird countries like Kazakhstan and India, everybody knows Michael Jackson.
And you get both sexes with Michael Jackson because he's a music guy, right?
Yeah.
There's no way Muhammad Ali is as famous as Michael Jackson. There is, dude. Nobody. I've never seen one video of people crying and fainting for Muhammad Ali.
I lost the debate with Jimmy. I just couldn't explain why Michael Jackson would be more famous.
I mean, there's one way you could prove it. Just go to the schools and go to the handicap class. Do you know Ali? And if a handicapped person don't say that, they'll say Michael Jackson.
I say as far as the world goes, there's not many people like Michael Jackson as far as fame goes.
Muhammad Ali couldn't have gotten away with potentially banging 2 kids.
Right.
I don't believe it for a second. Nobody could have pulled that off except Michael Jackson.
You have to have like just ridiculous fame to pull that off.
I mean, I didn't bring it up when I met him because I was like kind of nervous.
What did he look like? What did? I mean,
he looked just like the way you see him in the pictures. The only thing is
he emaciated in person?
He had white legs, which was very odd. He had shorts.
What was that about?
He had your legs. I don't know. I don't understand. He had your legs.
Is it safe to say he was as dark as you?
He was,
right?
Like darker. He was actually
darker than you.
I'm like the brownish guy,
right.
But he was like black. Like,
and now he was as white as, like you said,
Like
my
you.
legs.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is that?
I don't know, some skin. I didn't really bring it up. The only thing
But
that
it can't be just a skin disease. It can't be. He had to have some kind of bleaching done over his whole body, and is that something you could get done?
I mean, you know, we got a tan. That's very confusing. Like when I saw that, he just felt weird. I felt like I was touching asbestos when I gave him a handshake.
Oh, really?
Oh, what does hand feel like?
It feels like scrunchy kind of. I don't know, like crunchy.
You know what? He said he had that. What's that called? Vitiligo or whatever.
Yeah.
He said that's what he had, and the common thing is that it's spots.
Thank you. It's spots. So, all right, if he had that, then they had to like go in and bleach just to make it all the same.
That's what I think he did. I think he did have it, and then he was like, he's such a crazy, like, he thinks, he's like, I'm a work of art. He's like, he just bleached all his shit so it all matched.
Right.
That's what I think he did.
I mean, I know people that have that. They have makeup and they cover it, and I don't know. But the bleach thing is kind of ridiculous.
You're not covering your legs. You're not, I mean, if you have a couple weird spots on your face, maybe you're blending everything to make it look like something. But you're
What's he
going
gonna
to bother
do?
with
A
your
big
legs.
white head and brown legs? It's gonna look ridiculous. It's gonna look like a cream-filled Tootsie Roll.
You think he'd have a tan? We're in like the desert. It's like 130 degrees out there. Like I was hiding in the hotel. Like I was black as fuck.
Did you get to hang with him at all, or was it more of just meeting him real fast?
Nah, it was supposed to be like a quick meeting because he came over to hang out with the sheik and talk business, and then he was going to just leave.
Right.
But I guess he heard my stupidity and jokes while I was fooling around with the princes and stuff. So he decided to stay and have dinner. And the sheik was so happy, so he invited like everybody else. John Legend came through, Tyson Beckford, the crazy polo model. They all came, and then it was just history. He was just hanging with us, cursing.
He curses?
Curses like, motherfucker, get the fuck. I was like, what? Like it was like,
and he has that weird high voice,
super high voice. It was like crazy. I told him it was when they were taking Neverland from him. He was like, fuck that place, man.
Really?
I was like, Mike,
that's your place.
I said they're about to get rid of all the Mexican workers you have there and all that. Fuck that. What the fuck about that? I was like, oh shit, Mike, yo.
Wow. Mike, that's where your tilt-a-whirl is.
It was very odd, yo. We ate lamb ass with the sheik. It was incredible.
I'm sure Mike loves lamb ass.
It was crazy.
Oh, it's good if you eat it with 2 fingers in it. First.
Michael Jackson enjoying some lamb ass, of course.
And the weird thing is he brought up Eminem, who bashed him for the last, Eminem's career, videos is him stepping on his nose.
Oh, right.
Bashing him. And
I forgot about all that. Yeah.
And the first thing he was mad because Eminem was in retirement. And I was like, huh? Like, it was very odd that he cared about Eminem's retirement.
Right.
And then I put him on the phone with 50, who was doing a movie with Samuel Jackson in Morocco.
Right.
And they spoke about whatever. And then all of a sudden 50 gets on the phone and gave me a big fuck you.
Why?
Because I met Michael Jackson before him.
Oh, okay.
So it was kind of weird.
Was he just a weird dude? Or was
He was actually
normal?
cool. I guess he got tired of lawyers and promoters and managers talking to him like he's a fucking little kid.
Right.
Finally, some black dudes came to a palace in Bahrain to hang with him, which was very weird. And we just talked to him like a regular dude.
Was he sipping the wine or drink? Any pilling or?
Nah, it was cool. He had some ill book with a skull on it though. He had this book with a skull. I thought it was like some Illuminati thing, but
what was it?
I didn't really question. I don't know. He didn't want me to see it. He had it between his hand. If you look at the photos on my website, it's radioplanet.tv.
Right.
All the Michael Jackson photos is on there.
Oh, I got to see some of these.
It's out of
control. What do you mean it's a book with a skull on it?
Yeah, like a skull with I don't know. It's weird. It's diamonds on the skull or something.
Was it a regular book? Then that was just a cover.
It was a book with a cover, but me and my boy was like, yo.
You think it might have been hollow and had some stuff in there?
Yipes. I don't know. It was very, very odd, yo. I mean, he was a cool dude, man. I was shocked. I thought he was going to be timid. I thought he was going to be wilding out,
He wasn't spacey or out of it or anything?
Nah, he was just talking his ass off.
What do you think they're going to find? You think they're going to find out he was a true hardcore junkie or...
I mean, I was just looking at the papers today. They say, they found pills in his ass or something like that. Was it in his ass or his stomach?
In the stomach.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's a little different.
Wow.
Okay.
There you are with fucking Michael Jackson.
Look how white he is, yo. Jesus.
And that's a wig, obviously. They said they found out through the autopsy he had no hair left.
Oh, for real?
He pretty much had no hair.
That freaks me out.
Get out of here.
That part freaked me out.
Did you predict this?
No, when I got the actually someone texted me I was like, get the fuck out. You know, you get those texts every once in a while, like, get the fuck out of here.
But I heard you're doing all the predictions, man.
Oh, well, I predicted that 2009 would be the year of the celebrity death, and so far it's been really good.
Damn, man, keep putting my wife
Really
on
strong,
that. Keep putting
really
my wife
strong.
on that list.
Really strong.
Do me a favor.
It's the
Yipes.
guy with the turban. Is that the guy whose pals it is?
Yeah, that's him.
Because it literally looks like a dude just went to Halloween Adventure. It looks like some Puerto Rican guy went to Halloween Adventure. It looks like the fakest sheik I've ever seen in my life.
What is he worth? Billions of dollars?
Yo, he is worth like ridiculous.
Stupid
yo.
money?
This guy had a gold Audi with a gold engine.
So he's suing Michael. He could give a shit about he could give a shit about the money. He was just pissed off that
the deal
Michael
didn't go through.
Michael did him wrong.
But Michael's been doing those deals for years. Like you see, he did that
Smooth,
50,
right?
that big 50 show dates sold out.
Right.
And now what are they gonna do? And there's no refund. I heard can't get no refund for those 50 shows. So,
So that money is made.
either
Someone's
he's still
pocketing
alive
that.
with Tupac, or
Or
he's really dead.
You really
and-
think Tupac's alive?
That's what I heard. Somebody said he was on Twitter.
Did you see that? Did you see that TMZ thing? Did you guys see the TMZ sighting of Tupac?
No way.
They had a picture. They had pictures. I swear to God, they
Get outta
had
here.
photos of a guy. It was Tupac, and the guy goes, look, it was last week because the Miller can, like there was a Miller can somebody was drinking out of, and it was like the new Miller can.
No way.
So that they could prove that it was within the last few months, dude.
Holy shit,
dude, that's fucking Tupac, man.
What? He even got the earring, the nose ring, and all that, man.
That could just be someone that looks like him. Come on.
Opie, that looks so much like
I
him.
really believe that eventually a celebrity will pull off the fake death thing.
Jesus.
I really believe someone will do that eventually, but I don't think it's been done yet.
There it is, that
He looks
Miller
more
Lite
like
can.
Kobe Bryant than Tupac. A little more Kobe in that guy's face than Tupac.
I know somebody that will probably, like I would predict, will be the next to do that. Like he will fake his death. That would be Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes?
Yeah, for his taxes and all that. Like definitely Wesley Snipes. He would have to do it. It was like fucking $22 million or something like that in taxes.
Well, if he did that, maybe he'll
Well, Joe,
finally...
that guy kind of looked like him. It is frustrating that
Tupac.
new Tupac music
He's got
comes
like
out
200 songs, like 30 albums out. Like
Because that's the thing, dude. When Biggie died, that shit stopped. All the posthumous Biggie albums are all cut together. You can hear this from like 12 years ago and shit.
Oh, so that's why you're saying Tupac.
Tupac shit
'Cause it's-
sounds crisp
it
and
sounds-
fresh
it
every
sounds
time.
too current.
Not one recycled verse, nothing, dude. I mean, Biggie's stuff is like, you're like, oh, that's, you can tell he's like 17 and that's when they dug that verse out of some, you know what I mean?
I'm obviously not a huge hip hop guy, but when
Yeah.
you hear Biggie Smalls, every time you hear a fucking song by him, you're like, God damn, I gotta listen to this whole thing.
Yeah,
What
he's
is that
awesome.
about?
I just can't believe he died like that. But the thing is crazy. Like Diddy abused him so much. Like they remixed like the songs. Like it's like songs with Bow Wow and Emmanuel Lewis is on a record. Like everybody's doing a record with Biggie now.
Dude, the last one, the fucking, the one where it's like the painting of him on the cover, the final one, they put out the duets, whatever. The first song, he's not even in it. The first song
No,
is
for
just
real?
Eminem, 50, and Obi Trice. And
really?
Yeah, I was all excited to hear them rap with Biggie, and he's not even in the song. I'm like,
not even in the first song.
I'm like, wow, they really are running out of Biggie shit. And then
Yeah.
and Puffy would take like vocal tracks from his album and rename the song and just put. I'm like, this is me and my bitch or whatever, you know.
Amazing.
And you wonder why Diddy dances like that when he's on stage. Man. He's happy.
Are you a fan of Diddy?
I mean,
Some of the stuff he put out was all right, but
you didn't like the Diddy Bop? You weren't doing that?
no, Sam is a big fan of the Diddy Bop.
What?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
I can
of
see.
the
I
Diddy
can
Bop.
see.
I don't fucking know.
You serious?
Let me say hi to Jeff in Canada. Jeff.
Yipes.
Jeff, go ahead.
Hey, Opie,
Hey, buddy.
you're the modern day Nostradamus now. You predicted the Air France disaster, too.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
I did predict that. Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm a seer. I'm telling you.
So what's the next prediction?
That Joe DeRosa is going to leave the show. Hopefully.
Well, like,
Oh.
Why are you doing that again? Stop turning on me on the air. In between all the breaks, he's going, dude, it's so great when you come in here and we have such a good time. And then we get on the air, you start trashing me.
I just like keeping you confused.
I need people to come onto my shows.
No, I love Joe. Everyone knows that. Just doing this for the radio, right, Joe?
I don't know.
Paul in Kentucky. Paul, go ahead.
Hey, first of all, 41-year-old fat white trucker, and Who Kid, I listen to your show every Saturday.
I love these guys, but these guys love me.
He just wants to know where everyone is. You know? So he listens to Who Kid. He goes, all right, I know they're all with Who Kid right now. I'm safe.
I wanted one of those 50 Cent remix tapes that you was giving away on Saturday and couldn't get through. Can I get one of them?
Of course.
Is this the new one I got in front of me?
Yeah, well, that's the one with Shaq. We have a new one coming out called Forever King, which comes out July 3rd before the guns go off on July 4th.
How about you put one song on here for Whitey?
What do you want?
I don't recognize any of this stuff.
I think
Put me
Sasha
on,
Baron.
put me on hold and get my
And half
address
of these titles will get me punched in the face if I.
I think I did one with Sasha Baron Cohen coming out.
I hear your mixtapes are great. I'm actually going to check this out.
I mean, if you want to feel like you want to kill somebody, like you see this trucker, he's gonna when we send him the CD, you're gonna see him in the news with an Uzi. Like,
It's gonna be nice. Can we send him one somehow? How do we do that? Or is it too much of a pain in the neck?
I mean, if Sam want to take his address, we got him.
All right, hold on there, because I ain't dealing with this shit.
I know you didn't predict the OxyClean guy to die. Please, man.
Hell fucking no.
He's a cool guy, man.
You just had him on, right?
Yeah, I was washing the shit out of my drawers the other day with that shit, man.
Does it work?
How dare you, man? What? That shit takes out all kinds of, like, the crunchy spots, diarrhea, all that shit, man.
What the fuck's on the Jeez.
Yikes.
Is that true, Danny? The OxyClean?
I never used the OxyClean.
Danny was a fan of the putty crap.
Mighty Putty.
Mighty
Even though
Putty.
It didn't work so
Putty.
good, but
Sorry.
I'm still a big fan.
What's Mighty Putty?
Mighty Putty, Joe.
What is it?
It's
too
like
little.
cement.
It's like a fucking. You mix it, and then it makes like a real strong clay.
Yeah, it's really good, though.
What do you do with it, though?
You fix shit. You could if you break the handle off your mug, you can make a new mug handle.
Oh, that happens every day.
It's so Joe.
Will you just throw the mug out, Joe?
Joe, it's so fucking strong.
You get a good mug for free.
That you could, if a chain link breaks in your chain, you could just use
I
Mighty
can't tell
Putty
you
and
how
fix that
often
shit.
my chains break. And I
That's
say,
how strong
damn,
it is.
these chains aren't as strong as they used
Joe,
to be.
the applications are boundless. I mean, if there's a hole in your pipe, you could just take some Mighty Putty and just plug it right back up.
Get out of here.
Oh, man.
It's like when you cut yourself shaving.
Don't touch me with that finger. God knows where it's been.
Do you guys want my next celebrity prediction?
Yeah.
Oh, no. It's a safe one, but I'm gonna go Dick Clark within the next month.
Wow.
Within the next month.
I'm all in with the Dick Clark thing.
Get out of here. You
Dick
serious?
Clark within a month from right now. What day is today? So by the end of July. That's
Whoa.
it. That's it.
This guy's heartless, man.
It'll prove my powers.
Dick Clark,
I
man.
am the modern day seer. Yes.
Jesus. Dick Clark, man. Bandstand?
Bandstand. Hey,
No.
Jerry's got a question for Who Kid, who's the big star on Shade 45. Jerry, go ahead.
Yeah, you guys skipped over the harem girls at this palace. What was the reaction when he took the black meat out?
You pull out the black meat for him?
I mean, shit.
Oh, well, you're
Yikes.
married, right?
No, I don't care. Shit. I'm begging this guy to put my wife on the list. Like I care.
What's the deal with the harems for real? Do they have
do-
women, at the palace?
Oh, hell yeah. They got
Are they
like,
white women from America?
Nah,
like we've heard?
Usually like Russians and like
All blondes.
like Germans and stuff like like a whole bunch of like illegal. Like,
But you saw them.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm an entertainer. They pay me to come there, so they got to make sure that my penis is happy. Like, Jesus.
And that's what these girls do.
Like that's what goes on. Like I mean, the Arab world. Like that's part of entertainment. It's like when you go to Japan and they
I've
after
never been
work-
out there.
Oh, you never
ever.
been out there?
No, I distance myself from
If you
my
go
people.
to the hotels, like they have some they have some hotels where they knock on your door, and then all night they just keep knocking on your door until somebody until you want to choose somebody, and it's like what $50.
That's so great. Where is that?
Like anywhere in Bahrain, anywhere in like parts of like Morocco.
You gotta go overseas there, Joe.
What? My rotten luck. I'd be knocking on their door. Like,
It's
come
clean.
on, aren't you supposed to be hospitable to me? Get out of here. Go back to your room. Watch your belladonna porn.
And it's clean.
They do sex shows for you?
What? I mean, they're a little more conservative with it, obviously, because of the Muslim.
Yeah, they only take it in the shitter. Good girls.
This just in, Danny, I'm sorry. Keith T. from Philly. Breaking news. Billy Mays apparently had a hole in his heart.
Wow.
And he tried to patch it up with Mighty Putty. and it failed. It says AP. It has to be
didn't
real.
stick to his heart, just like it didn't stick to my bathroom walls.
Oh, really? See, now you're admitting that the Mighty Putty sucked.
It's a good product. It just didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. It doesn't mean it's not going to work for you. I just wanted to hold some shampoo up in the shower tiles. And, it didn't want to.
You got some heartless fans out there,
Hey,
man.
Who Kid, you got to leave soon, and we didn't even play any of your stuff. What do you got here for me?
Well, actually,
You got Billy Mays doing some freestyle?
What? He's going crazy. Like,
Really?
oh my God,
We
man.
fucking passed on Billy Mays. Can you believe it?
Damn, man. That's a classic guy.
I think
Very
Danny
funny
was
guy.
pissed off we passed on him, too.
Oh, for real?
Well, I knew he would be a good guest, and then with that Pitchmen show blowing up,
Did we really pass on him? Maybe we were out
Yeah.
that day.
I think he did.
Really?
face.
Maybe you had Madonna in that day or something. Man.
Yeah,
You
right.
was a little too busy. You know what I
Here's
mean?
Billy Mays freestyling on Who Kid's show.
And, they had to hang on the whitest station ever with the whitest guy, which is me.
I got the blackest beard I've ever seen. Hold on. It's black and white here. Hold on. Hi, Billy Mays here for my blackest beard. I'll tell you what, powered by a secret.
Louder, buddy. I don't
that
hear
you'll
you.
ne- You didn't hear that?
I didn't
you
hear
didn't
you.
hear that?
Give it some.
I'll tell you what, Billy Mays
Go for
here,
it, buddy.
powered by the air you breathe, activated
By the water that you and I drink, it's Mother Nature approved, and it's safe on your colored fabrics. If you use bleach, you'll ruin your clothes. OxyClean.
Hey, the Beastie Boys are Run DMC. I'm Billy Mays. I'm gonna chop you to your knees.
Yeah!
Shampoo.
I don't know what happened. It just went too
Holy shit. Dude, he sounds a little bit like Kevin Meaney. Anyone else hear that?
That's hilarious.
A little Kevin Meaney in
That's
there?
hilarious.
I can't believe this guy.
I don't care. How did
Sam,
he?
wow. Huh?
All these guys are dying how they weren't supposed to. How did he died from hitting his head? How did he not just pop a fucking blood vessel in his head from screaming that much, dude?
Maybe that's all it took was a little suitcase hitting him
that's
in the head
crazy.
because everything was loose up there from the yelling and
Jesus
screaming.
Christ, dude! I've never heard energy like that in my life.
Yeah, and then Billy Mays versus ShamWow on your show. Who
Yeah, I mean, he called out. Shane, they really have like infomercial beef like that. That's crazy. Like, I never knew that. You know how rappers shoot at each other. These guys, they really go at it when they see each other in the bars and all that. Man, I was shocked. What's
He had a shot at the title. He had a shot at the title. You know what?
What happened to him? This is your man.
Wait, let me see. We're talking about Mr. ShamWow.
He was arrested by Rick Ross recently.
That is a nice picture.
Yeah, I mean,
It looks like he's been up for a month.
It looks like he's
you guys will never get caught like that.
No,
like,
listen. He
prostitute and all that.
He came out of the. He had a shot at the title. He had, he moved in for a little bit with his products. He got in some trouble. We wish the guy the best.
Should have used OxyClean. Should have used OxyClean. I wish you get some help. Kaboom.
Oh my
God! Who knew? Now he's the number one guy.
That's crazy.
Billy
right?
Mays is out of the picture.
You think ShamWow set it up?
I think that might have been a hit.
That might be another
Maybe a little hip hop hit.
conspiracy theory right there.
God, man.
He's shocked right now. Isn't that crazy?
I never saw the pictures of his bloodied face from the hooker. Do you think he soaked all that? Do you think he patted the blood off her face with a ShamWow?
You get your tongue bit off. Like that's ridiculous by a whore.
That's crazy.
Is that kind of?
Did she actually bite part of the tongue right off, or just got a good?
Like a good piece of chunk out of that.
Nice, yeah.
I heard he was
Nice
screaming and yelling, screaming.
Dude, last time you were in here, the video did really well that we made.
Oh, for real, pal.
With the Eminem and the Mariah Carey.
Yeah, you actually got me in trouble with that because Nick Cannon emailed me like literally 2 days after I did this show, and he was like,
Wait, Nick Cannon emailed you?
He was like, I thought we were twin brothers. We both have the same hat. How could you do that? I was like, huh? Because, I came out.
He found out about the appearance on our show.
The Eminem urinating on Mariah Carey.
Right.
I'm like, Eminem says that on the record. So why are you like coming at me? And I'm a jokester.
So now he's mad at you?
Yeah, he's mad at me. I think he canceled on my show like last week too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, he's a big star now too.
Yeah, ain't he like the host of some?
I don't know that.
Wild and Out.
I give up with this. I give up with this.
America's Got Talent. Is he part of that now?
Yeah, he's like the host now.
Right. So, what's going on? That was real, the Eminem thing and Mariah Carey?
I know they were. I mean, they were messing around with each other, but I don't know about the urination part. Out of respect for Mariah Carey's mouth. But I know they were fooling around and stuff like that. But she's a beautiful woman, though. Like.
So happy if somebody pissed in her dumb mouth. She bugs me.
Why does she bug you?
Because she always makes that stupid "I'm sexy" face in her videos where she sings and she goes, "Oh, you look like a fucking retard."
But she likes white guys, though.
Well, she didn't marry one, so what good is that doing me?
I thought Nick Cannon was white. Are you serious? He's black. He's not black to us.
You'll reclaim him once he dies. You abandoned Michael Jackson 15 years ago. All of a sudden, as soon as he died, everybody's yelling too soon when I'm doing the jokes at my shows.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, what did Michael Jackson think of the black community? What do you think? Because he seemed to shun that whole thing.
Well,
by changing his appearance and whatnot.
He was just insecure about his nose and his appearance. You know how black people have big noses, big lips. I guess he wanted.
You know what's funny? If we say that, we get fired.
For real?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Because it's racist.
Polish people have big noses. I'm gonna get fired if I say that. Polish people have big noses.
I'm with you. But
Polish people have big noses.
If we said what you just said, it'd be all over the place, and we'd be close to getting fired.
No way.
Yeah.
So if LeBron James says the N-word, what would happen? Are you serious?
Yeah. LeBron said whoa, fuck all this. Really?
I mean, I guess he's so excited that, Shaq is coming to Cleveland. So I called him to get some drops, and then these are one of the drops I got.
So this was right after the Shaq announcement.
Since you brought up the raciality of, of you getting fired, let's let somebody else get in trouble for a change.
It's G-Unit Radio. I want to give a shout-out to my man DJ Who Kid, repping G-Unit in Shadyville for all you haters out there. In your motherfucking mouths, nigga.
That's really LeBron James?
Yeah, that's crazy, yo.
You got to leave in a few minutes?
Yeah, I got to go, but I'll come right back, though.
It's hilarious.
Where are you going?
I got to interview all the Transformer 2 stars.
What?
Yeah.
Megan Fox is here?
Well, that's Wednesday, I think. And
Megan Fox is going to be here Wednesday?
And Tyrese. And
like
today,
I said, Megan Fox is going to be here Wednesday?
Yep. And today is Ramon Rodriguez, whatever, the Puerto Rican guy, the only Puerto Rican actor I know.
I don't know.
He's like the pussy in the movie.
I never saw Transformers. I never saw the first movies.
Oh, for real? Part 2 is actually good.
And it made a shitload.
200-some million, right? Couple days.
I can't. I saw that clip of that robot being like, "You dumb bitch," and now I can't. I refuse to see it now. It ruined it.
Did Nick Cannon call Eminem out to fight? And
Nah,
he's playing some kind of racism angle.
He ended it though. It was a wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't want to really get crucified, and then I kind of warned him, you don't want to go through that because the Michael Jackson thing was enough, Well, back to the N-word, that was crazy, right? LeBron.
I think so.
Huh?
Can we play the fuck analysis too? What's that about?
He was cursing out all the sports analysts.
Analysts. Okay.
Yeah, talking about how they don't believe in the young kids leaving high school going straight into NBA.
Dude, all right.
No,
this is. I've talked about this a million times on the show.
Get out of here.
I'm kind of a big NBA guy, although my Knicks have sucked for so long that maybe I'm not as big a fan as I used to be, but I'm still in there, okay? I think the Shaq, LeBron James thing is going to work out great for Cleveland. I mean, they're all in to try to get that championship next year, obviously. But with the kids leaving fucking, why wouldn't you? If you can make like multi-millions of dollars, I went to college. It's not that important.
Yeah.
In the end, it's not that important. They make it sound like it's the most important thing to do on this planet.
Yeah.
If you're 17, 18 years old and you can blow off college and start making a shitload of money, who are we to say that's wrong?
Exactly. Look at us. We're having a ball. We don't.
Isn't that why you go to college, is to get a good career so you can make all the money? So if you can make all the money right away, then What else are they going to be learning from college?
It's just something for people to criticize. That's all it is. You know what I mean? It's just something for them
Plus,
to
take
piss
the
and moan
chance
about.
of playing college ball and fucking blowing out a knee or something.
Come on, man. You're most likely going.
I don't even think it. I don't even think this is an argument worth making. It's so obvious that they should do this.
I damn sure would. Shit.
Well, you know what kills me too is like I rarely hear the same argument posed for like all the 8-year-olds in TV shows and movies. Like nobody was out there being like, Dakota Fanning, this needs to stop. This is wrong.
Oh, he's got to leave?
Yep.
Wait,
I'll
all
be
right,
right
it's
back.
13 seconds. This is LeBron James going after the analyst.
And for all you haters and all you analysts out there that's talking about high school players ain't ready for the pros, you got something coming. Watch out. Ain't nobody fucking with us.
Yo, this is out of control, man. I'm going to be right back.
All
man.
right. We're losing Who Kid for a little while. He'll come back and wrap up the show with us. Thanks, man. I didn't know he had the Transformers today. The fuck? Why didn't we get the Transformers? What did we do?
You said no to them?
I did?
Yeah.
Did we say no to the Transformers?
Yeah, and we said no to Shia
That was a
LaBeouf.
while ago. That wasn't this.
Yeah.
Well, who's he?
Well, he's kind of a big star now.
Not really.
You know, we kind of saw it coming.
He's not
too.
really that big.
No, you're right. You're right. He's
like a shooting star.
Small potato.
Big
yeah.
for a couple years, and then.
I mean, shooting stars are technically really awesome things.
Wow, we got to stop saying no.
Yeah. But we said yes to Megan Fox.
She ain't coming in.
Exactly.
So that's why.
Right.
No, what happens is they give us like the third, fourth rate player in these movies.
Yeah, they pitch
So then it sounds like we're saying no to the Transformers people, but it's like, you know what I mean? It's not the stars of these movies.
But you could have got Shia, though?
Who the fuck do they...
That was like a while ago. That was years ago. We got pitched Tyrese Gibson and Josh
Right.
Duhamel.
Year one, Jack Black and Michael Cera. We couldn't get them, but they were offering us like the girl in the movie. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
If you're going to be talking about year one, you got to have one of the two main guys,
Well,
no?
what I don't
movie
understand-
sucked anyway. It didn't do shit.
Did it suck?
Yeah, it didn't even really make the list.
What I
No
don't
one-
understand
no one
is
has seen that movie.
Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't even get like why you guys couldn't get them. It's like, what other? There's 2 or 3 big radio shows in the whole country. It's like if they're going to do the prep, like, why wouldn't you?
I don't get it.
That doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean?
don't get it either.
Is there any way Megan Fox is not a complete bitch?
You think she is?
I'm just saying she's so hot. Is there any way she's actually a cool chick?
I don't know.
Or is she just like a wingnut like Angelina Jolie, where you're just like, oh, shut up. You know what I mean?
You don't really see her with guys, right?
No, she was fucking dating Brian Austin Green forever, dude.
I don't even know. What?
One of our interns just comes up to me. Apparently, he was wandering the halls trying to see where Megan Fox was. He thought she was here already, so he was walking around trying to get a glimpse of Megan Fox.
See, this is what I'm talking about our interns. They're terrible. Like, they can't hear the show.
Dude, I don't blame the interns. What am I supposed to be the guy like, oh, he shouldn't be doing that?
I'll be the guy.
Dude, you wanted to see if Megan Fox was here?
Yeah, dude, she's hot.
Of course she's hot.
Yeah, I wanted to see her. I mean, come on.
So go to TMZ.
E-Rock, what's wrong with this kid wanting to see Megan Fox? Like, how am I supposed to play this? This is wrong?
No, it's not.
People saying she's like the hottest chick on the planet.
if you're going to start smashing people for celebrity hounding.
No, I'm not slashing him for that. He was walking down.
Wait, what does Danny mean by that?
Well, Eric likes to. He likes to be like the personal assistant for any guest that comes in. You know, walking them around, making sure, if they can't find the elevators, Eric, don't worry, Eric's there. He'll walk you to the elevator.
Really? That's Steve's job. I've never done that.
I've seen you do it all the time.
No, I've never walked a guest to the elevator or
Kevin Smith.
No.
Yes, did you with the
Okay, you want to do this shit? All right.
who's growing
Why was I
balls.
walking him to the elevator for you, Danny?
Wait, you said no.
No, this was an exception because I was trying to help somebody out.
Yeah, Danny.
I'm not going to say what it was for, but I was trying to say something, trying to help somebody out.
The point is, wait, does he have you in the corner right
But
now?
I never do that ever.
What was it for? Let's get all the
No,
cards out
I'm
on
not
the
going to
table.
say it on. I'm not going to say it on the air.
But
I was trying to help somebody out.
But you walked. You did walk a guest to the elevator.
Yes, and then to help
Case
you
closed.
out.
After you
no,
said
not
no.
case closed. Okay.
Listen. Danny's
Okay, you
just
want me to
making-
explain what it was for?
No.
Okay, so don't give me shit for it when I was trying to help you out.
Just fucking around with you, man. Relax.
Danny's just making fun of
Jesus
Eric because he
Christ.
got a Selena Gomez picture.
Oh yeah.
But come on, no, Eric, come on. You
who's
ran,
she?
dude.
I don't
Eric,
know,
you,
Disney
No, she's
Channel.
hot.
Eric, have you stayed?
not.
Have you
She's
stayed
14.
at the office late to get a celebrity picture?
Yes.
Have you gone home and come back for a celebrity picture?
I don't think so. No.
What about the Perez Hilton shot? Like, didn't you actually go back to CBS like
Perez
crazy
Hilton?
later in the day?
You got a picture
Paris Hilton. What I say, Perez?
Yeah.
No, I hung around and then called Jimmy that she was going to be at XM, so we went over and got
around,
one.
right?
Listen, Eric is
that's
an employee.
Paris Hilton. That's pretty big.
These are interns.
Lindsay Lohan, right?
Lindsay Lohan's pretty big. We
We were all here when she showed up. I didn't hang around and wait for her. We actually walked off the show to go into the
Leave
office
Pierce
to take a photo.
alone, by the way.
I'm not knocking him
What's
for
wrong
doing
with him
so.
wanting to see Megan Fox?
I mean, look how hot she is. Look at that.
Yeah, Eric.
You were knocking him.
Oh,
You came in
so
here
hot.
shaking your head.
I just saw him walking around the
E-Rock,
hallway
why don't you think
looking
Megan
around.
Fox is hot?
Yeah, she's very hot.
I know.
She's so
You don't
hot,
really-
but I like this
Do you
chick
feel
here.
bad for the boy, for the Rose boy?
Is that a boy?
That's a boy?
I thought that was like a really ugly girl.
No, it's Rose boy.
You guys don't know Rose Boy?
No. Who's
He's a-
Rose Boy?
He's famous now. He tried to give Megan Fox that rose, and she walked away from him. So now he's all over the place.
Oh, really? Now
Yeah.
he's famous.
See, she is.
Let's interview Rose Boy.
She is a fucking bitch.
Probably will get pitched. I think he's doing.
I think you're right, Joe.
There's no way you're that hot, and it's impossible, dude.
You know what? Someone is saying you're right, Joe. Joe DeRosa in studio. We got Rick in Florida. Rick.
Hey, what's going on, buddies?
Hey, man.
Yeah, I met Megan Fox outside of Jim Jeffries' show down in Marco Island, and she was with Brian Austin Green, and she was just a raging cunt the entire time that she was standing there.
Did she go
She's
to see?
really, to be honest, she's not even that good looking in person. She's like 5 foot flat, and she has a giant bobblehead.
Oh, it makes me happy. Did she go see Jim Jeffries though? That's pretty cool. If you got
Yeah,
Meg.
she did go and see Jeffries, but she just stood there afterwards talking for like 2 minutes and wouldn't take pictures with anybody who was out there trying to get a picture with her. I personally was there to see Jeffries, so I could have given a fuck about her.
And she has a giant bobblehead. I like that.
Oh, dude, it's wretched. I'd punt her across the room if she ever came at me.
How was Brian
I'm
Austin?
sure you would.
How was Brian Austin Green? Was he cool?
Yeah, he was straight. He took a picture. He was nice.
All right. Thank you, sir.
First-
Keith, very mad at Sam. Now I think we're just doing open phones. Fuck it. I don't know what the fuck we're doing today. We're attempting to do a radio show. Keith in San Francisco. Keith.
Hey, Sam, why are you fucking busting on everybody's balls? You're such a fucking brown noser. Let the guy go look.
Who am I brown nosing? I disagreed with Opie. Opie had a difference of opinion.
Yeah, I understand that.
So
Sam, but
whose
shit,
nose?
it's Megan
Whose
Fox.
ass am I up then?
It seems like you're up everybody's ass.
I just disagreed with Opie, who's the king.
Yeah.
Oh shit. The seer.
I know, but
I'm a
every
seer,
time I see
Sam.
shit, you're always fucking telling everybody, "Oh, well, this is what I did when I was an intern, and this is what I did." It's like, well, yeah,
Because I was an awesome intern, and these guys suck.
Don't worry,
Well,
I'm
they may
making
suck,
I'm
but
making
you know
the
what? They don't take when you start fucking yelling at them like that. The first thing they're going to do is turn away.
I'm making the Sam push-up video after the show today, by the way. And Joe, you're in on this.
I'm not doing
And
that
Danny's
push-up
help,
video.
and Danny's helping me.
Could there be
it's
anything?
you and Sam in a push-up contest after the show.
Could there be anything less intimidating than Sam yelling at you? Would you, if he yelled at you, this kid's like, you yell at him, they get a negative. Sam, if you yelled at me, I would grab you by that
You gotta look at his
ponytail.
eyes, though. There's something seriously wrong with Sam. The voice is a little weird, but man, he could do some damage.
Yeah, can we make Sam
Wait, wasn't
yell?
it E-Rock that called Pierce out? So why are you going after Sam, Keith?
Well, because no, he's saying
I just don't. I don't know. There's something about Sam that just fucking gets under my skin.
That's why we love him on the show.
Because he's just like a
You know
little
what it is?
boy. He's
I'm
he's
better
fucking
than
little
you.
chicken nuggets.
That's why you hate me, because I'm so much better than you.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah, he
are.
doesn't eat your red meat.
What do you do for a living, Keith from San Francisco? I work on the radio show that you call, and I'm only 25 years old.
Oh, shit.
I'm not calling for you though.
Oh,
shit
back.
shit.
Who are you calling to talk about?
I'm calling to hate on you.
That's right, baby.
shit, twice.
You have an opinion on me, and I don't even know who you are.
Oh, Keith, that hurts.
Not nice.
Yeah, that wasn't nice.
That was a nice Sam.
I'm better than he is.
He's got a point, Sam. You need to act with more respect.
Sam's making $9.50 an hour now, bitch.
Right.
Sam makes no money.
Sam,
I'm the highest paid person at Sirius XM right now.
Sam makes no money. It's
What?
amazing. And I can't even explain it any further to the bosses why Sam needs more money. They just
All right, maybe that's true.
It's just amazing. Evan.
Evan, what are you doing?
Hey.
Thanks, boys. Have a good day.
That's all you got? Thanks, Keith.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.
Another listener put in their place.
Evan, what do you got for the show today? You know, like I'm under the gun. It's just me and.
I don't have.
Here it comes. Go ahead.
Much really.
The very funny Joe DeRosa.
I'm not doing that push-up video. There's no fucking way.
Come on.
You have to.
There is no Opie.
I need an
there.
angle.
Then you don't come on the show
we want
anymore.
to see Sam do. We want to see Sam do push-ups.
Really?
We want to see Sam do push-ups, but I need another angle.
Then get one of these fucking interns to do it. They wipe shit on their faces and drink puke.
We need a celebrity in the video, Joe DeRosa.
Then you're coming to the wrong guy there.
Like you.
How many push-ups can you do for real?
At the most 20, and that's half-assed.
Danny just said 4. He held up 4 fingers, Joe.
Yeah, because he's trying to intimidate me into doing it. There's no way it's working.
Look, there's no cameras in studio. Can we see one?
I almost
How about
busted
one
my
for
face
us?
doing that fucking unicycle shit the last
That
time
was
I was
terrific.
here. It was, but
That was
I'm
a
not.
very good act.
Push-ups, I got to draw the line. Yeah, push-ups.
You can't do 10, can you?
Probably not. But I'm admitting it. I'm not, if I was running my mouth, you know.
Evan, can you do 10 push-ups?
Yeah, sure.
Can you do more push-ups than Sam?
I don't know.
You better not.
I have. I think I have weak upper body strength. But let's have a push-up off.
Push-up off?
Yeah.
Evan's not good on the radio.
No, Evan sucks on the radio. That's why I always talk
Evan's not
for
that
him.
good on the radio. Bring Pierce back. The stalker. Let's go to Kristen in San Diego. It's open phones now with me and Joe DeRosa. Kristen.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
You know, I admire Sam's dedication, but I've got to say, Sam, you've got to stop busting on people just because you don't have a life outside of the show and your interns do.
Ooh.
And he's what, too?
He's just busting on everybody for not doing such a good job as him, but he just doesn't have a life, and that's all. You know, he's just focusing everything
Sam.
he has on the show. And
All right, well,
I'm
Sam,
sorry.
tell her about your life outside the show. It's a pretty amazing life, really.
Let me explain something to you, Kristen. First of all, your biggest insult is that I'm too dedicated to my job.
Yeah.
Good one. Second of all, when I get home, I watch professional wrestling. I watch reality TV shows.
Sam, do you have a pet that you hang out with?
I have a cat whose
What's his name?
is Bruiser Brody.
Yeah, where's your friends?
Who's your
Bitch.
friend? I go home and Bruiser Brody needs a cuddle. And guess what Bruiser Brody gets?
A
From
fisting.
Primetime Sam Roberts.
Oh, Sam.
Sam
it's
is a
really
fucking.
cute.
Sam is an artist. He paints.
Do you paint?
Yeah.
Don't you have a painting in your house that we've heard of?
Oh, I once started a painting. It's a hamburger.
But you don't like hamburgers.
No, I just painted a hamburger one day.
Oh.
I thought you painted a wrestler.
That was
and paid
from high
tribute to
school.
him. Yeah, but I'm saying you're still an artist.
Oh, yeah. Well, in high school, I was a very accomplished painter. I have a series of Mick Foley, a.k.a. Mankind, paintings hanging up in my parents' house.
So you don't really...
Kristen.
You don't have a life outside the show. She might be right.
I do have a life outside the show. See that guy on that screen? His name's Mick Foley, and he knows who I am. Doesn't know Kristen.
We love him.
Nope.
Jeff in Texas. Jeff.
Hey, yeah, you should check out some pictures online about Megan Fox's toe thumb. It's pretty freaky weird.
Dude, fuck you, man. I got the same birth defect, motherfucker.
What
Me
is
and
it?
Megan Fox. Look at this. Look at that, Joe. Seen one of those before?
Let me put my spectacles on. What? I don't. It looks like a thumb. What?
It's a stubby thumb.
It doesn't look weird. It doesn't look that weird to me. Oh, yeah.
See? Me and Megan Fox have the same thumb problem.
Does she have two, one on each hand?
She's got, yeah, her thumbs are awful.
I can't deal with that.
Sam,
There it
it's
is.
really weird, but no one wants to stick up for you on the
Well,
phone.
I can see the phone screen, too.
I don't really see anybody that wants to stick up for you.
You're
I
not
was
going to
hoping I could.
calls.
I was hoping I could get the other side of this, but
I could see the...
Unfortunately, not one person calling to stick up for you.
That's the untruth, because you could see right there, John in New Jersey or Rob in Toronto, they both
John
are
in
saying...
Jersey says Sam stinks.
That's not
Rob
what
in
he says.
Toronto wants
He said-
to kick Sam.
No, that says stick up for Sam.
Oh, I don't see that.
And John said Sam rules.
John says no, he doesn't say
That's
that.
what it says on this one.
Well, you're reading a different screen. I don't
see
know
how
what to
that's
tell
even
you.
possible.
Should we take
Screen that says
a
the
break
opposite
and
of that.
finish up next, or what?
I guess so.
We were only going to go to 8:30. We did good today.
That's right.
Look at this mess walking down the hall.
Ooh, where? What happened to the cotton girl?
What?
What happened to the cotton girl?
Her internship expired.
Yeah, chill. She got a job now.
Oh, yeah, she works for Caroline's, I heard.
Yeah.
Were we allowed to say that?
She works at Caroline's Comedy Club?
Yeah. All right, we're going to do open phones next because now they're lit. No Sam calls, though, because,
Why?
he's taking enough abuse.
Are you kidding me? The listeners are the one taking
How
it.
can you say Megan Fox is not hot and she has a bobblehead? Where you at with that, Danny?
Megan Fox is, I mean...
ridiculous, right?
It's nuts.
Is there a hotter girl out there
I don't
right
think
now?
so. Not right now.
I mean, Scarlett Johansson was the number one for a while.
Like, I hadn't even heard of her before, and then I went to the first Transformers movie, and that shot of her when she's, like, bent over the
Under
car.
the car?
Dude,
Hood or
I
whatever?
was just like, holy
Amazing.
shit.
Amazing.
Scarlett faded fast with me, man. There was like a couple months where I was like, oh, she's so hot, and then I just was like, eh. Like she doesn't do anything for me anymore. I'm not denying that she's an attractive woman.
She's got
obviously
the amazing lips and the big firm boobs.
Yeah, but I just see her and I just kind of go, eh. You know, I don't know. She just doesn't turn me on when I see her. Like Megan Fox, I'm like, oh, Jesus.
Is it true Megan Fox wears a size 13 men's shoe? That could be a turn off.
There's no way that is
Put
true.
your shoes next to yours. Oh my God. Someone is saying she wears a size 13 men's shoe.
Come on.
She does now because one of her fans will get to her Wikipedia page. All right, hang up on all the Sam calls, and we'll talk about anything else but Sam.
That's all they want to talk about.
After the break, Opie and Anthony. We're gonna wrap up. We did good today. Who Kid is back?
Yes. Very hilarious interview.
Oh, you just didn't interview the Transformers?
Yeah, I'm begging him to come back Saturday to do the July 4th special. So let's see how it goes.
That ain't happening. You have to work July 4th?
Yeah, I got to work July 4th, unfortunately. And then the 5th, I go to Paris. So
Are you going to drag Sam in there?
yeah, I'm going to beg him to come through, hang with the whores. You know, we got 5 Spanish chicks. You know,
Yeah.
out of respect for the OxyClean guy. You know.
Nice. Yeah, Sam, you've seen a lot of nudity on Who Kid show.
Yes, he has.
He seems to have a porn star, and he cursed me out the last time I went in because he said every time I go to his show, those are the times he's got porn stars in. Every time he doesn't have porn stars, I'm not there.
What's the difference between a black porn star and a white porn star?
More head from the white porn star. I don't know.
Black chicks don't like giving head?
Yeah, they don't.
What's that about?
I mean, come on, just ask a basketball player. Call LeBron next time. He'll tell you.
LeBron will talk about that stuff?
What? Come on, man.
Let's call him right now.
He'd be like, fuck that, nigga. Not fucking around. I mean, actually, recipes to your homeless guy, man. I heard earlier he died, man. You just found that out?
Tippy Tom, yeah.
Wow.
He's
Serious?
been dead since May 6th.
Yipes.
Homeless, I mean, you know.
Jesus.
No one's going to find out.
Mm.
We finally found out. We got to claim the body. We're claiming the body. How ghoulish is that?
Wow. So you have to go there and look
Dude,
at him?
I actually, this is how fucked up I am. I want to go see him.
Wow.
I want to go see the body.
To
Danny,
make-
would you go see Tippy Tom's body?
Yeah, I'll go take a look at it.
You would, right?
Yeah, I'll take a look.
What's that about?
You guys shouldn't do that.
Why?
That's not going to be good for you.
And I say, what's
It's
that
kinda
about
it's
a
like
lot because
closure.
Who Kid's in here. I don't know why. Because I think that's how he does his interviews.
Yeah, I'm like a little reckless. Very
Right?
reckless,
Yeah, he does.
Well, I think
He does say, what's that about?
all right.
Yes, he
Because
does.
also I started saying, what's that about 1,000,000 times.
what
It's
you
a great
say.
way to interview someone, though. You just go, oh, you're in the movie The Transformers. What's that about? And then they can
No
talk
research.
for 10 minutes. Right. No research.
I ain't go
What's that
front.
really about?
When
What's
I,
that
when,
about?
when I interviewed the OxyClean guy, he just, you know, it was easy. I mean, come on.
Hey, let's pay him the proper respect. He had a name. It was Billy Mays.
Yes.
Billy Mays.
And he sold fantastic products.
Yes.
Hercules.
And if you want to see the whole interview with me and him, well, I'm probably the only hip hop station that interviewed him.
Of course.
Yes, you can see it on RadioPlanet.tv. He's a very cool guy. You can see
Yeah, that RadioPlanet.tv is pretty good.
it's like Sacha Baron Cohen's on there. You know, I interviewed
You get him
him
for Bruno?
Oh man, he's hilarious, man.
Why didn't we get him for Bruno?
And he actually was normal too. He wasn't in character.
Right.
So it was,
we try to break him out of the Borat character.
He wouldn't
when
get
was
out
on.
of it.
After the interview was over, I'm like, come on, man. I want some of this on the air,
Get
just a
outta
little.
here. You serious?
We had a great interview. With
Yeah.
him
Did he
when
still
came
do
through.
it off air too?
He was. No,
outta here.
he was doing it off air, but we sort of got him out of character for. I mean, not very briefly.
He had to wind down. It was
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
After the mics were off, he was still full on.
Yeah.
doing Borat, and like it kind of took a few minutes for him to kind of settle out of it.
He was drifting in and out of the accent.
You see, I had him on ISD line, so he had to be normal.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Cause,
I mean, I can't see you, so it's not like, what the fuck.
All right, let's go see Tippy Tom's body, Danny. We'll get out of here and try. How do we get that done?
What, you want to do today?
Yeah, I'll go right now.
I don't know. I think Keith's sleeps.
All right, maybe tomorrow then.
Well, I'll find out.
Who kid? Before you leave, Shade 45. But you got something on 50 Cent. What's that about?
I found one of the big things is everybody thinks he hates Oprah. Like, the last time I interviewed 50, he told Oprah to go fuck herself.
Why?
I guess he hates her, but
because Oprah wouldn't have 50 Cent on. What was that?
He wouldn't have 50 Cent on her show because
she hates rappers.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's not. He's not like Kanye. Non-confrontational. Gay kind of. He likes.
Kanye's gay.
I mean, he represents gay people. I don't think he's gay because he always has orgies and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't think he's gay though.
Jesus.
You think he's gay?
Who kid has balls?
Yeah, Who Kid's just dishing the dirt over here.
Where's my balls? My balls is in my pocket right now.
He's on every Saturday. And
Yeah.
I'm like, this guy's crazy.
Who Kid is the Walter Winchell of the hip hop community.
Right,
spilling the beans.
Can you do me a favor? It's like a 2-second drop from Mr. Billy Mays, and that proves the kind of show I have. Which one was that? I think that's the third one.
We did that one already.
No.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
He pitched you.
This
is Billy Mays pitching Who Kid
this is
show on
proof
Shade
right
45, which is every Saturday from, I don't know, he's on all day.
10 a.m. to 5, baby.
Hi, Billy Mays here. If you want to hear Who Kid kill artists every week, listen to Hollywood Saturdays.
You have to realize that, like, Who Kid, when you're in there, like the realization.
It's a fun show, right?
It's a hilarious show, but the realization sits in that he's doing 7 hours and he doesn't even really play that much music.
I don't.
Like, so they just start. Him and his crew just starts insulting celebrities and rappers.
I mean, you guys have like production,
we try.
organization, security. I mean, you guys got like
we got it all.
Yeah, I'm just me and my loser brother, Man Dog, and we just killing people that deserve it.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And your gun sound effect.
I like to give one shout out though. Shout out to Annabella Poland. She's serious. She's listening right now. She works here. When you must have a hot show when your own workers in a building is listening to your show.
I'll get a laugh out of you. So Patrice O'Neal's here. And
hell no.
And he introduces me to Melissa Ford.
Oh wow.
No clue. See, the black guys love this. As a white guy, I had no fucking clue. And Mars is like, "What the fuck's wrong with you? Look at Who Kid."
Who's Melissa Ford?
Thank you. Because we're
is.
white. She's like she's in the videos.
It's so
what
funny.
do they call them?
She cursed me out the other day on Twitter because I thought she fell down. I don't know if you saw it on Twitter messages. I thought she fell down a flight of steps.
Yeah,
she curses me out on Twitter.
She's hot, but I guess I was supposed to know that she's like a video whore.
Who's video?
But they don't like being called video. What are they called now?
Vixens.
Yeah,
video
vixens.
Video vixens.
Oh, for Christ's
Like she's the
sakes.
main girl in the hip hop, videos.
Yeah, with the thong. And,
With the booty.
Her
and
name
all
is
that
Melissa
shit.
Ford. So, but the way we look at her is she has too much mileage. So we call her Melissa Honda Accord. We don't really mess with her no more. Well, she's like an old school. Like
You know what?
She got nerve to come at me though.
And thanks for saying that too, because then she walked away. She was nice enough. I go, Patrice, there's no big deal. And he's saying that she was hotter than the penthouse chick we had in that day.
Hell no.
Heather Vanderdeen or whatever her name is.
what videos has Melissa Ford been in?
She's been on like countless videos. Kanye.
She's like huge in the black world.
Yeah.
Patrice goes, in the black world, she's huge. In the
Yeah.
white world, not so much.
Like,
That's why I brought
like
it
white
up.
people watch hip hop videos. Like I mean, you watch Kanye, right?
Well, no, I love. I actually. Well,
Oh,
shit, I
you
will
like
defend the
Kanye
point.
West, huh?
No, I don't. I don't like Kanye West. I'm a huge hip hop fan, and
get out of here.
I don't like Kanye West because I think it's very watered down. And,
Okay.
I also think he's kind of a douchebag as a person, but I would gladly
Prove you know hip hop, because he's the king.
challenge me on some old school shit. I'll fucking.
Let me beatbox and you give me a verse.
No. I don't want to rap for you. I'm saying.
You got me all started right now.
No, challenge. I'll do
Come
a.
on, Joe,
I'll
you
do a
want me to
question, Jeopardy challenge or whatever. Go ahead. I'm serious.
I don't have any fucking questions.
Oh,
Look
who-
at me.
You want to know all the members of Public Enemy or NWA or?
What big rap group got in the Hall of Fame this year?
That I don't know, but I could tell you everybody that was
I
in
know.
Ultramagnetic MCs. Doesn't
Run
that get me
DMC?
anything?
Pow, he got it.
See, and I don't even know fucking hip hop.
I can name
Ultramagnetic.
I can name every member of Ultramagnetic MCs.
Tell me right now. Hurry up.
Cool Keith, Sid
Pow,
G,
pow,
Mo Love,
pow,
TR Love.
Pow. Holy shit.
That's good.
I'm serious. I'm a big hip hop fan.
You're a sick man. I don't even know that, man.
I know that Professor Griff got kicked out of Public Enemy. I remember when
shit.
it happened because he said the thing about Jewish people.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you don't fuck
Remember
with
that?
the Jews, man.
Ice-T's real name is Tracy Morrow.
Oh, hell no.
O'Shea Jackson is Ice Cube.
Fuck it. All right.
The diss track that made Ice Cube write No Vaseline was called A Message to Benedict Arnold. It was on NWA's third album.
This guy's fucking
That's pretty
Japanese,
good.
man. You're a
Why don't
Japanese
you do a
guy.
Who Kid show?
Serious, I mean,
Why don't you do a show? You get to see black porn stars.
I would love to.
Can you come on my show?
I'll come on anytime. I would love to. I would absolutely love to.
You'd have a good time.
I'm serious.
For real. You'd have
I'm
a good
very
time.
serious. I'll come on.
Do you eat pussy? Like, will you eat pussy on air?
No, I have a career that I'm trying to protect. Jesus Christ.
How would that affect your career, eating pussy?
How do we go from eat
pussy on a
hip-hop
kid
to
show.
you have to eat pussy on air? How do those two things correlate?
How about you eat ass then?
Yeah, we had somebody eat ass on air.
Would you eat ass
Can
on
I
a
just
Who Kid
come
show?
on and hang out and be funny?
If you eat
as a
pussy,
comedian?
I'm trying to be nice here.
That was an offering.
Yeah, I don't want to eat pussy on air.
Okay.
I'm not doing that. What do you mean, why?
You want to suck a dick?
Yikes.
You wanna look.
Help.
What did he say earlier?
Now we can talk.
Kanye alert.
Have it get hard while it's in your mouth?
Yeah.
I want to know how eating pussy on Who Kid's show will affect your career.
Yeah, I mean, it'll give you a
Opie,
boost.
I'm not gonna eat pussy on the air of a radio
Yo,
show.
black people will love you.
I am
We're
trying
not
to
saying
build a
eat a
stand-up
homeless
career
ass.
here. Huh?
We're not saying like eat a homeless ass. I know what you're getting at. Eating pussy would be cool on Who Kid's show.
I would rub Voss's baby shit on my nose before I eat pussy on air.
You're embarrassing us.
Would you eat pussy on air?
If I wasn't married.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. And none of these guys in this room would.
He didn't ask
might.
me. He said, Joe, will you eat pussy?
Yeah.
And I
No.
want to know why you wouldn't eat pussy on Who Kid's show.
Because I'm not a porno star that fucks in the media for people to listen to and watch. I'm not doing that.
You could just say it didn't really happen.
Oh, my God. I got to bring the Pamela Anderson audio up here to get everybody sexed up, man.
I would.
What a whore.
It's all sincerity. I'd love to come and hang out on your show if
But
you'll have
you
me.
know what I'm going to do?
Come
I'm
on.
going to make sure I got a wild
No,
guess.
no. Don't let him on.
For real?
Yeah.
Don't cock block me.
You
make
got
sure-
to eat pussy or you're not on.
I'm
negotiating.
I even let you say the M-bomb because, LeBron
Yeah.
is going in now. So.
You eat pussy and say the N-word.
Yeah, you got it, baby. We give you the pass.
And then you show your hip hop knowledge after that. It's a perfect appearance.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very,
You'd be
I'm
the
shocked
worst
right now.
agent or manager ever. It's the worst career advice. No,
Right.
do it, dude.
Think
Go
about
eat pussy on the show.
Who Kid introduces you, you eat your pussy, you say
Wow.
the N-word, and then you fucking do the knowledge thing.
And then we take it to the internet. It's over.
Yeah.
Dude, it's no big deal. You get oral herpes from eating some chick's pussy that
Why
you
don't you
just
can
met.
promise that the pussy's clean? Can you promise that the pussy's clean for Joe?
We'll try our best to keep it orderless.
I'm going to be honest with you, Who Kid.
Go ahead.
I'd love to come on your show,
Yeah.
but as of an hour ago, you weren't in my life. And if you aren't in my life after this, I'll deal with it.
But you've admitted to some stuff on our show, so what's the big deal about eating the pussy?
Oh, you have?
What have I admitted to?
I don't know. You've told some crazy stories.
Yeah, I mean, I'm certainly not a prude. I'm just not going to do it on the air.
I mean, nobody could see
Jim
anything up here,
Jeffries
right?
wouldn't do that, and he's a creep.
He would eat pussy on the air.
No, he absolutely would not.
Don't make me call him.
I bet you. You want to bet that $5 that we bet earlier that Jim Jeffries would not eat pussy? But
I don't even know if I got his. I think I have his number.
I know someone that will definitely eat pussy. He's coming on your show tomorrow.
Who?
Sean William Scott.
Sean's coming on our show tomorrow?
That's what I saw on your schedule.
I didn't even know that.
Ah.
For real.
He would eat pussy on the air?
What?
Yeah, he's...
You get him like a big black chicken head, it's over.
I love that guy. He's so fucking funny, man.
He's a real man. Oh, I got an old number for Jeffries. Fuck.
And I know you got beef with him.
What am I
'cause-
going to get burned for right now?
Nothing.
You just typed. Joe confessed what?
No, we're saving you. But you better eat pussy on Who Kid's show.
This-
All right, so this is
you
50
can come
Cent
anytime you want, man.
Mix
Thank
up
you,
with
buddy.
Oprah. This was on your show?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is-
He
this is where
called
we're going.
Paul. Oprah Winfrey. Yo, I gotta see you on that show. You've always, come on, man.
I ain't looking at going open way. I got a dog named Oprah.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
I got a schnauzer.
Yo, Fifth is crazy, man.
Is it all white?
Nah. You know, I did. Check this out. Look, I had started developing a negative vibe towards Oprah Winfrey. I never met this woman.
Yeah.
So I went and got the actual dog. And I love the dog, so now me and Oprah are in love with each other.
Jesus.
That's what you call cool radio right
He
there.
said on that same interview that he's hanging out with Gayle King now, right?
Yeah.
Jesus. All right, Joe, I'm going to, as your agent for the Who Kid appearance, I'm going to work with you here.
Yeah, come on, man.
We got Pafru Munaki. He says, eating ass, need I remind you I'm a competitive eater. Now, if Who
yikes.
Kid would allow Pafru Munaki to eat the pussy before your appearance, then we got something.
Let's do that. I'll set that up for July 4th weekend. Like a big, bang.
I'm working July 4th weekend.
But now you don't have to eat pussy.
No, I'm not going to. Yeah, wait. I don't understand what you're proposing here.
We're getting fucking Pat off the bench to eat the pussy for you.
Oh, he can eat all he
'Cause
wants. I don't give a shit.
Someone has to eat pussy on Who Kid show.
That's fine. Get Pat to do it. I'm fine with that.
Like 4 Puerto Rican chicks? You want to eat 4 Puerto Rican chicks' pussies?
Believe it or not, no.
This guy's
What's wrong with
embarrassing.
Puerto Rican pussy? I'm not saying I wouldn't eat a Puerto Rican girl's pussy. I'm not going to come on your show as
even
you
play
get
reggae.
some girl that will let creepy me, like any girl that would go on the radio and go, oh, that yeah. She's been in places my mouth shouldn't be.
I'll play Mark Anthony while you eat the pussy.
Dude,
oh, God, definitely no.
I gotta be honest. Just a visual of forcing to eat pussy just so you can be on his show is killing me.
It's hilarious.
We got to put it on
With all-
YouTube.
he hangs with a tough crew. So there you are.
Nah, I'll give you the
eating
pass. Don't worry
pussy.
about it. Just bring your expertise to the show, man, and your humor, man. You're a funny guy, man.
Joe's a very funny guy.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Or
guys.
is
Thank
he?
you. I like this Who Kid guy.
Yeah, I'm a cool
I
guy,
like this
man.
guy. No, I got you. I see what you're doing over there.
I got this black problem. I'm really white,
Joe's-
but it's all right.
No, for real, Joe is a really funny guy.
Thank you, man.
Really funny.
Well,
What the fuck? There was something else on the line. Oh, resuscitating Michael Jackson is like resuscitating a bag of chips.
Oh, hell no.
The autopsy saying they broke all sorts of ribs trying to get him back to life.
Serious?
A lot of broken ribs.
So he really
That's
lost
gonna
all
come
that
out,
weight?
too. And 112 pounds.
Damn.
So when you saw him, he couldn't have been more than 125.
He was, he looked like normal, like the way you see him in the pictures. I didn't really check his weight like that, but I don't.
One more clip, 50 Cent crying. What's this about, Who Kid?
This is a message to his fans out there, and then I'm confused. Like, I don't know what's going on here, but
He makes videos and he was crying.
Yeah, he was just crying.
By the way, Pat from Monaki's in. Wait till you get a load of this guy.
Oh, for real? He's ready to eat the butt?
Yeah, but you know what? You know what? The girl might run away, though.
Now, these Spanish chicks, man, I paid them $100. They better fucking not run. $100 each.
Joe.
Top of the line. Top of the line.
How can you say no to that?
Come on,
Straight
man.
them $100 so you can eat their
You
pussies.
never been to Sue's Rendezvous? It's $100, man.
$100.
Well,
Oh.
now you're in, right?
Good lad.
That's a quality
man.
girl right there.
Quality,
you got.
man.
Where's the what happened to Regina Spektor or whatever that video chick's name? What was her
Melissa
name?
Ford.
Melissa Ford.
Regina Spektor.
All right, here's 50 Cent crying.
Yipes.
Kenny's pacing. We got to go. But let me get this on.
Let me say something to the fans, man. Hold up, man.
Go ahead.
So listen, man. Don't wait till I'm gone to love me.
You're gonna be all right, Fifth. Be easy, Fifth.
We crying now, Fifth. Calm down.
I know, but just love me now. Don't love me later.
Very confusing.
That is weird, man. You hang out with weirdos. Oh, that's go ahead.
Oh, 50 Cent is literally like comedian funny, dude.
Yeah.
That shit he did with Rick Ross. Patrice called me up and he's like, you gotta see the Rick Ross 50 Cent. Wow! just fucking bellowing over, dude. Where he's showing the picture of his mom and saying she looked like one of the clumps and shit. Oh, my God.
You saw the video of the baby mother getting cream pied. Like, I couldn't believe it.
Jesus.
And the baby mother's daughter's watching the video. Like, 50 had the daughter watching the baby mother get cream pied by some fucking
What's it going to take
dirtbag.
for you guys to stop shooting each other?
I don't know, man. Tupac is alive, so I don't think it's real, man. He just proved it to me,
He's
man.
alive.
TMZ just proved it. Yeah.
See it, right? New Miller Lite can in the background. He is alive and kicking.
Got the nose ring.
Well,
Come on, man.
I guess we got to get out of here. Who, kid? What are we promoting? The mixtape?
Shout out to Shaq. You know, he combined with LeBron. As you can see, you heard earlier, LeBron's very excited. The N-word and stuff like that. But other than that, we did a nice CD out there, man. Shaq is hosting it. All the new joints is on there. And if you want to get it, email me, djwhokidmp3@gmail. Everybody on this show can email and get a free copy. I just fucked up my fucking account.
I got to check this out.
And if you want your buddy here to eat butt, man, email me too. We'll do a
Joe, it's just a visual. I'm sorry.
We'll do a butt poll.
Dude, I'm really enjoying it. It's very funny.
Visual. Just forcing you to do it. They can force you to do it at gunpoint. You better be careful when you go on this show.
Yeah,
it's that wild up
They
there.
might flip on you when you're there and go, you know what? Guess what? I know we were fucking around for the radio, but you will be eating pussy. And then they're gonna pull out some fucking
I'd get pistol whipped before I stuck my tongue in $100 whore's asshole.
Puerto Rican though.
4 assholes? Come on, in a row? Like you do like a.
I just keep picturing Tippy Tommy's, whatever. What was his name? I'm sorry, Tippy Tom's underpants for that fucking video you showed me. That petrified shit underwear.
Oh my God! Rest in peace, to everybody out there that's died, man. And can you put put my wife in your predictions, please?
No, it's going to be Dick
Thank
Clark
you.
within a month.
Oh man, this guy's heartless.
That's bold though that you're putting the time limit on it. I like that.
Within a month.
Yeah. That's,
wow, 1 month.
That's the next level.
Within a month, yeah.
Taking bets?
Yeah.
$50?
I don't even know why, but I just have this feeling.
Oh yipes!
I'm the seer.
Bandstand,
New century,
man.
yeah.
Jesus Christ, man!
Bandstand.
Just to whack off to that show.
All right.
To bandstand?
I think we're done for today. Thank you. I'm sorry we couldn't get
You're welcome,
Joe to
man.
eat, pussy on your show.
It's all good, man. But he can
Trust
come
me,
anytime,
I did the
man.
best I could.
Next
It's all
time.
good. Well, Sam will eat the pussy, man. Fuck it.
Sam?
Right, Sam? Sam look like he eat pussy, man.
Sam, you eat pussy?
Why don't we just plug radioplanet.tv?
Pow, Sam.
Sam likes the pussy.
Yes, he does.
Of course he does.
Can I plug my Stress Factory dates this weekend?
Yeah, why didn't you plug it all day?
Because I was promoting the other thing and I forgot. But yeah,
Vinny's going to kill you.
I know.
Dude, he's doing burlesque now.
Are you?
Wow.
No way.
You know the old school burlesque where the comedian would come out?
No
yeah,
way.
I'm hosting
Oh,
a burlesque show at
How cool is
Comics.
That's hot, yo.
Yeah, it's actually a really
That's
cool
a
show.
great idea.
You
It's a
talking
wild
about
show.
when the chicks come out and they block themselves? And
They don't take their clothes. I mean, they get down to skimpy.
Yeah.
It's sexy. That's
Oh,
the
okay.
best way I can
Taste, with
describe.
taste.
Yeah, exactly. But these girls can really dance their asses off, and it's a wild show, man.
Where's it at?
It's every other Friday at Comics at 12:30. But we did the first one the other night, and it was like just
Insane.
people screaming.
Oh, for real?
And everything was killing. The comedy was killing. The girls were killing.
What?
It was like one of the coolest, most unique things I've ever done.
I got to check that out.
Free tickets.
I think that would be
You
a
gotta-
cool thing to check out.
Yeah, you'll have a blast, man. You'll have a blast. So that's the Candy Jane show at Comics in New York. I have my own.
Any other comedians? I'm sorry, just you.
No, I'm just. They asked me to host it. So
Wow,
that's
so
it.
you must really be funny,
And,
man.
Joe is funny.
And then
We beat him up pretty good, but Joe's a funny motherfucker.
no, I love coming in. And please come out to the Stress Factory this weekend. I'll be there Thursday and Friday, July 2nd and 3rd. That's it. Come on out, please.
So then you're around for the fourth show.
I'm around for No, I'm going to go see my friends at home on the 4th instead of getting hepatitis on a radio show.
You want to risk your life July 29th? 50 Cent's performing at Great Adventure. So if y'all want to come in just like...
Fucking no.
What?
It is what 50 Cent.
Without 50 Cent at Great
The
Adventure,
whole hood is going,
that's
though.
a scary place.
You got to hear about this.
Then you had 50 Cent. What are you, crazy?
50
on,
Cent
man.
was on his show.
You do
Don't
see
be
how white I
ignorant.
am, right? You see how white I am.
We got VIP sections, man. You good,
They
man?
don't have enough hip-hop clothes out there to make me less white.
50 Cent is getting 6 buses to get like 200 people from
No,
the project.
600.
600
From
people
the project?
From the
Yeah.
project.
What the fuck?
And
He's a
driving
nice
them to
guy.
Great Adventure.
Give back to the community. Take him to Great Adventure.
You're scared of the projects too, right?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm white. You know that. I'm fucked up right now. I don't even walk outside my house. I don't want my property value to go down. my dog walks himself. I live in West Orange, yo. I live in Jersey, for Christ's sakes, man.
Jersey.
Oh, so I got it. That's actually really funny.
That means your man here is not racist. He didn't understand my joke.
Yeah, no. Honestly, I think everyone's racist.
Yeah, of course.
I'm
not
I'm not a
racist.
lot racist. Everyone has a little.
I'm not. I want to adopt 2 children from every country.
That's what Michael wanted.
You're not racist. Would you let like a black guy like me fuck your daughter?
I don't have a. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Well, it depends on this. Yeah, I don't give a shit.
That's ill. Okay.
I would if I didn't hear the.
I mean, there'd have to be more
Puerto
to
Rican
the
ass conversation.
There'd have to be more to the scenario, but
not a drug dealer cat coming in with rims and.
No, it's all about treating her right.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Dude, I'm open to that shit for real.
I asked the thing that he told me to go fuck myself.
Who?
The guy who played the thing.
Oh.
Michael Chiklis?
Yeah, he was like, "Fuck you."
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's how you ask the question.
How else am I gonna ask? I said, if I'm a black guy, I rang your bell.
You could have softened the question a little bit.
Would you let a black guy like me fuck your daughter?
Right. Thank God I don't have a daughter. I might have had to get up and fucking bop you on the nose.
I gotta bring that clip in here. It's hilarious. He was like, "Fuck you, who kid?" I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, we like when you stop by. I got to do your show now.
Come on, man.
I don't
Anytime,
know.
man.
I don't know how I would fit in though.
Man, perfect. I'll make sure there's a lot of craziness there to make it like, wow. Will not be an ordinary show.
And I'm not eating pussy, Joe.
He had fucking.
I saw the look.
What's his face fit in?
What?
Fucking Bob Vila that just died.
Bobby,
Billy Mays fit in, man.
He did.
You know, I mean,
Come on, man.
Come on, dude.
It's a crazy show. I for real, I listen. So.
Anybody gets
and
on my show.
By the way, thanks for taking care of our boy Sam.
Sam is on my show permanently, and he has a channel on Radio Planet. Not Sam.
In the works, yeah.
Yes, Paul.
That's
working
very cool.
And we also have a big battle coming up. Me and you's battling Crazy Legs, breakdancing, July 1st.
That's right.
I don't know how much longer I could keep him, and he needs to make real money.
Oh, yeah, Paul. Let's do that, man. You want to sell some drugs with me?
Let's do it.
Let's get out here. Let's go.
Let's go sell some drugs.
Let's get a key.
We're battling. Thanks to Danny and the rest for pulling off this show today. Sam did a great job.
Good looking, man.
E-Rock sort of did a good job. Travis
E-Rock
was
sweated and
terrific.
got nervous.
E-Rock just panicked on us. Jesus. What the fuck?
Yipes.
E-Rock is the type of guy, right? Ant's not here, Jimmy's not here, so it's a different type of show.
Mm.
E-Rock, who has barely anything to do with the on-air portion of the show,
No
completely
way.
breaks down and freaks out like all the pressure's on his shoulders. It's like, what's wrong with you?
Are you serious?
Dude, he came in, he was sweating, he was beat red, he was like panicking.
You got it, man. You held it down, man. It was a
Hey,
hot
we did
show,
all right.
man.
He's one of those guys, though. All right, hey, Who Kid from Shade 45. Check him
Pearl.
out every Saturday, 10 to 5. That's a long shift.
And
But
follow me on my Twitter, at DJ Who Kid. My silly twits.
are you promoting my Twitter on your show?
Yeah,
I can get some black folk.
Well, yeah,
I'll
come
get
on,
some
man.
black folk.
Yeah, get it, man. Go ahead.
Opie Radio.
Oh, pow.
Pow.
Mm.
Boom,
Pow.
as in boom, boom, pow.
No, don't fuck with Will I Am. Don't fuck with Will I Am.
We're on his side.
You saw he smacked. Oh, okay.
Dude, you see our video?
Oh, no, I didn't see it.
Patrice was in here. We beat the shit out of Perez Hilton. And the video's doing really well.
No way. Serious?
Just look up Opie and Anthony Perez Hilton.
We'll show
on
you at the
YouTube.
show. And it's segged into a whole Pulp Fiction thing with Perez getting up the ass Pulp Fiction style.
No way.
It's a great rant. Doing real well on YouTube. It's not even a video. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow.